Speedy and Rants.
It is now time for the Rollout Show. Content may be a little vulgar, subject matter may be a little rough, but guaranteed to be funny. So sit back, get ready to
It's
ride.
the Rollout Show.
It is time to laugh.
It's the Rollout Show. It's the Rollout Show.
It's the Rollout Show.
This is on.
Learn your words.
Shut up.
Oh no!
She said, "No, your
Oh,
note.
no.
No, your note." She's so bad already.
Who turned it down?
Funniest motherfucker you ever gonna meet.
Nikki,
Who?
where you at, girl?
God damn.
Hey.
Oh, I'm sorry.
She said, "Hey, hey, bitches,
Hey,
hey, queen."
Heaven high.
Never too much.
Hey,
Mr.
Ray, he's gay.
Ain't everybody?
Pretty much.
It's the Rollout Show. It's the Rollout Show.
Why Obama's feet got glue on them? I mean, it's whatever.
Anybody else?
No.
Chat room.
I don't know the words.
Boom! Fuck you! They know what it is.
Are you looking at Trey? Come on, falsetto.
Turn this mic up.
Okay.
I don't like your bowling jacket. How about that?
Oh, he tried it. Completely tried it.
God will do it, though.
Oh.
He'll do it.
He will if you let him. Hand me one too. Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's the Rollout Show. We start when we want to, bitch. You don't tell us when to start.
That's right.
Yeah. We actually just started halfway on time.
Yeah, we're close.
Yeah.
It is the Rollout Show right here at rolloutstudios.com. It's your boy, Speed Doggy Dog, the funniest motherfucker you ever gonna meet. Why?
Cause you're never gonna meet Jamie Foxx.
But I'm doing a play. Where at?
The Worcester Ebell Theater. What do y'all come up with the
What's the name of the play?
Mama?
Chitlin Circuit 101.
So we'll show you. And you guys
Okay,
catch it.
okay. I see.
Okay.
I see.
It is the Rollout Show right here.
I didn't get my script.
I didn't get my script
I didn't
either.
get my
Shout out
script.
to rehearsal.
Rehearsal.
It is the Rollout Show right here, rolloutstudios.com. It's your boy, Speed Doggy Dog, the funniest motherfucker you ever gonna meet. Why?
Cause you're never gonna meet Jamie Foxx.
But I'm doing a play where?
At the Worcester Ebell Theater.
And the play is called?
Mama, Stormy Daniels gonna get President Donald Trump fired. Hopefully.
Yes. Good luck on it. It is your boy, Speedy, in the building. In the house we got.
Nikki Pam.
In the house we got.
Tony Moore.
In the house we got.
Evan Michael Lee, please say the whole thing.
With
I'm
hair.
tired of saying
With
the whole
hair.
thing.
You will say the whole thing.
That's
Monkey.
too much.
What is Evan like? Who?
Evan Michael Lee. Bitch.
So, oh, I heard it.
We was getting into the show.
It was like, don't try it.
Okay,
That's
because she got a little higher table
Yeah.
now. She thinks I
Yeah,
won't
yeah.
jump it.
Yeah.
But I will.
Yeah.
Who
Yeah.
is she? Oh, they don't you?
Yeah.
It is the Rollout Show right here. Thank y'all for coming.
Of course.
Thank you for
of
having
course.
us. We're
The
sorry
fact-
we ain't been here in a while.
I know.
I heard.
She booked and blessed.
Yeah, we busy.
You was in New York, right?
Yeah, you were there for a minute.
Oh no. Well, I went to see that was a throwback.
Oh, it was a
So
throwback.
that was a throwback.
You had me
Yeah,
convinced.
yeah. No, I went to New York in January for my birthday. We did.
We did.
Went to New York, and then you know.
So
Did I? When you announce your theater production,
Yeah. Right.
I let you have your moment, right?
you
I
taste
didn't,
yourself again.
Yeah, your community theater production.
I let you. I was happy for you. I was like, yes, gotta go
Right.
see Speedy in the
I'm
show.
gonna get you Sucker Part 9.
Yeah,
Whatever she doing.
you know we was
Y'all,
all
y'all,
about it.
y'all came?
No,
No.
we were too busy.
Right. Booked and blessed.
But did you get the flowers we sent?
No, I did not.
Oh, that's awful.
Thoughts and prayers.
That would have been a bad look right there. Speedy, here you go. Oh, from who? No, thank you.
We wouldn't have sent a note.
Okay.
That's too much.
Nah.
Anthony and Lee. Who's Lee?
She tried
the whole
it.
thing. Say the whole thing.
She called you Anthony.
Right.
I'm like, who?
Oh, I'm sorry, I did that.
Oh, no, it's fine.
It's too many damn court speed.
It's a lot.
I'm gonna need you to
we'll
get
fix
your
it.
ass on the floor tonight.
So it's not Anthony. It's just Tony.
It's just Tony.
Really?
I had a friend of mine in high school. He was
me
Anthony,
again,
and
sorry.
his brother was
You know
Tony.
what? You
I
and
see.
your big feet.
Here we go. I'm gonna look it up. I'm sorry.
You leave my cord alone.
put it on.
My cord ain't done nothing to you.
I can't.
Yeah,
Oh,
so
go ahead. Your friend
high
Anthony.
school friend, his name was Anthony. His brother's name was Tony. I was like, your mama do know that's the same thing,
Right.
Apparently, but yeah,
Your mama
Anthony
named
and
me
Tony.
Anthony. I'm going to call you Anthony.
It was Anthony and Tony Winbush.
Hey, Tony Winbush and Anthony. Shout out to y'all.
A lot of shit happening this
Oh,
past
gosh.
weekend. It is Monday.
Yes.
Today is.
Oh, is it?
Can I bring my phone? Yeah, whatever.
Oh,
Today
March
is the
26th.
20. What?
March 26th.
March
All right.
26th. Month
All
is
day.
almost over. Look at
Yeah, it
this.
is. You going to blink and it's going to be Easter. He going to rise again.
Easter's this Sunday, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
I always thought it was like or it switches up because
Yeah,
sometimes
it switches
the middle.
sometimes. I thought it used to be April. I remember, and then sometimes it would be March.
The middle of April.
It's whatever Jesus feels like Groundhog's Day.
Oh, okay.
Whenever he feels like rising.
Yeah.
Y'all going to church?
No.
I was gonna give it a beat just so it give God a chance to maybe like look away to somebody else when he
come
get an
through
answer.
you.
Yeah,
through
yeah.
you.
I don't even think I got.
Wait a
Y'all
second.
don't know.
I was invited to a church service that I might go to, but I just don't want to be one of those people that only show up for Easter.
I know. I don't want to be
Right.
that
You know what I
person
mean?
either, yeah.
Either way it go, that's how it's gonna be. If
Well,
you
that's-
show up,
that's
you
true.
showed up for
You're gonna
Easter.
be a fair weather Christian.
Yes.
Just show up when it's like.
God knows my heart.
Right.
Now, did
And that's
you-
the main thing.
When you were smaller or younger, when your mom used to take you to church?
Oh yes.
Oh,
I was in the Easter program.
Oh yeah, you had
Yeah.
to be in Easter. First, it was about 2 weeks out, maybe 3 weeks out. My mother would make all of our outfits. So we, again, trying to take this L.
with the
The-
pattern,
the-
with
the-
what's that?
the
McCall's?
my
McCall's
mother,
pattern?
She
bless
wasn't the
her.
only dashiki.
Bless her soul, it was 7 of us. So she was making full. Now she wasn't just making a suit. She made
Yeah.
a full suit, pants,
Yeah.
What?
belt
A vest?
buckle,
You have a vest,
had
too?
a vest to go with it. The
Oh,
only thing she did,
That's
she
why
went
you
and bought
like
the
vests.
shirts. And hilarious. And then she would make all my sister's stuff, and she would sew it, and you would hear all like,
Yeah.
"All right, bring me some more thread." And she would be up all night making outfits for Easter.
Aw.
Easter morning, my sister's got the white or flower dress with the big bow on the side that she did made. Now,
They have to wear hats and everything. Too?
no, she didn't do hats. My mother
gloves?
didn't really do hats. And in the suits, my button wasn't in the right position, but it was like,
She was sleepy. She had to make 7.
Right, that's what I
There
figured.
comes a time where you just like, whatever. He'll wear
Whatever.
it.
Right. He'll grow
he'll
into
snap
it.
it together.
Yeah.
When you snap it.
No, to this day, my dad is a deacon. He also plays the organ, and my mom and dad both teach Sunday school.
Oh, yeah.
So we went to church.
I mean, your
Good time.
Easter
Good time.
program,
Yeah.
what you could not bring, but no Easter basket.
What you not gonna do?
You can't bring no
Yeah.
Easter basket. And then the
And
boys.
they do some churches do Easter egg hunts and stuff.
Well, they'll
now.
do that.
Yeah.
But
I
can't
think
bring
that's
Easter
just to
basket.
keep the
Well, I
kids
went to Crenshaw
occupied.
Christian Center back
Okay.
when it was on Crenshaw. When it was actually on.
Yeah, because
Crenshaw.
Reverend Price.
Yeah.
Ooh,
They don't
God, he
want,
My
was something
son
else.
runs the church now.
Oh.
when you're having a word of prayer, they don't want to hear.
Well, it's just the
Well, they
Easter
heard that
basket.
anyway
Right.
with the big old peppermints that
Okay.
somebody's grandma would have, or the Werther's candy.
They be like, "Here's a mint, baby." Just
Yeah,
go.
yeah. This is big old
And they got
plastic.
land on it. Hold on, baby.
Yeah.
What is this?
Or you reach over, you go, you know where they at? Hold on. And then they tell you what scripture they are.
Hilarious.
Or if you're chewing gum, the deacon or the dude that's coming down to pass out the
Yeah.
offering thing, he got the glove, but it don't come all the way on. He
Oh, that's so true.
He comes right up to your mouth. And you be like, oh, shit, I'm a grow. And you literally go,
And they look at you with judgment.
and they
Yeah.
walk out. Yeah.
Not with
But them
judgment.
motherfuckers would tap you on the shoulder. Or you don't fall asleep. Shit,
Nah.
nigga, I've been right here.
Nah.
And I was like, motherfucker. I was like,
You was cursing in church meeting.
Yeah.
scared the shit out of
I
me.
was
Yeah.
in church before too.
Motherfuckers come and
Everybody.
will find you, man.
Yeah.
And I was made sure I was far away from the aisle, so he couldn't reach. Shit.
No.
Yeah.
I have a question,
They'll
Speedy.
get in the aisle behind
I would
you.
definitely want to know what the Honorable Nick Shabazz thinks about this whole Easter ritual.
you
And
really wanna
did
do
you?
that?
Yeah, but did
Yeah.
you take him to church and stuff?
Were you sewing his outfits?
Yeah, I was gonna say, what kind of outfits did Nick have on?
I had a little money. So.
Oh, so he
Louis-
had one of them big bright Easter suits that didn't fit him.
She went to Ross.
Well, they wasn't no Ross thing.
I see.
It'd
I
be
see.
Zodi's, Jimco,
No. Newberries. What you know about
Newberries, yeah,
Newberries?
or box.
Damn.
Okay,
Easter morning, man. Yeah, go ahead.
Keep it simple. Easter is a bunch of BS,
we know.
and it has to do with really promoting sex.
Sex.
Yeah, I mean that's
Elaborate.
that's where you get the bunny from. That's where you get the eggs from.
Oh, that's the that's the
I asked you
sub-
not to
Yeah,
do
the
that.
tradition.
that's the subtext of Easter.
It's real. So all you gotta do is hit the Google button.
I will not.
Listen, I think this is hilarious for grown-ups to celebrate a holiday involving Easter eggs
I
and
think we
bunnies.
I just.
I
wanna
don't.
Get, honestly,
And to
I
be
just
an
want to
adult
get
and
my,
to
together
be-
with my family and eat free.
But see, I think that's even worse to be an adult and be like, I'm trying to go along with something because it feels good,
No.
not because I know what it means.
I
Not
don't
because
go along
it's-
with the Easter bunny shit. I don't think.
I
any
just
of
think that's
real.
ridiculous, but that's just my
I
opinion.
don't know where the bunny came from.
We got a phone
Y'all
call.
know
though.
where? Oh, already.
Well, you ever heard the
God
term effing like rabbits?
damn. Yeah.
Okay.
You know what? You that one at the barbecue where
No,
everybody will have a conversation and then he come in with something like so thought provoking that you just like
Every time.
feel dumb.
Every time.
We got a phone call.
All right. You
Caller.
ready? Well, he's not
What's your
ready.
name? No, not ready.
And that's my job.
Oh. He said, learn your lines.
Oh, you think it's Vern? You get
No,
ready?
you're not.
You ready? Caller, what's your name and where you calling from?
This is Vernon from Chicago.
I knew
I know who
it.
it
He
is.
already had the light ready, Vern. You try to hold it up so you can see it. There we
I'm
go.
gonna tell you something about Easter.
Oh, here we
When I was
go.
little, when I was little, this is how it went. The week before, we went to Woolworths. Grandmother, great grandmother took me to Woolworths,
Yep.
got me an Easter outfit. Now you got your haircut and you got all that stuff done the week before,
Sure
like
did.
a couple of days before, and you better not get it messy. You better not mess it up.
Better not grow your hair.
Now, once you got there, they had the children's service, which was from 8 to 10.
Mm-hmm.
And if you were one of the lucky ones, you were part of the Easter program,
I was
which I
always
never
the lucky
wanted
one.
to be.
Right.
And you were there from 11 to 2.
Yep.
And in all that time, he talking and running his mouth, and my grandmother and great-great-grandmother sitting there cracking jokes and shit, and I'm sitting there laughing my ass off. So I used to love Easter, because, you know, with Easter, they used to have them hats.
Yeah, everybody had Easter.
And they used to come sharp and dressed back in the day.
Looking like Chiquita
Hilarious.
Banana.
Exactly. And then after that, you had they didn't have the Easter hunts and stuff, but they did have where you can go eat.
Yeah. Always go eat at church.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
That's why I know how.
And Sister Mary, she made the best potato salad on the planet.
Yeah.
That's why I know.
And every time she made some, she would always make some extra for the little kids because she knew the big folks was gonna eat it all.
I don't
Right.
even know
had
Sister
they
Mary,
had
but that sounds
catfish.
true.
Yeah.
They had macaroni and cheese, spaghetti, and all types of stuff. We used to go in there, max.
Yeah. Vernon, you
But
again?
Sunday church,
Okay.
back in the day, you stayed there from 8 to 2, and you better not have said nothing.
2. I was there from 8 to 3. 8 to 3,
Well,
and then you go.
The last hour was for like meet and greets and all that other
Oh, yeah.
mess that they wanted to do. But my
Meet-
grandmother and them always left because they was like, they ain't like nobody in the church.
Meet
But they
and
was a bunch of hypocrites.
Then you leave and try to find one of the buffets. You go to the buffet.
Oh no! You went to churches.
Churches, okay. You go to churches. I ain't
You
mad
went
at
to churches. You got you something to eat, and you went home.
You ain't
Nah, then we had to be back for the late service. That's it.
No.
Yeah,
go to
we-
the Western
my mother was in the choir. I had to come
That's
back.
what I'm saying. If you was a part of the church, you had to do it. My
Yeah.
grandma was like, I'm not going back there for them people. Shit, I've been there from 8 to 2. I'm not going back there no more. She was like, that's enough sanctification for the week.
There it is. There, get you saved. Thank you for the phone call, Vernon. Vernon,
No
Show
problem.
love, Vernon.
We love Vernon.
what that light mean? We got a phone call?
No, that's just when Vernon calls, because we know he calls 3 or 4 times a show. So he has his own light.
Oh, look at the burning light.
Yeah.
Vernon light. Thank
Look
you.
at
That's what we call it.
Won't he
You
do
mean
it?
you mean all this time you didn't have a name for the light?
I do now.
Vernon light. You
Vernon
welcome. What else you need named in here?
So again, Easter's coming up, whether you celebrate it or not. It is not about bunnies and eggs.
Apparently, it's about sex.
Yeah.
I've never heard that one. That was
never- Pam not to do it.
I never heard.
Is
I
it
heard that
sacrilegious
one
to
either.
have sex on Easter?
I think you shouldn't be celebrating Easter in general.
I see. Yeah, that's
Oh,
right.
gotcha.
Heathen over there. What about the rest of the congregation?
Well, I mean, I think it's any other day because I have remembered this one time. Ooh, I hope he's not listening.
He probably is.
But someone I knew, a very old roommate of mine, on a Sunday, I woke up to the sounds of a rhythmic pounding. To which afterwards, as they finished and was getting ready to shower and all that kind of stuff, I then heard, "Don't forget your Bible." I said,
What you not gonna do?
You cannot have the sexual relations before you go to the church house. And you are correct. Don't you forget your Bible.
That is funny.
Because what y'all just did before this church service, you're going to have to pray over.
Oh.
Oh, that is so funny.
So you wake
Well,
up.
I mean, a lot of like you would go to the club Saturday night, get fucked up, get high, whatever. But your ass
Hit
would
one,
get up. Well,
get up in the
not
morning.
for me because I grew up Seventh-day Adventist, but that's a whole different thing.
Right.
But I mean, most people are my friends. I should say. You know, they get up, go to the club, get their little fuck on, get
Yeah.
their party on,
Yep.
get their whatever
Because
on.
that happened last night.
Right. And then
Right.
Sunday
Whole nother
morning,
day.
they be right there in church, acting like none of that ever even happened.
And the bad thing is that they're either part of the choir or the praise team.
The
Not the praise team.
Yeah.
Praise.
Liturgical.
Oh, yeah.
Praise dancer.
Can the praise team come out?
Yeah.
No, he not.
Yeah.
Is he in front? Nigga, you need in the back.
That's one of those that was like, look at
That's
Tanika.
so
She was twerking last night. Now she's trying to.
Right. To end the sanctuary.
Right.
With her shoes off.
Yeah. Now behold. Tanika.
Oh my
Because
God!
them hands was on them knees
Okay.
last night. How
Not
dare
on
you?
them knees.
Oh.
The praise. What is it called? The
Praise team.
Yeah.
You know what they are, right?
Yeah, the 23rd Psalm never looked so turned up.
Yes, yes. Sometimes-
I hate y'all.
I'm gonna tell you, the ladies I used to love when the ladies would come in, their skirt was too high. Then the other ladies that would
Try to
Oh, put
pull
the
it down.
cloth, the
they
prayer cloth.
couldn't pull it down. They put the pin around it. They pin it up. They pin it around your. Oh yeah, they would pin it around your skirt, and then you would have an extra skirt.
Oh.
Or if when you pass out, they was right there to go, Lord Jesus, cover up, cover up, and then the pastor would hit you with the. Hit that right on the
Yeah.
forehead. And if you don't go down, he hits you again. Like, nigga, you just
like that's your cue. Go down.
Yo, cute.
And then they would be like, oh, no, I'm not going to fall. Motherfucker, you going to fall. Oh.
Well, he got to be careful because, you know, you don't want to knock their wig off. You know, you don't want to.
I've seen some wigs come off.
Okay, you don't want a Street Fighter and, like, knock the.
My mother
the whole
used to
wig
go.
off.
You ever go to the, when they have the tent service?
The tent service.
I'm sorry?
So the churches, every church sometime during the year have what they call a tent service where they go out and there's a big giant parking lot that's been there forever. You probably never noticed it until the big giant tent. And so they would have pastors come in from different parts of the country.
That
And they
sound
would
hot.
preach the whole week.
Oof.
And then
Yeah.
you'd be dusty.
Oh yeah,
and-
yeah.
and
We had
You'd
that.
be dusty as a mug.
Oof.
But, you know,
on,
again,
Yeah.
when they lay hands on you, gotta go on.
No, we didn't do that at our church.
Gotta go
Got
on
a lot
lay
of
down.
concrete.
But then it was the dirt. Them sisters like, they like, hold up.
They,
Yeah, no.
they said, this is my Easter dress.
That's funny.
That's that moment where you try to contain yourself to make sure you don't get the Holy Spirit. You just sit in your chair like,
Right.
It's like being at a magic show
show.
hoping they don't call on you for a volunteer.
And they
Right.
always, and they always do. How
Right.
about you? No?
Yeah, no,
no,
no.
I'm
I don't want to
good.
participate. I just want
I'm
to
okay,
watch.
thank
Yeah.
But
spectator.
celebrate it how you would like. Again,
Yes.
I just don't, for surely don't believe it's bunnies and eggs.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
no, I don't think
And little
anybody
boys.
really does.
And little boys should not have Easter basket.
Do we know how the.
Oh, you know, you
I
never
beg
got your
your
kids
pardon.
no candy?
No, I don't give no boys no Easter basket.
why you know what?
God bless
you know
it.
what? The last time we was here, you was like, men shouldn't wash the dishes and all that kind of stuff.
Don't
Now
give 'em
you-
no Easter
now
basket.
You trying to tell me that if I was your son, I wasn't gonna wake up to an Easter basket and I had
But
to
the
hear
girls
all my
would.
friends.
You leaving? You out?
You know what? I'm not gonna be part of
Done.
Hey, man. Can't believe it.
Why?
How?
Why?
How?
What's wrong with
You know
giving
what?
boys
No
candy?
little boy shouldn't carry no basket.
It's not about carrying the basket's sitting in the house.
Yeah, you're supposed to leave the
they usually
basket.
bring it to church.
I was never allowed to bring my basket to church.
No, you kept your
So
basket.
again, you had a basket. You had a basket.
Yeah, my brother did.
I
too.
rest my case.
I beg your pardon, sir. And I will have. Okay, now behold the Lamb.
Oh, now she's a liturgical dancer now.
Right.
No, but there's always baskets that cater towards males or females.
No.
You know what? I hate your house.
Thank
Well,
you.
OTKP says they do have Easter baskets for boys, Speedy.
Thank you.
Thank
What
you.
is that like?
Ain't no such thing as an Easter basket for a boy.
See, my son got
I
right.
like that.
There's no such thing as an Easter basket. But
Even if they got Hot Wheels,
I'ma
Ain't
try-
no such thing
I'ma
as
try
an
it one
Easter
more time.
basket for a boy.
watch this,
no
America.
peeps.
Did you get Easter basket?
Yes.
Did you get one?
You know what?
Just say yes or no.
No, I'm not because I'm not.
Just
gonna,
say
I'm
yes
not-
or no.
No, I'm not gonna help you with.
I'm
your
gonna say
joke.
you did.
I'm not gonna help you with your joke.
So now he in the praise
That-
team.
okay, he was twerking the night before.
Okay. And then they put him in the back.
That is the rollout show.
I think that's
Shit's
are
going
funny.
on.
There's
Yeah.
a picture of me
I
in
love
my,
that he's a
in my
dream
Easter
assassin.
suit and
Really?
my, and
Holding
my
the basket.
Yeah.
Again.
You know what? Well, then fine. While your little boy over there in the corner sitting there mad because I'm running around with all the girls with my Easter basket. you
Sharing
have
candy.
yourself- okay. You have yourself a good
We'll
day.
take that L.
Will you?
Will you?
Wow.
The L does not stand for liturgical.
It is.
I can't believe you think that boys shouldn't have no Easter basket.
I've never heard that one.
Yeah.
You leaving again?
You are.
Are you not here?
Upset.
Like, why do you hate fun?
I'm glad you're not sitting there because you probably would have.
Can't get out.
I can't move it.
Yeah, we need a back door right here. It is the rollout show right here.
What is it?
The rollout show.
Oh, that's what we got.
Everybody saw. Well, not everybody saw the Stormy Daniels interview last night on 60 Minutes. I think that was like the ratings was like out of the roof.
Oh, I'm sure it was.
Yeah.
We'll
Yeah,
find
because
it
I
should be on
watched
the
the
Wetcombe
morning
TV.
show this morning.
Even though one person said, they were talking about 60 Minutes. They said, 60 Minutes is already established. It doesn't matter if they're on there or not.
Oh, if they
but-
get ratings or not?
Yeah.
Oh, well, you know they did, though.
But the interview was good. Mm-hmm. You didn't get any information that you didn't know. We knew he fucked her. We knew he fucked her.
Right.
But he was trying to use, for those who haven't seen it, he was trying to use, like any dude that got money or got anything, he was using The Apprentice to get some opens.
Oh, get some more
Yeah.
pussy, yeah.
So he said, hey, I'm going to try to get you on the show.
Right.
Which, you can't get no porno star on.
Not on a cable show.
ABC? It was
NBC. Yeah.
Yeah.
You're not putting them on.
But he was like, no, I'm going to get you on, work some things out.
Because you're smart.
Yeah.
You're smart.
Yeah, you
I
remind
see
me of my
something in
daughter.
you.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was creepy
Like-
because even the other girl, there was another girl that came out, another
Yeah.
Playboy bunny, and then he used the daughter reference on both
Yeah.
with both of them, which was
and
really
he-
kind
And he
of freaky.
kicked it with her in the daughter's room.
Well, he did say that he would sleep with his daughter.
Yeah,
It
he
wasn't
did.
his
Yeah,
daughter.
he did know her.
but
He did say
ooh,
that.
yeah, that's the type of woman. Ooh.
Yeah.
And the first thing,
Yeah.
because on I forgot the show that's on XM, he was on his show and he said, "Oh yeah, her titties look good. They're great. I love them." Because she had got bigger ones. She paid for the bigger ones. But the interview pretty much told you what you already knew. You just needed her some. Sometimes people have to say it.
Yeah.
It's one thing to say, "Oh, I knew this," another thing for somebody to
actually
confirm
acknowledge,
it.
yeah.
So now it's been confirmed. We know he hit, but I thought maybe he kept hitting it.
Yeah.
But he only hit one time.
One time.
And then when he tried the second time, when he had a
She
sweeter,
wasn't into it.
yeah, her first thing was like, "So what's up with the Apprentice?"
Yeah.
I haven't heard anything yet. Okay,
Yeah.
when you do, let me know. And she
Right.
She said, "You get this one time."
Yeah.
And then if
But
you
she
don't
said,
come
"I'm
through
not
with
a
your
She said she
promise-
wasn't. She said she wasn't a victim. She
Yeah.
said she wasn't attracted to him.
because he did because at the time she was
'Cause it was
29, I think, and
It was consensual, right?
Yeah, she said. She said there's no Me Too thing going on
Yeah.
there.
Yeah,
At
she
all.
was 20 something and he was 60.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah, so she was 29, 60, whatever it was. And
Check, I got this idea. Black
And
men
oh
for
boy, what's his
blowjobs.
name? They did an interview.
Oh, Anderson Cooper.
Anderson Cooper said, "So why would you sleep with a guy that's 60 and?"
And you're.
And not.
Yeah, he wasn't attracted.
But
to
he
it.
said, "Well, you could." I was almost like Anderson wanted to go. Ooh.
Yeah.
Well, she said she had took a magazine. I guess I went
Oh,
the
yeah.
first time
No, that was-
Yeah.
he was talking about himself, and he had. Did you see my picture on this magazine or whatever it was? And then she said, "That must turn you on talking about yourself." And he looks surprised. And then she said,
All the-
I should spank you with it." And then she rolled it up, and he pulled down his pants and spanked him with him a couple times. And you could Anderson Cooper's face. You know he wanted to go.
Which means mean, and that was like the first time he met her.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
they were
yeah.
somewhere, and she said, "Pull your pants," and he pulled them down
Just like, zoop.
to the boxers and went on and bam, bam, bam.
Wow. Why would Anderson Cooper ask her, like, why would you sleep with a 6-year-old man?
Well, he didn't ask, but you could. I mean, he did ask.
Has Anderson Cooper not heard of gold diggers?
Well, she said she wasn't attracted to him.
Yeah,
Right.
Sometimes
but,
they'll go, "Well, I like older guys,"
But he
and
has power. He has clout. He has money. Like,
and that's the end.
so,
of it.
she was
yeah.
a
I'm like,
porn
it's a
star.
rhetorical question. Like, yeah. Like,
Like when you see
said,
all
"I
these
fuck it, I
fat
do it just
old
'cause."
white dudes,
yeah.
and you go, they got a gang of money, and the women are in it for a different reason. And she said, "I wasn't a victim.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to say I wasn't there against.
They
my
trying to
will."
live the good
She
life.
she did say once she got there, she went to the bathroom. You know, the girl said,
Yeah.
"I'm gonna go to the
Yeah,
bathroom."
I'm gonna go to the bathroom
So the
quick.
dude either taking his pants off or he rolling the bed back. So apparently Trump was on the end of the bed like, "All right," and he must have had the dick out. Yeah. And she was like, she said she went, "Okay,
You know,
I guess I fell into this one."
sometimes you got to rev up the engine. you
Yeah,
know?
amen.
She's going to the bathroom. Let me
Yeah.
get,
She getting herself ready. We gonna get
Not
it right.
Donald Trump. I can't think of that.
You gotta get the thumb right.
Yeah. Warm your hands up a little bit. You know?
Put a little spittle in there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, that's so disgusting.
Maybe a
Sometimes,
couple shoulder rolls. I don't know.
Hey, bitch, you finna get this dick.
Yeah.
It ain't much, but
sometimes there are moments where you just go, I'm okay.
Right.
Yeah.
Ooh, my stomach
My
hurt.
stomach hurt. I got my
You know,
period.
Oh, yeah,
My
like,
period
oh,
just came.
I got the bubble guts.
yeah,
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
you know,
Right,
and then
right.
you try to get up out of there.
I think that's what Anderson was doing.
Yeah.
But again, she was threatened. She said she was threatened.
Yeah, her and her daughter.
Then they did. One thing about Anderson Cooper, he covered everything. He said, "Well, 3 different times you signed something saying that it never happened."
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
so
yeah.
why are you lying? Why did you lie then, but you're telling the truth now?
Yeah.
She really just said, I have nothing. She didn't have anything to gain. They're not.
Yeah.
60 Minutes didn't pay her.
Yeah.
Yeah, he
supposedly.
did say
They
that.
didn't pay
Yeah.
her. And if they didn't pay you to do it, and you gave back the 130,
And
Right, it
and
makes
the
you
payment
wonder.
went down 2 weeks before, I guess, the election or whatever.
Yeah.
I mean,
Before-
and it
before,
happened,
yeah.
what, in 2006? So the fact that they brought it back up, because I think that she was starting to talk to tabloids and stuff like that, so they wanted to shut it down.
One thing about our media, I don't give a fuck what you
Mm.
think you did in the dark.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Them motherfuckers find it.
They will.
They will
are
find it.
sneaky.
Somebody gonna tell somebody to tell somebody, and next thing you know, and they knew, and at the last minute, my man, they probably thought, "Oh shit, the Stormy Daniels shit."
Yeah.
That if that come out, that will.
But it was more
derail
than
it.
one, so
Right.
I mean.
But that was the main one. The porn. I think you say porn. It's one thing to say what the other girl was a Playboy bunny.
Yeah, I
the
mean-
other girl worked at
Playboy.
on the show he was on.
The Apprentice.
The
Oh,
Apprentice.
okay, right.
Yeah.
right. Oh, yeah, the third one.
Yeah, so I think that what may happen is that more women are going to want to come out, and now they're probably going to want to get paid.
Yeah.
That's for sure.
Yeah.
Don't you guys think that all politicians do that though?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
So, I
It's-
mean,
I
it's
think,
I
it's
don't-
power.
I think a lot of
Yes, I
pastors, I
don't-
think a lot of
it's-
people do.
Them dudes and at the White, they all do it.
Yeah.
It's just some they do it with the assistants or whoever's like because
Yeah.
they get a lot of interns because
Lots.
people have what happens is colleges and maybe they pushing this on there. A lot of colleges, mostly all of them, they do the internship.
You're
so
right.
you want to be in public office, you go do it and you'll get a grade. So you go
Yeah.
work for these powerful people and you see them in a different light.
Yeah.
and the motherfuckers are strutting around like they the shit,
Of
which
course.
they are.
What's they making the rules.
$250,000 a year. I think that's what
Yeah, something
Yeah.
like
what
that.
they make. They make
Yeah.
a gang of money for life almost.
Right.
Healthcare for life for fam and them. It's just men with money take advantage.
It's
they always
Hollywood and politics are no
do. Yeah,
different.
It's
Like,
always been
Is
that.
that really taking advantage though?
Yeah, because if you know damn well.
So from this perspective though, so women most of the time get approached because they're attractive, you know.
right.
For men, most of the time, men are not seen as attractive or being handsome
you
for
just
the most
born
part. Or
that way.
Right. So usually our way to attract women is power, is putting yourself in a powerful position. So I don't really see it as
Taking
any
advantage.
different. You know what I'm saying? I mean, if you
Speedy,
ugly,
you've always said that, like, when you were growing up, you got the nice car, or you wanted to do
Because
become-
I did
because
the
of
things,
the bitches. And
I
that,
did the
you
things
guys do
I
because
stuff.
of the bitch.
I mean, that's what he said. That's what he said.
I'm trying to get more bitches.
That's what he said. I didn't.
No,
say,
at the end of the day, this is who we are as men. We're that kid on the yard that somebody said, "Oh, Carol said your eyes were cute." And
So-
next thing you know, we're batting our eyes.
You will
all
do
day.
anything to
Right.
accentuate your eyes.
Yeah.
Right.
So now I'm batting my eyes like sad. The fuck? Like
was
and then-
Carol's name Jimmy?
hilarious. And then the other part is that we can't really show you our personality because the first thing you see is the outer part.
Yeah.
Then you're gonna want to know what you driving.
Yeah.
Because that's L.A.
Yeah.
So I got hat. Next thing I got to get a nice car. I got to wear some nice clothes.
Yeah.
Got to have the fly shit everybody got on.
Yeah.
Okay. Then everybody's wearing a curl. Got to
Yeah.
wear a curl because
Hey.
the girls like
Hey.
the curls.
Okay. They didn't go out of style.
Then I cut my curl. Then, but it's really just trying to meet women. Now, if I'm just so lucky that like Trump, his dad was a millionaire. You born into being a millionaire.
Can't help
So
that.
all the shit he did in his whole life was
Yeah.
to get bitches.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
rich. I'm rich, bitch.
Yeah. Come on,
feel
Chicago.
like-
But isn't that, not to cut anybody off? Isn't that every man though? I think
I was gonna say
Yeah. I
that's
think-
like men in general.
Yeah,
Whether you're
that's
every
general.
man's
gay or straight,
motive.
like,
Yeah.
you will do whatever you have to do to get whatever you want.
Because we
Right.
see that
all
all
the
the
time.
time, how men will put themselves in very prominent, powerful positions, and people just flock to them.
Yeah.
All
not
the
because
time.
not because they necessarily want to be around them or because they have this great personality. It's all about what they can do
What
for
they
them.
Oh,
can do for
absolutely.
you.
And for the person being putting themselves in that powerful position, it makes them feel validated in some way because now you have all these beautiful people wanting to hang out with you, and you're sitting there, making it rain on everybody and getting them projects and this and that and the
Introducing
other.
them to people.
Yeah, and then but what they don't do is they don't stop for a second to look around to see how many of those people are still around because
Yeah.
once they get what they need,
They
they're going to the
bounce.
next person
Yeah.
who's more powerful than you and has more connections to you, and now they're making time for them.
Absolutely.
But one thing I'll say,
More he do it.
one thing I'll say about this president, y'all stupid.
I love him.
If he knows nothing else, he know he's president. And
Yeah.
when you know, like, it's one thing to say, I'm the king.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
when you know you're the king and there's nothing nobody could do. And if I say, get rid of her,
Yeah.
somebody is going to get rid of you because I'm fucking president.
Yeah.
Or if I don't like you, then we all don't like you. How about that?
His whole running for president was just an ego trip. That's
Oh,
what I
yeah.
said from day
It
one. I
really
was like,
was.
this is
He was
about-
surprised he won. You could tell he was like, oh,
Yeah.
now I got to do shit.
Yeah, like he
Yeah.
just wanted to
Yeah.
be president, not actually do some shit. And it's like,
Yeah.
well,
When
here you
I-
are now.
Motherfucker can't read.
Yeah,
God.
I can't read for shit.
Damn, when I say this motherfucker need to put his finger on everything he read, and they said he won't wear his glasses. So if you 70 and you won't wear your glasses,
Yeah.
nigga, I don't know what he's reading on the teleprompter, but it has to be letters this big.
Like your cell phone.
It has to be that
It's
big.
like,
I want to
Yeah,
thank
yeah.
Congress.
Because
Did you say like your cell phone?
You should see his cell phone.
I want to thank my family, my wife, Melania.
yeah,
That's what he does. Yeah.
Like,
Oh, boy.
you don't know her name?
he introduced people, say their names all wrong,
All wrong.
and just go. Give it up for Charlie Murphy.
And everybody looking around like,
It's Chuck.
He said, we're going to the rollout show with Speed Demon.
Speed Demon.
Right, exactly.
I don't know who you
Exactly.
are.
oh,
So,
poor,
but-
poor Melania, though.
I know.
Sometimes I look at videos and I'm just like, girl, blink twice if you need the
Yeah.
getaway car.
Right. Because she looks so miserable.
Are
Yes.
you, yeah, but are you in trouble?
Right.
Yeah.
We can help you.
Yeah.
We can get you out.
And,
Yeah.
and you look at her and the first lady, Michelle, when she was first lady.
Yeah.
She was out doing stuff for the kids. This woman ain't
happy.
did shit.
Yeah.
She ain't left New York.
She talked
Yeah.
about bullying once or twice.
Yeah, and then
Yeah.
they went, but your husband's a bullier. Gotta go.
Can we start?
Right.
Can we start a GoFundMe to
know, right?
Rescue.
Harriet Tubman, Melania Trump out of the White
Right.
House?
It's weird though.
We will get
And
you
when she
out.
does talk, it's like our the first lady is not from the United States.
Nope.
No.
And nobody says anything about
No
that.
one
She's
acknowledges
not
it.
just from
A
here.
little extra information. I don't think Trump's actually from the United States. His last name is actually Russian. It's not actually
Yes.
Trump.
It's Drump, right? You're thrown, I think you're thrown.
It is? Oh, I didn't know
See what I'm
that.
talking about?
It's
How
Trump.
the-
Yeah, it's-
Yeah.
philosopher just come
Yeah.
in
Yeah.
and just sit you down. And
Yeah.
just sit you down. It's
Yeah, I
like-
think his real name.
So if you saw the interview, call us to let us know what you thought.
Right.
747-888-3082. It may not be important to you, but
yeah. Well, because I
It
didn't
was
watch
just
it.
good tea. It was good tea.
we got a phone call.
Caller, what's your name and where you calling from?
Is it Vernon?
Yep.
There's your light. What's up, Vernon?
You know, I think Melania is pissed that she's depressed and she's mad because this is not what she signed up for.
She only
Absolutely.
wanted a visa, y'all. That's it. That she only wanted to stay in the
said
country
kid.
of opportunity.
and she's like, now I got to do shit?
Right, right.
Yeah, she
First
definitely
off,
signed up
Trump
for
is
this.
doing all this shit and she's married to him, so that's making her, she's embarrassed.
Yeah. Yeah, it
And
looks bad.
she's sitting here watching all this shit, and she's like, this motherfucker is fucking all these females and doing all this bullshit and being brazen with it, and now I have to
Great
stand
word.
by his side. So then she was like, before they even got in the White House, she's like, I'm not going to Washington. She's like, I'm not going to Washington.
True
and
that.
I'm not going to the White House.
True that. And she comes spend the night every other weekend, maybe.
Yeah.
You know.
Yep.
Yeah,
And
that's
she's-
true.
I'm not moving my kid, and I'm not doing all this, that, and the other. And every time he tries to touch her, she be like, get the fuck off me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's weird watching them like when they go
Ooh.
places. Like he don't open the door, he don't hold her hand
He
when she's
gets out
coming
the limo
down.
and just goes to the
She
plane.
probably told him up front, motherfucker, if you look at me.
And you can see that happening too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because a sister with a nigga. Did you just have this bitch come on national TV?
Yeah.
Y'all didn't handle
That's
this?
just like, remember when Barack was dancing with somebody from Spain, and Michelle was looking at him like, nigga, I will cut you. Did you see that though?
Yeah, I do remember that.
It was,
Yeah,
it was like one of his televised things. And,
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
Barack was cheesing his ass off, and he was getting all nice and loose, and Michelle was just sitting there looking like, okay, now.
Yeah, Michelle looks like she keeps a book
now
knife
I
on
heard
her.
that he has a beard now.
Yes, he does.
Oh, he does. I haven't
Find
seen
that
it.
picture
Yeah.
for me, Nick.
The Obamas are just living their life.
best
I
life.
think,
Yes.
I think they're in talks with.
If he don't got to deal with that shit no more,
Nope.
Yeah.
like, fuck y'all,
Yeah.
Hey, but he throws shade every once in a while too.
Of
though.
course.
Yeah,
Of course he
yeah,
does.
Presidential shade.
But my thing is that you do not want to impeach. You don't want to impeach the president right
Yeah,
now.
you don't.
That's what
That's
you
what people
wanna
don't
do.
understand.
Because
Because the dude behind him
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
is
It's
worse.
worse.
Well,
And
according-
he's worse
according to
because he
Omarosa.
knows how to make it happen.
Yeah. Well,
That motherfucker is crazy. He said that God tells him to say the crazy shit that come out of his mouth.
Yeah. Yeah, you don't want him in
So you want to wait until the next election to get them out of there. You don't want
years.
see people talking about let's impeach him. No, because if you impeach him, it's gonna be worse.
there.
Yeah, Mike Pence looks like every villain from the 90s movies.
Yeah. Thank you for the phone call,
And then
Vernon.
some.
Yeah, right, exactly.
Vernon,
Yeah.
on fire.
Okay.
Right.
Thank you, Vernon.
Thank you, Vernon.
Vernon just be at home chilling.
I know.
I watched Celebrity Big Brother, and
I have yet to watch
Omarosa.
that.
Yeah. I
Omarosa
watched
would
it.
always talk about what was going on in the White House, and that's what she said. She said, "Y'all want to impeach Trump, but I'm telling you, it's only going to get worse."
Yeah,
and I
you
was
don't
like,
want peace.
"Y'all better listen to Omarosa."
And what's his name? Ross was like, "Are we gonna be okay?" She was like, "No,
No,
we're not."
no.
I wondered, did she know about this other stuff, like that was going on, the Stormy stuff?
I think they all know.
Probably.
They-
Just
That's that inner circle.
Yeah.
wait till that book come out.
Oh, yeah.
Look at
look
Barack.
at him.
Look at him.
I don't think
Living
I don't
Looking
think this is
good.
a real picture though. to be
No,
honest
no,
with you.
there's like another picture. He was somewhere. He has a beard now.
Well, he
think
looked
that's
good. If that's him, he
Boy.
still look
Yeah.
good.
See, I tried the salt and pepper. I look like the dirty old man.
I mean, you
That's,
stop it.
that's what he
Internet.
should have did.
Hilarious! Fucking, you see the parts on the side?
That's how he should have did for the presidency. You feel me?
I would have
Hilarious.
died.
If he'd have came out with the earring, I'd have
I
said,
would've loved
we
it.
about
Yeah.
to set this motherfucker world on
I
fire.
said, "Oh, Charlottesville about to happen
It's
again."
like somebody started the barbecue.
Okay.
So what are they saying in the different news? What are the news lines today? Did you look at
Well, they're saying that they're trying to figure out if let's see.
So is
they
it the
have a
money
case-
part or the fucking part?
It's the money part
Okay.
2 weeks before the election. It
Oh,
ain't
yeah.
really because they could have got him on for fucking a while ago. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? They
Right,
don't care about
right.
it. But it's more of the timing of the payments
Yeah.
that they're trying
And dude tried to say, "Oh no, I paid him out of my pocket." They said,
Yeah.
"Hold up, motherfucker." One thing we know about white folks, they don't pay other people's bills. Don't give a fuck who you. Not 150. I might
that the
pay.
truth?
I might take care of today's dinner.
yeah.
right.
I can't get this whole 130.
I mean, I'll take it to Denny's.
Yeah, I got.
Right.
Yeah, I got
Yeah.
it. I got that.
Yeah.
You put it on.
You want the
your
Grand
business.
Slam? I got that.
He upgrade.
But you look at the bill first to see if you really got it.
Right.
like the bill come in and you be like,
But isn't it a rule? If you pick it up, you got to pay it.
No.
That's what I
No.
thought. Shit,
No.
I never pick. When
No.
nigga, they set this motherfucker right here. Look, I'm gonna go like that.
I'd be like, wait, who got 2 pink lemonades?
At $3.50 a pop.
Right. You be looking like, wait, who got the?
Who got lemon drop?
You going through the bill like, wait a
Yes,
minute.
itemize it.
But
Yeah.
I was always told if
That's
whoever
all the shit.
picks up the bill has the intention.
I've heard
of
that.
paying.
I've heard that too.
well,
So I never grab the bill.
so this is what I do. Lessons from Tony. When you're out with someone, could be a date, could just be friends, and the bill come. This is what I do. It comes there, and I wait to see if the other person is gonna pick it up first.
Me too.
Because if the other person picks it up, then he does the check.
Yeah, but
I'd
I'd
be like, okay, I'll take care of it. But then if they pick it up and go, okay, so then I know that I need to
Right.
Yeah.
you know.
So either way it go, because if they don't, either way it go, okay, I see what you're saying.
yeah.
But I just don't want to pick it up and they go, Speedy got it. I'm like, no.
Sometimes it's cheaper, even if you got, say, like you did get the 2 alcoholic beverages,
Right.
and then you got your steak, and then he just maybe got the chicken dinner and a soda, and then they be like, you want to split it halfway?
Yes!
Because you gonna come up, because you know you done spent more.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's why when I go out, we go with Fox. When I tell you, Pam, but that bill came in front of me, nigga. Put the bill in front of me, but Fox is over there. Watch what I do. Put it in front of me.
Did you just blow on it?
I ain't
Trying to get that
even
wind.
look at
Trying to
that
get that wind to go.
And the weird shit, we'll all be out with Fox, and but he'll say, "Let's go eat." That motherfucking bill come, everybody do like this, and it be, they put it, they stand it up,
Yeah.
So you can go, nigga, please.
See, at this point, like you don't even have to entertain it. Just if they give the bill for you.
No, I won't do that. I won't do that. But
but you'll
it's maybe-
blow on the table
Yeah,
and get your germs
yeah.
everywhere. I see.
Now, if
it's only been twice that the bill came, he didn't pay. I can say that.
And y'all was
and
racking
y'all
it up.
was like,
They was sweating.
look, y'all was like this.
Like
Y'all was
a hoe in
like, hold on,
church.
let me see what I got in my account.
But each time,
too.
for some reason, and you have to listen to that little voice. You got to listen to the little voice in your head. And the voice said, "Don't order a gang of shit." And I went,
Because doesn't it usually go down a certain way how you know not to order? Like Fox would be there, or he invite you. If he invite you, you think he's paying.
He got it.
He got it. But he don't invite you to home. He say,
And
let's
somebody
go. And then
else-
he show up, you know not to order.
I already
Right.
know. And I said, the motherfuckers was ordering. Yeah, let me get 6 of these. I was like, and Fox hadn't came yet.
Speedy,
We're all sitting and eat at the place he was supposed to meet us at.
Speedy ordering water.
Nigga, I ordered. I said, let me have some Japanese restaurant. I'll take some chicken strip.
Stop it.
My man said
Stop it.
at what?
Benihana?
No.
Not the one across from the old city.
Boas.
Boas, yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
The boys in Vegas. And I said,
in
I'll
Vegas.
take chicken strip. And he's like, we have
Chicken
some
strip.
chicken skewers. I was like, give me 2 of those. So I
Is
had,
that on the appetizer menu?
yeah. So I had 2 of those and I had some water. And sure enough, everybody ordered.
Gang
I'm
of
looking
shit.
around, no Fox. I said, shit, nigga. Nigga, I'm glad I didn't do. That motherfucking bill came and it was so much. Dude stood there. He was like, and they went, and I saw him do this shit. I said, oh, yeah.
Oh,
And he went,
Because you was happy. You just put down like a 15,
Yeah.
20. You know, you're like, I'm good.
No, you wasn't when I told the story. So the bill was 30, it was 2,800.
Okay.
Or 3,000.
Yeah.
So I said 3,000.
Because a lot of y'all.
And then,
Yeah.
but some people that had more money than me.
Right.
So I looked at mine. My shit said 17. So I put the 20 down. When they said it's
You ain't even
3,000,
tax and tip.
what, nigga.
That
When
ain't
they
gonna
said
cover your
3,000, I said they ain't gonna need this 20. 20 ain't gonna do shit on that 3,000.
I'm gonna save it for the valet.
Yeah.
I was like, what my 20 gonna do on
It
this
ain't
3?
gonna do shit.
I pulled it on back. Look.
Yeah.
I said, God will do it.
God, won't he?
won't he do it?
Won't
you
he?
know, I have a rule. Even another Tony lesson. Even if someone is paying, I still spend money like I'm spending my own. So when I look at the menu, I will never order something that I
okay.
wouldn't order.
That you wouldn't order if it
Which you
wasn't.
normally
on
wouldn't
there.
order.
Yeah. Because I just feel
Even
like,
if they say I got it ahead of time?
yeah.
Yeah.
Because I feel like that's rude. Because then I feel like you're taking advantage of the situation. And I have a good friend of mine. We would meet up and have like a little kiki. Sorry, that's like a little meet up to.
Yeah, I never heard of that before.
I see.
And he would pay. And then there was one time where he didn't pay, and I say to him to this day, I was like, that was the test, because you were testing me to see if I was just hanging out with you because I knew I would get a free meal. But I showed him, I got my own.
So when he did reach for it, you just said, "Oh, okay, I got it."
Yeah, well, I had mine.
Hilarious.
I had mine.
Okay, so don't
But
you
I
forget it,
showed
Speedy.
him
Yeah.
that I could pay pay for mine. And that's what sometimes.
That's the lesson we learned. In this.
Yep.
Yeah.
And sometimes that's probably what Fox does to y'all. He was like, I ain't paying this time.
Nigga, you don't want to test me, nigga.
Let me-
I'm a fail. I'm letting you know now. I ain't
Let me see
shit.
what they
First of all,
think
it
that
ain't just you. It's you.
It's a bunch of y'all, right?
Tyrant,
Right.
Davo, you keep naming it, Dave Brown. I mean, it's
So
like
then-
a lot of y'all. So,
So then when
it ain't like
Dave
it's just
Brown
you and
had
him on.
his birthday party, well, he had the little dinner thing at
Oh yeah, where was that at?
Exits Beauty and Exits.
I don't know where that is.
Yes, you do. You've seen it. It's where it's a hotel. It's called Beauty and Exits.
Oh, okay.
In Hollywood.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe I'm saying it wrong, but
Probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
It's by,
so
Mateo.
we get up there and we're
Wow.
ordering, and it's expensive. This little because
Yeah, because I saw y'all was in a private room.
we had a private room and it got its own bathroom, so it was very expensive.
Oh,
Wow.
yeah. Oh,
And,
wow.
and it's
Money.
it's Boa, but Boa's downstairs, but this is upstairs.
Oh.
So they bring in the food and they keep going. Dave Brown, Fox coming? Yeah, he said he was coming. Nigga, I said, let me get some appetizers. So I said I ordered just in case Fox don't show up.
Right.
So I ordered just a couple appetizers. And I was, they had the kale salad, which was really good, and they had some other stuff. So I just peeled a little bit of kale salad off, and Fox ain't still showed up. So we got there at 9. It's about 12:30. The place closed at 2.
Ooh.
Fox still ain't there.
Damn.
Because the first set of pictures I saw, it was just y'all, no Fox.
no Fox.
That maybe the next day I think Fox had a picture. I was like, ooh, okay.
So it's about maybe the guy said, "Well, the kitchen be closing at a few, but you guys are good." And all of a sudden they start bringing food out, and they brought all this food out. I went, "Oh, Fox on his way. Cool." Because he had ordered shit and told him to have it already at the table when he get there.
See,
Nigga,
you know-
niggas was in
you know how you put your 20 down? That's what I would have done. I would have said,
Because you got a chicken skewers and water.
and
Order the
and that's
chicken
when
skewers.
that's when you slide it and be like, all right, y'all. Well, this was fun. But, see
I
y'all
left you
next time."
20. Yeah. I so left for 20.
Well, Speedy, Justin McVoy, since he's got a lot to say today, I see. How is Speedy not breaking any man code, waiting on a dude basically to pay for a date to pay?
A date to pay.
Well, first of all, let's break it
Man,
down.
dude.
Did you get your Easter
It wasn't
basket?
your party. It wasn't your
Wasn't
party.
my
It was
party.
Dave Brown's.
And I had money to pay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Fox said when he
but when
got
all
there,
that food came out, you got nervous.
no, when all the food came out, I was like, cool, because
Yeah.
they said, well, because no one ordered it.
Right.
They said, well, who ordered that? They said Fox ordered it. The guy said,
Oh, so
Mr.
they called.
James.
He must
Yeah,
have called Dave,
in.
and they told Dave to have this.
Yeah, so they called the but no, I don't wait on another dude to do anything. Again, he is Jay Fox, so no matter what he does, he could write it off. So it's a write-off.
Right.
It's not like he paying out his pocket. You pay with his business card.
Right.
And it's a write-off. It's a dinner. It's a whatever he wants it to be. Right. So again, I'm not looking for no dude, motherfucker, to pay for me. I actually had money. Now, did I have money to pay for my food? At all times. Just like you said. I have money just in case he
For
goes.
the appetizer.
If he... For sure for myself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure.
And I think what
Yeah.
Tony says is a good rule of thumb. Like, don't order what you wouldn't
Yeah.
what you wouldn't
wouldn't- yeah.
normally get.
Yeah,
Like,
I don't order anything I wouldn't normally get.
exactly.
Yeah.
Or double and give me 6 burgers.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like,
Like,
you
it's
fat
like
piece
first
of
of all,
shit.
you're not gonna eat 6
Thank
burgers.
you.
Yeah.
And you can't get something for now and for later.
I'll take these to go.
Right.
You can't get that shit to go.
Like, hey, I'm gonna get that burger, but put the other 5 in a box. For me.
And he got it.
Right.
Right.
That's
right.
just- but
Yeah.
but I still feel like even there. I guess it's something about me that I still have to show people that anytime we meet up, I don't have to depend on you
Right.
to
Right.
pay for my stuff. Like I got this, and if I don't, I'm gonna do what's within my budget.
Right. I know
Chicken skewers and water.
Right, exactly.
You know,
Gotta put that on a
Appetizer
t-shirt.
menu.
right?
All right, it is, for those who don't know, I was playing some Biggie earlier. Because what is today, Big, Nick? Biggie's, his album he released.
What is it? 20th anniversary
20th
of
anniversary.
Life After Death.
There was a lot of anniversaries and stuff. Makes me feel old.
Yeah.
You are.
Hello, pot.
Thank you.
Hello.
Yeah, exactly.
I thought you said Pac. I was like,
No,
No,
hello,
no,
hello,
no,
pot.
Life After Death, which, again, Standing by a Casket, one of the best albums put out. I think everyone. It went diamond, right? If I'm not mistaken.
Nah,
I'm sure
it didn't go diamond.
I don't think it went diamond.
No, I think it went diamond.
Really?
then.
Oh, it had to be.
Especially right after he
I
died.
I say
Let's see.
posthumously, probably.
And you said the original name of the album was supposed to be what?
The original name of the album was called Life After Death, Till Death Do Us Part.
Whole lot of death right there.
Foreshadowing.
Yeah, I'm glad he skipped that little part right there.
Yeah.
But apparently he recorded like 90% of the album from a chair because he was in a car accident slightly before he started recording
Oh, I didn't
that
know
album.
that.
Yeah,
That's
I didn't know that either.
That's just lazy.
Hilarious.
He was hurt.
I'm kidding.
It is the Rollout Show. So we
It
play.
definitely went diamond.
Oh wait, one more thing. It went diamond. Oh, nice.
Yeah, that's
You know,
what I
he
thought.
was trying to get. I was talking to Nikki Pam about this. He was trying to get Prince on one of the songs.
Which one?
They did they didn't really sample it, but the song "Nasty Girl." Remember Vanity 6 did
Oh,
a version of that.
Uh-huh.
That's that.
So I guess he had to pay Prince. I know that.
Yeah, no. So this was at the time where Prince was kind of going through his thing, and he was getting away from the bad negativity, and hip hop and all of that. So he told him, "Hell no."
Say, game blouses.
Game blouses.
He told him, "Hell no."
That might be too soon.
Shoot it. Shoot it.
And last note before we get out of there off the Biggie topic, the song "Hypnotized" was his first #1 song on Billboard.
Really?
So shout out to Biggie Smalls, yeah.
Well, on the black charts, he was always number one.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, for sure.
It is the Rollout Show. We'll take a quick break. When we come back,
We coming back?
We got some scrambled eggs of Pam.
Hey!
We also got Sneakerhead. I got some dope ass sneakers. This week.
Oh,
Sneakers.
we gonna let you get through that this time.
Because
We gon-
Miss Tangi not here, so she don't have questions.
Yeah, or the sports. And Final Four is done. We have the
Isn't
Final
that a
Four
trip-
for guys.
Okay, we'll talk about that. Yeah, I'm tripping off that one team with the old lady with the.
Oh yeah, they
That's
made the Final Four.
crazy.
It is the Rollout Show. Don't move. Speedy, it's bonus Speedy. Oh, sorry. Now, it is the Rollout Show right here, rolloutstudios.com. It's your boy Speed Doggy Doug, the funniest motherfucker ever gonna meet. Why?
Because you're never going to meet Jamie Foxx.
When you
what
come
if you
check
met
out
him?
my play, where?
Sorry.
At the Wilson email.
Thank you,
And the play's called? No, that's on y'all now.
No, it ain't on us. I still don't know it.
Mama. I don't know. I wasn't. I'm sorry, my people. I'm sorry, I fucked it up.
Amber, Mama, I'm not gonna ever fuck the president again.
Yeah.
Mama, I'm never gonna fuck the president again.
You can come up with whatever you want to come up with.
Okay.
Yeah, I see.
It's your boy Speedy in the building. We got.
My mouth is full. Nikki Pam.
She's here. In the house we got.
Tony Moore.
His mouth is full. But in the house we got.
Evan Michael Lee.
With hair. I will
Pot.
do it.
Speedy's jealous you got a hairline.
Damn it. You got a hairline. What are you talking about?
Well, it's drawn in.
It's the
Wow. Hilarious.
You want to know the weirdest shit?
What happened?
Is that like I'll look and go, okay, my hair is cool.
Yeah.
I'll take a picture. It look like my shit is right here. I like Uncle Giggles. I feel like I was like, why didn't I just lean forward?
Why didn't you just tilt your head?
Yeah, it's kind of like what they do to Stevie Wonder. Like, you know how his hair, like somebody,
Oh,
like at
Lord.
some
What
point.
kind of friends he got?
Right.
But,
Now,
but
granted,
he never knew.
Ain't like he gonna see it.
Okay. It's like he never knew.
What? I didn't make him blind.
Granted though,
Not my fault.
his braids always look good.
They
and
always
tight.
clean.
time.
They've been
Yeah.
way back. They start
Yeah,
way back here.
But
Yeah.
I wonder sometimes if he like reaches up
Mm-hmm.
and goes, where does this start?
Right.
He had to one time because when you
Yeah,
wash
he
your
does.
face,
Yeah.
that's how you know when to stop.
Oh,
You
that
wash
shit-
and you go, oh, this hairline, come on. Right
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then he starts saying parts.
But it's
I
the
love.
weirdest thing. I'll take a picture and I'm like, I got too much forehead. I got too much face. I got a lot of face.
Yeah, you got a lot of
So I get a haircut. I go, don't lie me. They're like, why not? I don't need no more face.
But if you grow more
you
hair,
don't
it
need
won't
no
be
more
as
face.
noticeable.
Don't do that to people. You need no more face. Don't put that face out.
Sweetie, are you afraid it's gonna go back further or no? I mean, you think that's what? I'm just wondering. Is that where?
Well, what do
I'm
you,
just asking.
It's a legitimate question.
and also, what do you
Right.
use in your hair? Because there are things that can help stop.
No, my hair's not falling out.
Right. No,
Well,
no, but I'm
I
saying
don't have like the little hole right
No, I'm
now.
saying there's
When
essential
I get the
oils.
hole, I'm wearing
Right.
hats and I'm shaving it off.
there's
Yeah,
essential
don't
oils you
do
can
that.
use to like.
Yeah, and I think it's supposed to come from your mom, whether or not you.
Oh, I don't know.
That's what I heard.
I don't know.
Whether if your mom has a little hole.
Well, then you can blame her.
No, my mother got all hair.
Okay.
Anyway, it's got a wig on it, but it's all her. That's what she
her.
told me. I bought it. It's mine.
It's a wig.
This is true.
It is the Rollout Show right here.
What is it?
You know what we not gonna do?
What we not gonna do?
What we not gonna
Speedy?
do on this
That's what
Monday?
we not gonna
What
do.
we not gonna do?
That's what we not gonna do.
Oh, that's what we not gonna do. Let me tell you what we all gonna do. that.
How was you guys' weekend, man? Was it
Yeah,
fun?
what'd you guys do?
I worked.
Same.
And you're at the club. What is the club called?
I'm at
Dudes on Dudes.
Oh, hilarious.
The Him Club. Who you here with? Him and him.
I'm at Rage in West Hollywood every
Rage.
Thursday.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, y'all come through. Come see
I
the drag
will
show.
not.
I see.
I will. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna
Yeah.
come.
Thank you.
He's not gonna come to the club. He's also not gonna get an Easter basket.
Ask her.
Like,
Ask her when she, if she
doing
gonna
no
ask her.
dishes.
If she really gonna come. Just ask her. Then watch this.
Are you really gonna come?
Okay, when is it?
Black
so black.
black.
Get asthma. Ooh. What time?
It's like. Oh yeah, that sounds fine. I'm
Yeah.
gonna come. Oh, you coming Thursday? Ooh.
Right.
That's when they grab their phone.
Yeah.
And the phone be blank.
You do.
Like, you don't write shit in your calendar.
You do like the collar
It's just
tug.
blank.
that-
Yeah.
When is it?
See, I don't do that. See, I don't do that. I just tell people straight up, I ain't coming.
The
I got to
college.
that point too.
But that's no. You at that point. He's there. I can't do it.
Why?
Ask me again if I'm coming.
Are you going to his show?
What time? No, let's go. What time?
It's at 10.
10. Oh shit.
It's on a
You
Thursday.
can stay up, Speedy.
What y'all doing Wednesdays? Y'all have something on Wednesday?
The show
Oh,
on
it's nothing on
Thursday.
Wednesday. I could have came Wednesday. I could have came. If y'all was there Wednesday,
Yeah.
now you gotta say that. No, they can say we're gonna be there Wednesday.
We be there Wednesday too.
What time?
At 10.
If y'all get there at 8,
Just say you don't want to hang out.
I can't say I don't want to hang out.
That's when
That's rude.
see,
But
that's
lying
when,
is better?
Yes.
I see.
that's when you show the flyer. They say, "Oh, we having a special show Wednesday at 8."
And I would literally be like, "Oh, what you doing, Pan? You want?" If she go, I go. If she go, I go.
That's true.
Now it sits on you.
See, I guess I've always just been at an age where I'm just like, if I tell you I'm
I'ma
gonna
be
do
there.
something, I'm gonna do something.
So, but you have told people, no, I can't go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's hard for me to say no.
No, I can't.
Yeah.
say
Yeah.
It is. It's hard for me to just be like.
I'd rather just go.
Nah, I'm cool.
gonna see what I can do, dog. I'm gonna see if I can get
No,
there.
you know why? Because this is what happens, right? You're like, yeah, I'm gonna be there.
No, I didn't say I was gonna be there. I said, let me see what I can do.
Okay, even if you say anything from I'm gonna see what I can do to I'm gonna be there, that person is always gonna remind you. And then what you have to do is keep coming up with reasons why.
Right, that's
you can't
true.
Go. If you just say, I ain't coming.
No,
I'm not
because
coming.
when you text me that down, you're like, I didn't see that.
Unless you got an iPhone and it's
if it
so
say
red.
the read receipt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So when it says delivered, mean you read it.
No. It just means it was sent.
It
But,
was
like,
sent. It went through.
people have the function on their phone where it says read. So like a text message, like you'll see when they read it at
Yeah, you have to
4:50.
turn
Oh, I
it
can put
on.
that on there. I can turn that on.
You can turn that
But
on.
yours is on. You don't have a read receipt on yours. You don't.
So I'm gonna turn it on.
What kind of phone do you have?
iPhone?
Yeah, iPhone X.
Oh.
I have X.
Oh. Someone's got money,
Got money.
but can't buy her own dinner. Hilarious.
That shit don't look. That shit don't bother me.
He said, "I'm getting mine.
I'm getting my shit in the
Right.
bunch. I can give a fuck.
I don't know what everybody else.
I don't
gives a
care
shit
what
about.
no. I will walk away from the table. Thank you, Fox. In his Bentley, nigga.
Not in the Bentley.
Put your seatbelt on.
Yeah, I will be in the car before he even paid, nigga. Look.
That's when you're like, I gotta go to the bathroom.
Yeah.
You sit in the car talking about you have to go.
Tap the window and tell me Fox ain't ready yet. Yeah.
Fox ain't ready yet.
All right, cool, nigga. I don't give a fuck. I don't care what these motherfuckers say.
yeah.
I'm not paying for that shit.
Right? They're not here.
That
Who
nigga
got
rich.
it? First of all,
He
they
is my-
ain't even got it.
They're not here.
If
yeah.
he was your friend and we've been, I know him
They
when he
would-
didn't
they
have
be doing
shit.
the same
I had to
thing.
go pick. He lived in Santa Monica in a his room wasn't even this big.
Yeah.
and his clothes would be laid in the tub because
Oh, wow.
he had nowhere to put them. And
Wow.
I go pick him up every day. We go play ball. We hang out. We go to comedy clubs. He became rich.
Yeah.
So,
It's so funny.
I became rich.
And Speedy, if you buy our DVD, which will be out soon,
Oh.
you will be able to hear the story because Jamie tells a story on the DVD. Just telling you.
Face.
Also, the show starts with "You're never gonna meet Jamie Foxx,"
Right.
so
Right.
don't
Yeah.
get mad at Speedy.
Don't
'cause
be
you
mad at
never-
me because my friend got money.
Right. You never gonna
Fuck
meet
you,
him,
nigga.
Yeah.
Shit. You gotta know how to parlay, nigga. I'll go to the house. You want to go eat? Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I make sure I go over and I ain't eat. Because I know he's gonna be like, Speed, you want to go eat? Where we going? Tile? Let's go.
Okay.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Ford Tile. Mr. Child, I'm there.
I hate Mr. Chow.
I get all-
Why do I
Nigga-
I don't like Mr. Chow?
No, you got to get the
good.
what's
I don't
the
like
meat,
it. No.
whatever you put in the little
Oh, the lettuce cups.
the lettuce cup,
Yeah.
and I put the soy sauce, nigga. I don't know.
Done.
Y'all
Done.
like it?
But I hate it because they only bring you like 4
Wait.
cups,
I'm a
4
fan
of the
of
little
P.F.
lettuce
Chang's.
cups.
I love P.F. Chang's.
Oh,
lettuce cups.
Then you got to ask for extra. When you go,
extra lettuce.
Can I have
you
some
do.
more lettuce cups? And my man go,
Not the
he
attitude.
come back with 2. I said, nigga, I said more.
I'm still trying to picture Speedy eating a lettuce cup.
Right. It's virtually
Like it's
impossible.
just something like if you had said orange chicken or kung pao beef.
No,
or
I
something
did.
Like
I
that.
don't like the compound beef. I like
Like-
the orange chicken is good.
Yeah.
Like something like that.
And I
But
like the rice.
I just can't imagine you going there and say, "Yeah, let me get that lettuce wrap," because I feel like I'll clutch my purse and look at you like,
Yeah, pull your
"Bitch,
collar.
if you don't."
Yeah.
That's just like okay, true story. That's just like my friend. Like after the club, he was like, "Hey, do you mind stopping by Jack in the Box to give me something to eat?" I'm like, "Okay, cool, because I'm hungry too." This bitch ordered the whole left side of the menu.
I know
right?
what you're talking about.
and
and not the dollar one. You know you can get 4 tacos or 2 tacos for
No.
4 tacos for $1.
Wait, 'cause
But
here's-
no,
here's the
it's
kicker.
not even that. So like I order, let me get 2 burgers, curly fries, and a lemonade.
Okay,
cool.
no,
You want
right?
curly fries?
This bitch.
I'm just saying, if you
This
carry
bitch.
if you carry Easter backs, you
This bitch.
That's funny.
Don't sleep on them curly fries.
Okay, but yeah, she
I don't
eating-
like curly fries.
But she eating lettuce wraps. Continue.
So then my friend rolls up. Yeah, let me get the double burger, also a regular burger, 2 tacos, a churro, and a burrito, and a cup of water.
A cup of water.
I look back at him. I said, "What calories are you trying to save with a cup of water? You just ordered the whole left side of the menu. Ain't gonna have
I don't
no
want
order."
no sugar.
No. He goes, "I need something to wash it down with." I said, "Bitch, order a Coke."
At this point,
I was offended. I'm like, "You gonna order all that?" And the cup
Did he
of
eat it
waters
all?
ain't but, huh?
Yeah.
He ate it all.
Yeah, because
what?
Yeah.
Is he a big guy or is he?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
Well,
You gotta add that in your
Yeah.
story. You
Yeah.
can't just say a
Well,
motherfucker ordered the left
you
I'm
side.
not trying to put people's tea out there.
Right.
You know.
But I'm just saying, if you with me and you ordered all that food, you better order the
gulp.
largest something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't order all that and talking about a cup of water.
Not a quap.
Just a bucket of Sprite. Drink that.
A trough.
Yeah.
A trough.
Like, oh, okay.
It's like-
we'll
it's like-
wash it down.
And that's the cup that don't have a lid, so now that's just
so
spilling in your
you're
car.
sitting there doing all this.
What you tried to drive to? Yeah.
If he had asked for like, "Hey, you got the gallon or something," I would have said, "Bravo, bitch.
Bravo.
Like, get
Right,
all
right.
of it."
Take
Right,
a
get all
bow.
of it.
Yeah, let me get a cup of water.
So he was it the double
Like-
cheeseburger?
He had all this shit. It was the whole left side.
Yeah, like 2
and
double
I said, "How
doubles.
dare you ask for that cup of water?"
I know that ride was awkward.
Isn't it though
No,
weird though?
it
when,
wasn't
like-
awkward because I
You cussed him out.
I said it the whole way through. I said- like it's that moment where it's quiet because
Do
you're
your
thinking
shoulders
about what you're
again. Do
gonna
it again.
say.
When you look over, do the look over. How do you get both of your shoulders to move at the same time? He's always in the spin chair.
Yeah, it's like you're sitting there and you thinking. And
No
then,
matter what, Pam, he always just.
Yep. It's always. I'm not mad.
I just think it's funny how. Oh, we killed him. Oh, we killed him.
Put your arms up.
We
Put
killed
your arms
him.
Yeah,
up.
lift your arms up.
Oh no, we
Put your
killed
arms
him.
up. Put your arms up. Put them up.
Nikki,
Oh, I
Pam,
got
help
dizzy
him.
in the motherfucker.
You dizzy?
Help him.
Oh,
We need
shit.
a break for the segment and shit.
Motherfuckers hit it on cue. You wasn't paying attention with your sandwich eating ass. Pay attention.
I was paying attention. I can
Oh,
hear.
we done moved her
I
to
have
tears,
Do
huh?
that shit
somebody
again.
Somebody said, "Rest in peace, Speedy."
I said,
You
know,
have to be like.
I'm not mad. I just think it's funny how.
You got to give it a couple of.
Yeah.
Right.
I just think
Because
it's funny how.
because every black woman has hit a man with that.
Yeah,
Like,
it's
not
very
mad.
much.
Yeah, very
like
the
the
pause.
I do it all the time. All the
Yeah.
time. That's my get out.
Because they do that and they
the
go,
point.
I just think it's funny
I
how.
think it's
Yeah.
funny how.
Your friends call and you leave
Yeah.
right away.
Yeah.
You be like, I'm going to play ball. They waiting downstairs.
Or
Yeah.
like, I just think it's funny how Tiffany's always working late with you.
Right.
You know, I'm not mad, but
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. I
got-
just,
is it-
somebody write that down.
It's just with that
think it's
opening
funny how-
line because you
Yeah.
can tell with somebody because they
'cause
sitting there like,
they
oh
still
no, I'm
in.
not mad.
I just think it's funny how.
That's how it go.
It's so true.
Yeah.
And
It's
every
so true.
dude has heard that, and right behind that is like you said, how Tiffany always come to your job
Yeah, how
at
she
the
always
same
come to
time.
you. Yeah.
Right.
You're like,
Why she always
what?
come to you?
I feel
Yeah.
like I did that yesterday. I'm trying to
Yeah, I'm
remember
pretty
when
sure
I
you did.
I know I did.
Every woman's done that. I've heard it a million times.
See? Everyone does it.
Yeah.
Your phone never rings when you're at home.
But go-
You're like, bitch, call me, it'll ring. Look, let me turn the ring on.
Right.
But also going back to your waiter, like when you ask for more lettuce wraps, don't you think it's like funny? I think it's funny how, don't you think like you getting paid the same whether you give me 20 lettuce wraps or not? So just go get me the
You
lettuce.
act like it's coming out of your budget.
It's not coming out of your pocket.
Yeah. Or ketchup.
We
Ketchup
had a
was-
rant on
So you getting paid the same.
Subway because you have to literally stand there and go,
Oh,
my
yeah,
man,
Tangy was in there.
and need extra.
Yeah.
Extra tomatoes.
Yeah.
And then they put 2 or 3. Motherfucker, I said extra.
Extra.
I'm that guy.
I need
Especially-
4.
Especially when I go to Chipotle.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I add that burrito the whole line.
Yeah.
Because they're like,
Yeah, I do the whole
"Yeah,
line.
it started, what would you like? A burrito? And I'm like,
Because they do skimp on the. To me, they skimp on the
che-
cheese and the sour cream because I like a trough of
Yeah.
sour cream on mine.
And you ever see the little? So they don't use the deep spoon for the chicken.
no.
It's a
they
very
use
shallow
red-
spoon.
Yeah,
Oh,
they
I
use
didn't
a
notice
spoon.
that.
Yes, very
Like-
shallow.
Like everything they put is like scoop, and then I look at them and I go, can I just get a little bit more?
Right. That's what I do.
And then they
too.
go, "We're gonna charge you extra." I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, right.
Oh, not me. I say, oh no. Whatever. It's not double. I just need a couple
Yeah.
extra
Scoops, yeah.
Scoop.
Yeah,
you
they
know,
make it
just
seem
a
like
little
it's
bit.
double
Like it's
steak.
double. No, it's not. No, it's
Because
not
my
double.
steak ain't even filling out
I've
the whole
learned,
burrito.
I've learned how to cheat the system. Every time I go to Chipotle, I say, hey, can I get like a chicken burrito to put the rice on, to put the chicken on? And then before they move on, I say, can I get another scoop of rice? Because then it makes it a little bit more full. And then like I'll go like corn, sour cream, cheese, whatever. And then like afterwards, like, can I get a little more cheese? Like, okay. You know what I mean? I always ask for a little bit more afterwards.
No,
So like,
I don't do the burrito. I always do the bowl, and I do.
see, that get real cheap with the bowl.
No.
Oh,
You-
the bowl.
literally,
It
you
be
gotta
like
stand
in
there.
the middle of the bowl. It don't
Yeah.
really spread
But
out.
this is how you do
Right.
it. I said brown rice.
Yeah.
I do brown rice.
So I do black beans double.
No, I don't do black beans because I'll fart. So I do.
I do black beans double. Then before I move on,
Right.
because they go right to the chicken
Yeah,
because
they-
that's what they do. I
right.
go, oh, hey, put the cheese on top of the beans.
Hey.
Put the cheese on top of the beans.
Really?
Then you put the chicken on top of the cheese.
Uh-huh.
Then you go to the tomatoes or the sauce, whatever
Yeah.
that is,
Yeah,
the mile.
salsa.
Put the mile on, and then you do a half a scoop, double, and they go bunt. A little bit more, bam. They put the top on. Then they slide down. They go anything else. I'm gonna do lettuce because that adds too much
Yeah.
to it. Then you put the sour cream. They usually do 1. I tell them do 2 sour creams and give me a cup, bitch.
Speedy is jumping all down the line at Chipotle.
And they get to
Behind
the
him, I'm
end.
pissed.
So now I have the cup, and
Even
then I
you guys
get
do it
I get a
like that.
cup of the tomatoes.
Yeah.
Bam, and they don't charge you for that. Those are
Yeah,
Oh,
they
really?
don't.
they don't charge you for that. No, and then I'm good. Then they go, you had double chicken? I don't give a fuck. Yeah, I had the double chicken.
Yeah.
Because they try to hit you because the spoon is like this. It's not even
Yeah.
a fucking spoon. It's a
I didn't
ladle.
even notice
It
that
is.
about the spoon.
Yeah.
And it has the
I
whole.
noticed.
They're real
and,
cheap.
and they gotta watch them. They'll put a
Yeah.
shake on it and
Yeah.
the little
They
chicken will
do.
fall.
Yeah.
They do.
Now you got 2 pieces of chicken.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
you know what? That actually happened the last time I went to Chipotle because I always ask them to mix it because if they don't mix
What do you mean mix it?
because normally it's just layer, and then
Right.
they'll fold it.
Right.
But then you notice when you eat it, you might get a chunk of cheese and not
True that.
anything else.
That's
Yeah.
true. That's true. That's true.
So
Just a mouthful of sour cream.
Yeah. So to avoid that, before they wrap it up, I say mix it. So they take like
A fork or a knife.
fork and knife, and they just kind of
I
mix
know.
it all together.
Yeah, you
so
can
that
ask them
way
that.
it's good throughout. And one time they had flipped it too much, and one piece of chicken fell out. And in my mind, it was like slow mo, and the chicken was like, and I was just like,
Are you gonna replace that?
yeah,
I need that back in there.
I was thinking like,
I'm gonna need that piece.
you gonna go back down there?
Let me go back to the end of the line.
Give it a little doop doop.
Just get a little doop, and then mix that back in and wrap that shit up. Oh, I felt bad.
You're lucky I didn't work there. I did it like this.
Oh, wow, Speedy.
Look, nigga, I love when they take the burrito and do that shit.
I am not a
I'm
good
always
burrito
amazed.
roller. I can't. I've
Me
tried
either.
it.
I'm always
I tried
amazed
at home, but
how
it
they
don't work.
I look at it like they're not gonna get on it. That motherfucker do the
They
he
do.
the pre roll.
Yeah.
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 And then he and bam.
Yeah.
You like,
And it don't fall apart because mine always falls apart.
Are you talking about making burritos at home?
Yes,
Yeah, I can't do it.
do it.
What you have to do is you have to wet the tortilla and then put it in the microwave for about 20 seconds so it heats it up.
Come on, Betty Crocker.
Yes. And
Wet the
then-
tortilla?
Yeah, like put
Yeah,
like
put a
wet
little
water
water.
on it and then put it in the microwave. That way it's heated up and the water is like soaked into the tortilla. That way it's easy to fold.
Oh, and it doesn't.
It doesn't sound so
tear.
crunchy.
Yeah.
Exactly.
told you how to do
Wow.
I figured it out one day. Because essentially they're just doing steam in Chipotle. You're like, can I get a burrito? They go through.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So if you just do water.
And you don't have steam at home.
Oh, I don't have
Well, I have
steam.
an iron.
Oh my God.
All right. Is that too much? Is that too much?
Speedy is
bridge too far?
ironing yeah, Speedy's iron tortillas at home, y'all.
It is now time for.
Oh, we doing me.
Now, on the scrambled eggs and Pam, you remember how it goes.
Well, y'all do that.
Start high.
Scrambled eggs and Pam.
Oh, that
Hey,
was
turn it up, turn it up.
Now get the soul on. So, scrambled eggs and Pam. Scrambled eggs and Pam. Everybody, get some soul in your voice. Scrambled eggs and Pam.
Oh, yeah. Did you try to? I need my pen. Give me that one. Hey, y'all.
You can't. You ain't ready. If you ain't ready, we go back to it.
You love that.
Hey.
2 times, bitch.
I feel like I'm Tina.
You can't get dinged for this.
Oh yeah.
No, we can't.
We need
Eggs
lower.
and Pam.
Now hit some soul in.
Hey.
it. Scrambled eggs and Pam.
Talk to him.
Scrambled eggs and Pam.
Hit it, y'all. Scrambled eggs and Pam.
Hey.
Pam.
Pam, you got a phone call.
I do already. Goodness gracious, what have you been
Is
doing?
it burning?
Most likely. I doubt that. Caller, what's your name and where you calling from?
It was happening this Walker Joe, man.
What's up, Willie?
Walker?
I didn't see you in the chat room.
Yo.
Are you in the chat room?
Took
I
the
didn't
sweet
see you
off,
in
huh?
there.
Man, bruh, the homie love today, man.
What's up?
Hey, Speedy, man,
What it do,
you
man?
showing me love today, man. You missing me today, man.
What?
Oh, wow.
Praising.
Time to play our game.
Come on, Pam. I'm just saying, man. Cooley call in. Speedy give him homie love. Vernon call in. Speedy give him homie love. You know what I'm saying?
You want your own
I
homie
ain't
love.
mad,
You want a light?
but I think it's funny how you showing all these niggas homie love and shit on the day, nigga.
No, you did hit me with
I
that.
love it, Willie.
Hey, Speedy, man.
Hang up on him. I'm kidding.
Speedy.
Yeah.
Speedy, man, you want to make it up to me, man. During the break, you need to play our Brian McKnight song, man.
Which one is that?
Do I ever fucking cross your mind, man? Hey, man, listen, man, fuck all that,
Fucking
man. Let me tell you
legend.
something. Nikki Pam,
Yes, baby.
did you see that Roxanne joint on Netflix?
I was gonna save it till Wednesday for scrambled. For TV junkies, but
okay,
I mean,
man.
we can
All I
kind
gotta
of talk
say
about
is,
it. What did you
Hey,
think?
man, if y'all niggas see Nia Long out there in them streets, man, you tell her Walker Joe said shouts out to her, man.
Yeah.
She killed that
She
project
saved
mama
that
shit.
project.
You know what I mean?
I'm
She
gonna tell you
nailed
that.
it, man.
She saved that project to me. But anyway, we'll talk about it more on
Yeah.
Wednesday, though. But yeah,
Yeah.
That's all I'm trying
make
to
sure
say.
you call in
Holla at
Wednesday.
you, man.
All right.
All right now.
What's the segment called again, y'all?
I'm not mad.
No,
I just think it's funny how.
that should be the name of y'all segment.
Yeah.
Oh my God. All right, what you got, Pammy?
So we have some
Hollywood news.
Real Housewives of Atlanta news.
Here we go.
Oh, yes.
My
So,
hometown.
are you from Atlanta?
I am.
Oh, wow, I love that.
You follow Atlanta?
Yeah.
I knew that.
This bitch lying.
Look, you hear me? I knew that.
No, you didn't.
So everybody
Easter
knows that Sheree has a prison lover on the show. Well,
She
basically,
got trade? Yeah.
yes. Well, Tyrone Gilliam. Anyway, on the
that's a
show
prison
last
guy.
night, she said, I know, right? She said that, he would be out in a couple of months, which we know is filmed a couple of months ago. But anyway, so basically, he was denied early release. He won't be.
Sorry, Tyrone.
I know, right? I was like, ooh, so she going to stick with him on this? He won't be out to November 2022.
That'll hold you.
Yeah.
So
You
what's
talking about November?
of 2022? Yes. So
Shout out to
on the
Buck
show
Rogers.
last night, she was like, her daughter was questioning, like, you with somebody in jail? Mama was like, really? She was like, oh, but he's a nice guy. And she was like, well, when's he getting out? She said, in a couple of months. Well, according to Radar Online, that's not true.
Oh.
He was in there for securities and wire fraud. to the tune of $5 million.
Oh no.
Yes. So basically, it was denied, won't be released. So I'm
They
just
must
saying.
didn't get all their money back.
No. Guess you better.
$5 million?
Oh, you think that?
Oh yeah, when they don't get all the money, you finna get all the time. They want you to give back some of the money or find a way to get it back to them.
Yeah.
$5 million.
So
Wire
if he
fraud?
had paid, say, like 2.5, would he? You think they would have?
But
released
because
it
they're
over?
figuring the money's somewhere and you got it hidden.
Yeah.
And you still trying to, and you want to come home early so you can.
So you can get the money.
Yeah.
And
No,
try to-
motherfucker, do some more
See,
time.
that kind of worries me for Sheree. Look, I'm all for love, and sometimes, you know, my good friend told me you find love in a hopeless place. You know, thank you, Riri.
Thank you, Rihanna.
But
Your friend touched.
yeah, but
I love them.
But
God.
here's the thing. Now, you know, if you've been watching Atlanta and they go to the chateau, like the chateau is
Yeah.
really a chateau.
It really is.
It only took
and-
20 years, but that's okay.
Right.
And
True that.
well, before it was called Never Never Land.
Right.
true.
True that.
But I'll be damned
Where'd
if
she get the money for that? That's what I want to know. I feel like Tyrone might have gave her some of
Right,
that $5
Someone said-
because
Yeah.
for a while that shit was not going to happen.
Someone
No,
said
it
you better
was
call
not.
Tyrone.
Yeah,
And then-
exactly.
And the Erykah
all of a
Badu
sudden it
voice.
popped
Right.
up. But I say this, I'll be damned if somebody gonna come in and mess up my dwelling and
Right.
what I got going on.
'Cause
And that's what I feel like Tyrone could possibly
What is
do.
the chateau? Is that her house?
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
called
She
Chateau
calls it
Charade.
Chateau Charade because it's a big ass
Yeah.
house.
And
Like,
yeah.
that
an
only
ATL?
that only
Yeah.
she and her 2 kids live in.
yeah, I mean, it's like try playing a game of
It's
hide
like
and go
Jamie
seek.
on steroids a little bit.
Yeah, it looks like
Jamie's is huge.
It looks like a house 20 people could live
Yeah.
in.
Yeah.
Comfortably.
And which one girl is it? Which-
Sheree.
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 Which one?
Sheree
Sheree?
with-
One-
Who gonna check me, boo?
Yeah, who gonna check me, boo? He still
Speedy
don't
still
know.
don't know.
But you saw I did it well.
Somebody pull up a picture of Sheree Whitfield
Yes,
for Speedy,
for
so
Speedy.
that way.
I know you guys are busy.
I know.
Right, we know you're on your phones over there. Can we get a picture of Sheree, please?
But I don't know. Would you wait that long for somebody?
Hell no.
Damn.
Nah.
November of
November
2022?
2022.
Now apparently I'm waiting a long time for somebody. I don't know.
I'm going to tell you how long that is.
At least
We
that's a
in-
date.
is
18, 4 years.
Wait, hold on. 19, 20, 21. That's when Brooklyn graduates high school
Wow.
in 2022.
Your daughter,
My son.
your son.
Brooklyn, yeah.
I see.
He graduate. He would graduate. He'd be ready to roll and go to college in
Well,
2022.
invite Sheree.
And
Tyrone.
Tyrone be getting out the joint.
Hey Tyrone.
Yeah.
Hey man, keep your head up, my nigga.
Are you going to invite him to the graduation?
It's a hell of a thing when you thought you was coming home.
I
Actually,
said, no.
Actually, he may make it before the graduation because if he's smart, he'll do one of them programs where they come to the school and talk about how you shouldn't go to jail.
Right.
Before you go to halfway house.
Yeah. Wow.
Was this crime committed in Atlanta? Is that what?
Most likely,
Oh,
yeah.
then no, he
Yeah.
ain't coming home. L.A. because our most of the
Because
systems
it's
are
crowded.
Yeah.
I was going to ask you
They send
about,
you to
will
halfway
they
houses.
do...
Oh, that's Tyrone?
That's
Oh.
him.
Oh, yeah, that's them together. He
He
actually
look
is
like,
a nice
he
looking
like
guy.
Idris Elba.
He does.
He's
I
a
bet-
nice looking guy.
I wonder if he
He
still
don't look like that now. He in the shower with Bubba right now. yo, Leroy, braid my hair, nigga. You don't get out to 2020.
He do like somebody uncle right there.
He does. I mean, they look
that's-
cute together, but
I
I'm
mean-
not trying to wait till 2022.
Wire
Right.
fraud is some serious shit.
Yeah.
For $5, it's one thing to wire fraud 100,000. That nigga did $5 million.
And poor Sheree, she just seems like she has terrible choice in men.
Well, doesn't everybody?
I mean, I guess.
Except Speedy.
Except Speedy. He has
But
great
he
choice
might
in
be
men.
the terrible choice.
You know your mic is on.
You forgot you was on air?
Yeah, you on there.
I thought we were sitting here just having a friendly conversation at the Sizzler.
Right. And not the Sizzler. You know what?
the
That's
checks
gone
here.
down a lot.
Fuck
I
God.
don't like Sizzler
Welcome back
What
to
else you got,
Shazam.
man?
And then speaking, staying on the Real Housewives thing, Kenya Moore is allegedly pregnant.
Good for her.
Oh.
Good for her. So
Mazel tov.
Is that one of the...
that's Kenya. Kenya.
Gone with the Wind, fabulous.
Yeah.
Twirl.
Somebody pull up.
No.
Somebody pull
Jesus
up a picture. of
Christ,
Kenya Moore.
Speedy.
Now, if I watched the show, I'd be sitting over there.
I really. You can still sit over there and watch the show.
I will not.
You can sit
Look,
there and watch the
But
show.
you watch your Love and Hip Hop, though.
I love Atlanta. Yeah, I watch Atlanta hip hop.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But I always,
Okay.
every time I'm watching it, I get to the end and go, why am I watching this shit?
One ratchet TV show for another.
yeah.
I see.
Right.
I guess I got
do
caught up in that one.
Do you think she's really married?
Oh, yeah. I do. You don't think she's really married?
I mean, I do. Everyone,
Nice looking dude.
Everyone else keeps questioning it, but it just
I think
goes,
that's for storyline purposes, though. But
yeah.
But I think that I
To
mean,
what?
She
it
did.
was out of
married
nowhere.
out of nowhere.
I don't know if he's the opportunist or what, but he didn't want to be on the show, so I was surprised he
That's
showed up
true.
last night.
Yeah.
They always say that, Pam. I don't want to be on the show. What's my lights? this is my light.
I hope he's not gay. That happened to my
Right.
aunt.
Oh,
What happened to your?
She married this guy after my uncle passed away. She remarried this guy, and it was going great and like for years. And then like she found out he was gay, and he took all her money.
Speaking of which,
Yeah, like
Star Jones got remarried.
oh no! I hope he's not gay.
Wait,
Segue.
yeah, she got married to a guy named Ricardo, I guess Lugo. She got married on a boat on a cruise ship.
I'm gonna be real.
It was
with you,
150 people.
I'm gonna be real with you. To me, so when Star Jones was fluffy, she'd have got it.
She could get it.
I thought she was fine as fuck. When she lost weight, she like an
At the
underweight
300
pachyderm.
pound star, or like the biggest stuff.
When she was fluffy duff.
Really?
Motherfucker's stupid. She looked like one of those elephants that lost weight because their
Shut
tusks
up.
fell out.
Get out.
But their head be still real big.
Elephant that lost weight.
Yeah.
How many elephants do you know lose weight?
The ones who when their tusks fall out or the guy shoot him and he run away, but he got the hole right here.
That's not a
He
diet.
can't eat.
That's not a diet plan. Yeah, that's death.
Right.
Getting out of here? Go ahead.
Oh.
No, see, that's Star Jones. No, that don't look real.
She looked like Countess Vaughn in that picture.
Yes, she does. She does look like Countess Vaughn.
Oh, that.
But you liked her bigger.
yeah.
I like when she was a big girl. When she was a big girl, I was on her team. Then she found out like how she didn't know he was gay. Come on.
Oh, okay, so then she married, like I said, she was previously married to Al Reynolds, who came out after they got a divorce and said that he was bisexual.
He's gay.
He like, well,
When you
Did you know your aunt's husband was gay?
No,
You
No,
your
I
radar
couldn't-
didn't
you
go
didn't
out?
get-
because she remarried him when I started college. So like
you weren't around. to
Yeah,
pick
I
up
wasn't
the
Wasn't
around to
around.
see kind of like.
But when you met him, you went, oh
he
yeah.
was quiet. Like he almost like didn't say anything. And then I
People who are
graduated.
quiet are always plotting and scheming. That's why I
Yeah,
don't
and then I
trust quiet
graduated
bitches.
college,
Yeah,
went
me
to
too.
Chicago for you, and then like I found out in Chicago, I was like,
Now, how did she find out?
Oh,
Who is
no.
this nigga in the room?
I think that's what it
no.
was. I think she found like a phone message or an email or something. Yeah.
You do get messy then.
Yeah, you get messy. It's like
Some dude send you a dick pic.
I'm not mad, but I just think it's funny how you got dick pics
pics
all
on
up in
your
your
phone.
all up in your inbox.
And this look, and she go, this ain't yours.
Exactly.
I just watched a movie recently.
I hope my
about,
family's not listening. I got real messy just now.
you did tell all your family
tell all your
business.
All my teeth.
Hey, auntie.
You are not invited to the family reunion.
Exactly.
But I just saw a movie recently where that same scenario happened, where this girl thought she had this picture perfect marriage and walked into her husband doing another dude.
What?
He was a topper. Or he was a bottomer.
A topper
Bless
or
Speedy.
a bu-
He's trying to act like.
yes. Get your things.
Yes, Speedy. Bless your
It's
heart.
so weird how.
I'm not mad. I just think it's funny how Speedy know this terminology.
It's so funny. Now
But she
every
won't
time
come
I
to
do that,
club.
I'm gonna think of you guys because I know I did that yesterday. At
you
some
probably
point, I know you
did.
said something
Yeah.
that made me go.
You did.
Are you okay?
Speedy
Mm,
know.
did.
Yeah. Speedy
I
know
just
all
think
the
it's funny how-
Yeah. Speedy know all the terminology, but she won't come
Yeah.
to the club.
Right.
Hilarious.
Not coming to the club.
I
That would seal the deal then.
The club will come to
Yeah,
you.
it won't.
It wasn't- Look, I always say that. You know what? Actually, and I've said this before on the show, but I have now recently met a group of guys that come to the show on Thursday, and they're straight. And even I side-eye them. I'm like, why are y'all here every Thursday
Like
if
every
you're
Thursday.
straight? And they're like, dude, this is where the girls are. And I'm like, I keep telling motherfuckers to come here and get these girls
Right.
in this show.
It'd be the night I show up, it'd be dude love. Speedy's here.
Now I
Hey,
will,
where the bitches?
Bring your Easter basket.
I will say, if you show up, I am picking on you all.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
Just blew that then. What else you got, Pam?
No, I'm
Fuck
not gonna
that
blow
up.
it.
Have you guys heard? Okay, because first, remember Tiffany Haddish came out and said something about some girl pressing Jay-Z's chest, and then Beyonce
Oh,
did
yeah,
the
yeah,
song,
yeah.
blah blah blah. So now she's saying, I guess at the same party, allegedly, I think it's the same party that some actress, they're not saying who it actress bit Beyonce.
Beyonce on the
and
face?
I'm on the face. I'm like, girl, if you ain't learned to keep Beyonce's name out your mouth, stop.
Yeah, them honeybees gonna come get you.
Honeybees.
What they call?
Beehive.
Yeah, that too. They gonna sting you.
I'm like,
They gonna
shut the
sting you.
fuck up.
Tiffany Haddish, your invitation to the barbecue gonna get revoked.
Exactly.
Okay.
When is she gonna learn to shut the fuck up about Beyonce?
She's gonna need another
Jay-Z?
GoFundMe.
Right.
Or a Groupon, whatever she does.
Yeah, Groupon.
Listen,
Right.
At some
So
point,
she's saying that Beyonce got bit.
Yeah, by another actress. They didn't say the actress and stuff, but I'm just like, okay. The first time Beyonce did a song about you, when you said some shit, right? Now, allegedly, the song is about what did she say or whatever. Told her. What did she tell her in the song? Something like,
some about signing the NDA.
yeah, sign the NDA.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And,
ask
then-
the youngsters.
and
they
now
know.
you coming out still talking about the same party, and then you got the nerve to say an actress bit her in the face, and then she went and told Jay-Z and something because the girl was drunk. The actress was allegedly drunk or whatever. So I'm just like, dude, I'm gonna need you to shut up about Beyonce and Jay-Z. Really,
and do your show.
and do your show.
This is how, if I were Tiffany Haddish and someone asked me about Beyonce, this is how I would do it. Ask me a question about the party and Beyonce.
Yeah, so I heard you was at the party with Beyonce and Jay.
Who?
Thank you.
Yeah.
I see. See this. How's it?
I'm not mad.
You want me to write that down?
Yeah, you're right.
right
Now.
there.
For you?
Like
I'm still go like Trump. Look,
I'll say like Donald Trump.
I think it's
Speedy
funny
can't read.
how.
I'm not mad. I just think it's funny how you can't remember your fucking
Because here's the
lines.
thing, we're around celebrities all the time.
Kiss and
And
tell.
we know a lot of stuff.
You know James
And
Fox.
yes, I mean, and you know, we see stuff, we know stuff. I mean, but seriously, we do not bring up shit.
It's probably your
Like-
best interest not to.
Yeah, I know better.
Yeah.
see
I
it
know
all.
better.
Look,
Like,
I go. I don't see that. I don't see it.
exactly. You talked about the Chris Brown thing. I mean, you thought about it. You even asked
Sure
me
thought
about it. You know,
I was standing with my phone going, nah, I can't do that.
right? You know, so you just got to learn the rules.
I feel like
But I think sometimes she does, or people do things to get attention, to get the light on them.
I don't know if it's for attention. I just think Tiffany Haddish has presented herself as just one of those people. She just keeps it 100 like all the time.
Way too
like
100.
I've watched many interviews with her, and she's just herself.
She's
Like,
really
she's
likable.
not- Yeah, she's not like, you know, if she's excited about something, she's excited. When she's telling a story, it's really like she
Almost like
would-
a kid.
Yeah, like she would tell the same story
Yeah.
to anybody.
And she's been that way. I've been knowing her when she
Yes,
first
she
started doing
loves
stand
people.
up. So
Yeah.
she's been
Tell her
that
we
way.
say hey.
And I will do. And I think she's just happy to be around those people.
Yeah.
And now
Yeah.
you are
are
those
the-
people.
yeah.
and
You
you have
are.
to realize,
Right. Yeah,
oh
you're
shit,
them, one of
I'm
them.
one
Yeah.
of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're on
And
the
not
other
So
side
there's
of the fence.
certain
change.
shit you don't say
Yeah, you
around.
don't
You don't
say,
go
yeah.
and tell the secrets
Yeah.
and
Because
whatever.
you don't want me to come by and go, girl, you got a hole in your roof. So she got a hole in the roof.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because were you there when we were doing a particular game show and one of the guys on crew was saying that years ago O.J. Simpson was doing like an interview or something or TV and he had maybe allegedly confessed
Oh, yeah.
something and like because like he forgot he was
Nope,
still
I wasn't
mic'd
there. I wasn't there. I was not there.
because he was like mic'd but like for whatever reason they couldn't use the
Yeah.
actual audio because
Yeah.
you know whatever the contracts are but like
Yeah.
that's just crazy. It's like yeah you probably want to keep that to yourself.
I just
Speedy,
feel
you're
like-
good friends with her. I would send, you know, because I know last time we saw her was at Jamie's house and she had the scarf on and whatever. She came up to you and she was like, Speedy, you didn't come to my special, blah, blah, blah. You're like, I didn't even know about the
Yeah, I don't know.
But I think, you know, she's going to need that person in her life that she listens to, that she respects and be like, hey, there's certain rules now that you are, just like what you just said, you shouldn't maybe give your friend a call. And come on the show, Tiffany.
Well
like you
she
said
shouldn't
you
get
would.
advice from Speedy.
Did you write it down? Could you write it down, please?
No, the struggle is
I think it's
real.
funny how
I'm
you
not
motherfuckers.
mad. Okay, but I feel like this. I feel like that's just not a rule of being around, you know, public figures. I think that's
Anybody.
just a rule in general.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because even when I say stuff to Evan that I may not want anyone else to know, I preface it with, don't
Bitch.
tell nobody
Yeah.
else.
Right.
What I'm about to tell you
Right.
sticks between us.
And
Yeah,
then
we
somebody
did that with
told,
each
but
other.
somebody told me if you didn't want nobody to know,
No,
why'd you tell? them?
Because because you
Sometimes
always
you have to get off your
you have to
chest.
get, but you always should feel like you have that one person that you can trust to at least.
But
get
if
it off
someone
your chest.
told you not to tell, aren't you? Because you just told him not to tell.
Right.
So he's got to get it off his chest. He gonna come tell me.
Well,
I'm gonna tell Pam because Pam. Because Pam,
gotta
I know
get it off
Pam
your
ain't gonna
chest.
tell nobody.
Well,
She gonna tell Sean.
Well, no,
but it's not
no,
originally for
no.
me to get off my chest because if he told me something that's bothering him, then it's like
Yeah,
I
but
just-
now you got it. Now you need to get it off of you, and you go Speedy.
No, if you need to get it off you call me back
Yeah.
and say, okay, well, let's keep talking
I'm
about
gonna
it.
call him back.
You gonna call me back?
I'd be like-
but there are certain friends where like the buck stops. Like
Right.
you know
Right.
that you can trust them not to say because they'll listen to it and then they'll just like it's not in their mind anymore.
and he won't tell.
No, there have been some
took a
times
minute.
where
You took a minute.
no,
You took a minute. I think it's funny how.
listen,
Now, even with us, okay, because I say we're best friends. Right
Yeah.
now.
Yeah.
So there's stuff I say, Speedy, don't open your mouth. But then a month later, he'll bring it up, and
Yeah.
I don't care then. At
Right,
the time,
yeah.
it's sensitive, but he'll like, yeah, you will. You
Yeah.
throw me on the bus.
No, yeah.
Like, because you
just-
said Sean talked too much. I was like, really?
Because that was funny.
Wait, you ain't supposed to say that.
It was funny because when he started talking to me, I kept going. She was right. And he was like, "Yo, speak." So I was like,
Sean does divulge a lot of information.
"Yeah." And you never have to ask Sean.
You ask Sean one question. How's it going? See, when I was 12, man, I used to be in a group. You know what I'm saying?
I sang at church, and if
All right.
anybody ever
It's
talk
so
to Sean,
true.
you'll
I
see
love
him.
it.
Whoever talked to Sean will always grab their phone. Really, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Oh, poor
I do
Sean.
that.
Oh,
I love you to death, babe, but you do.
oh, Sean.
And when Sean get your ear,
Yeah.
Shit,
it belonged to him.
Yeah.
Is he one of those people who just starts like talking too much and the person's like,
No, he'll stop. He'll go. You be like, "Oh, that's crazy as shit." You know, you got to do.
Yeah.
You got to say something.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Yeah. Then you make them sit going. What'd you say?
yeah,
Fuck.
yeah. They're telling too
But
much
Sean, he the
information,
homie.
and they're just
Yeah.
like, "This is a TJ Maxx."
You
You don't think you should be telling like shirts
What does
are
that
that
mean?
shirts are
Oh,
that way?
shirts are
Yeah,
that
like, I don't know
way.
why you telling me your life story.
This is a TJ.
This is
Maxx?
TJ Maxx.
And that's a Marshall story.
Yeah, this is more of a you thing,
Right.
So one more, just I have one
Yeah,
more.
no,
I'm
no,
sorry.
go
I
ahead.
lost my thing.
We
Oh,
always
okay.
get off.
Oh, and then so did you guys hear? Okay, so we all know that Tamar and Vince are getting divorced. Blah blah blah. Well, so they're saying that the mansion is in foreclosure.
Okay.
After the divorce,
You
for
gonna buy it?
Hell no.
15 million. Shit.
Oh shit!
No, thank you.
Where's it at? Here in L.A.
Calabasas.
Calabasas.
Sherman, where is it? In the Oaks. Thousand Oaks.
Thousand Oaks. Oh.
Oh, it's called the
Excuse
Oaks.
us. We know that's where you live.
We know that's where you all live, but we're like, oh,
He lives down the street.
It's
Okay.
like, no, Speedy, it's in the Oaks.
It's in the
I'm like,
Oaks.
Sherman
I
Oaks.
was like,
Yeah.
like house slippers and socks. Someone's got money. Someone's got money.
Look, they didn't pay attention at all. They were doing like this. It's called the Oaks.
Excuse the fuck out of us.
That's right.
Yeah, forget us for fucking us.
That's the gated community. I'm like, okay.
What'd you say?
The,
Oh, you spilling tea? Oh, see, messy. See, don't tell her
Thank
nothing.
you, B-Russ.
Right. Don't tell her nothing.
so it's called the Oaks.
It's called the Oaks.
And where's it located?
Calabasas.
Off of
You know where Mitch used to live?
yes.
Mitch Richmond.
In the top.
Oh, that was a nice area.
Jackson's live.
Yeah, that's a nice area. Over there.
2300
Did Mark Jackson lives
Jackson
over there, right?
No, he lives in Mountain View.
Mountain View. Okay.
Y'all know where all
But I
these
was
folks
gonna
live.
give. Well, they live there too. So,
Y'all live.
Their dad's well off.
that's
Oh,
NBA
that must be okay.
and
That
their
must
mom
be
is
nice.
a hell of a real estate person. But anyway, so
she find
but
me
I
out?
was gonna say, did you guys see that Tamar cut her hair off?
I
Yes.
did.
What do
Yes.
you think? I mean, is she having a nervous breakdown, or is this? She was like, I don't want to be beholden to no hair, no weave. I mean, we know.
I'll go first. At
Okay.
first, I didn't really have any thoughts of it. Then I saw a second picture. She's like standing up. She's kind of smiling. I thought she looks good.
I didn't say she
Yeah.
don't. She looks good with her hair off, but I'm just
Yeah.
like, is this a
Is
Britney?
what?
I heard that.
Oh,
I'm out. I need your glasses.
I'm done. I'm done.
Nigga, did
Stop
you say
it.
she looked
Somebody
like
in Kimmy,
EJ?
Kimmy 20 said Tamar looks like EJ. It's hilarious.
Johnson's son.
That is hilarious.
Stop it.
I cannot.
Okay, so
I hate the show.
Shout out to EJ.
here's what I would say about Tamar. Like I'm kind of a Tamartian, but like I don't like
what?
A Tamartian. That's what her fans are called.
Yeah.
Yes.
I don't
Stop it.
like I don't
See,
I don't like follow her on
It's
the
not our
day-to-day,
fault we had
but,
Easter
like, I'm a
baskets,
fan.
Speedy.
Right. But
Tamar, she looked like
Tamar.
a Muppet.
stop it.
I mean,
She looked like a Muppet.
No.
None of them look like
I don't
Muppets.
think she looked like a
You
Muppet.
saw how sensitive she was.
yeah,
I
looked
love
like
the
a-
Braxtons.
I love the show. I
me
love
No, only Tony can
But
sing.
I will say this. Well, I mean, I would say this. I was a little disturbed because on TMZ, I'm trying to get this around this Braxton thing.
The
But no,
ball
it's
head.
okay. It's all good. No, on TMZ, when the girls found out that she was getting divorced, they go on TMZ this past a couple of days ago, and they like basically bashing their sister. About, oh, she said this about our husbands when we was getting divorced, and she did this and she said that, and I was just thinking to myself, okay, I get that you guys are mad, but that's something that needs to stay internal.
Yeah.
You don't go on TMZ.
Well,
Even though Tamar did do what she said because they brought back clips and she did.
She go on
the,
TMZ?
on the show.
No, she didn't do it on the show. She did.
On the show.
She was like, "Your husband is this.
Values.
Your husband is that.
Yeah.
Your husband is lazy. Your husband cheated on you."
Pam.
But they go on TMZ and do an interview about their sister. I thought that was a sister violation.
No, but the violation was done by her first. So the fact that someone else redid it, you thought they wouldn't? When you, it's like you trip and fall and I laugh. I trip and fall and you gonna go, I'm not gonna laugh. I'm gonna be a bigger person. Nigga, you gonna go, nigga, that's funny.
I did take a picture of you when you fell.
Dang.
That's just life. That's how that's full circle.
But here's the thing. So one, with her cutting her hair, it raised a little bit of a red flag
Me
to
too.
me because I was just like, oh, I'm gonna pray extra hard for her because I hope she's okay because I'm pretty sure she is going through a lot. The past couple of years has been hard on her. She was on the reel and got fired from that. Now her album didn't do well. Because of the fact that while she was on Dancing with the Stars, she had the blood clots and she almost died. So there's just been a lot going on in her life.
And then they say allegedly, the mom said that he used to hit her and or was abusive towards her.
Right.
Vince was,
And so-
allegedly.
But let me ask you this: if somebody is an asshole as they're going up the chart, and then they start going up the ladder, and they start being, life start equaling shit out, and as you're coming down, people are laughing. They shouldn't laugh.
Not that
I'm just want to know that.
I think
If you were an asshole going up,
yeah,
you laughed, talked about everybody, the crippled person, and everybody else, then shit started to equal out. You start coming back down. Now the same people that you laughed at are looking at you going, they're not supposed to point that out.
But I think it's fine to point it out. But
in
I
a
think
private
that,
setting to me.
And I also
Why?
think,
You wasn't private when you did it.
well, I think do two wrongs make a right?
Yes.
Damn, why you gotta say it like that?
Right.
He did not listen to Michelle Obama. When they go
Right,
low, we
no
go high.
lie.
Speedy is
Right.
taking it to the floor with him.
Right.
No, I just don't get that. I said, again, if I'm a person and I was evil,
Yeah.
and then the evil came back,
Yeah.
I had to take that out.
But there's
I
a-
can't sit there and go, oh, that's messed up. I'm down. I'm
Yeah.
doing bad. No, bitch. You
No,
talk
there's
real
a-
bad about us when
Yeah.
when we were
there's
down.
there's
Yeah.
a time to address that. It's because like with Tamar and them pointing out, oh, what you said about our husbands, that's not the right time.
Right.
Because now
So when's the
she's-
right time?
Because she's going through it. But
I just want to know, when's the right time?
I think
when it's not such
When
a
the cameras aren't on.
That too.
The cameras were on when she did it.
No, but here's the thing. It's not when the cameras are on or whatever. It's when you feel like that person is in a better place. Because remember,
hear it.
Yeah, because remember
receive it.
when you were in that and she said that and how you felt in that moment.
Yeah, but why do I need to be the bigger person? I just want to make sure we
Because
got that.
sometimes you have to be the bigger
Why
person.
me? Why wasn't that person being bigger when the shoe was on the other foot?
You can't go up because you see what the wrong that person done.
No, I didn't see shit.
And maybe you
Okay,
being
well
the
then that's the problem. That's how stuff keep going around.
Right.
Because everybody trying to best everybody, and it does take.
and
one
then maybe
person
in that
to go,
particular situation, maybe being
And
the
here's,
big,
I think in life,
Yeah.
it balances out.
Yes.
It just does, and it may not balance the way you want it to. It
Of
may,
course.
if I clown that person that tripped and fell,
of course.
and when I trip and fall,
Yeah.
I'm gonna say, well, it's probably somebody looking around. Or I remember, I told you I wasn't always a comic. I used
Right.
to steal cars for a living. That was
Right.
my get down.
I can see
stop
that.
that.
Hotch keys.
So when my car got stolen,
Yeah.
I wasn't upset.
Because you knew this was
Because I
karma.
knew it comes, life is
Yeah.
full circle. Now I felt bad. I wish it didn't happen.
Of course.
But I was like, take this L.
Yeah.
And that's the proper way of doing it. Instead of
Yeah.
going, oh, this is unfair.
Yeah.
It should have never happened to
To
me.
me.
No, motherfucker. It was somebody else that felt that way
Yeah.
at that moment. When she talked bad about them,
Yeah.
she didn't think about it. She just
She
said
let
it.
him have it. She did let him
She
have it.
gave it to him.
She
Yeah.
did.
Yeah.
And then when it's now life does a circle around.
Yeah.
Now it's you in the spotlight.
The same
and I-
spotlight.
Now I'm
Yeah.
not saying that they should, but at the end of
Yeah.
the day, if I'm the sisters, I'd have been like, hey, bitch,
Yeah.
you remember what you said about me?
Yeah.
That's
And
what
you're
they
going
did.
through that shit right
That's
now.
exactly what they did.
And I think sometimes,
But again, there's a
being-
time and place to do that.
Yeah,
There's a
and-
time and place to do that.
And I think sometimes
And
being
they
the bigger
did.
person is the lesson they need to learn in that moment because
those people don't learn that. Those people don't learn that. Oh, damn, they took it easy on me. They just go, "Who the motherfuckers didn't say shit,"
but
and they keep going.
But sometimes we all learn lessons different.
No, you're gonna learn one today.
Well, that's what I mean. Like we're all gonna learn the same lesson, but we all learn it at different
No,
times.
you're gonna learn it just how I learned.
But it's also in your delivery. Like I feel like I have. Thank
No.
God.
No, you don't.
I do.
No, you don't.
I do.
I can tell. Tony, no.
No.
I'm sorry, Anthony. No.
Oh, she tried it.
No Speedy. It's Tony. But I feel like it takes a certain person to get through to certain people because the way that you speak to someone, they can then receive that information. If you're coming at them in a certain way, because that's just how you are,
Right.
it's not going to be received. Like, for example, my dad and I, we bump heads a lot. And sometimes, sometimes, but there are times where like I'm the only one in my family that can talk to him in a certain way to where he'll get it. Whereas if my sister did it, because my sister is very like all this and that and the other, and you just sometimes want to slap shit out of her. But like that message is it's gonna be lost on him. But sometimes when I talk to him, it's like, oh, now I get it. So I think it just takes certain people.
So
to
it
do
brings
certain
me to
things.
this story. Then we'll take a break.
Let's go to break. This is the rollout show.
How old I am. Remember when MTV started the show when they had the people living in the house?
Yeah.
The first one.
Real world?
The real
Real
world.
World.
Yeah.
I remember the first one. I watched it.
David
Me too.
Edwards was on that. Or Mark, yeah, David Edwards. And comedian, and he ended up being on Living Color for a hot second. So he was on the show.
Yeah, hot second.
Oh,
And remember
you're
how-
talking about the second one or
Yeah, I
the
think
third
second.
one?
That was the one with
Francisco.
Tammy. That was the one with Tammy. Yeah.
So
David,
he was an
yeah.
asshole to everybody on the show.
Right.
Yeah.
Every
I
single
seen him
person
at
on
the
the show.
park the other day.
And
That's
then the
what
shit happened with Tammy when he pulled the cover off.
Yeah.
And he went to those same people he was being an asshole to. And what MTV did, every person he went to and said, "Hey man, would you have my back?" They showed him being an asshole to that person. The white dude with the cowboy hat,
Yeah.
gave it to that dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the dude sat there and he was like, "Yo, man, I just need you to have my back." And they played back how he treated them, and he was just like, "Can't do it."
Yeah.
And he got mad at it, and I'm sitting there watching because I knew David, but I didn't know all that he had did all that stuff.
Yeah.
And I went, how could you ask for them to have your back when you clowned the shit out them motherfuckers when you had
yeah.
a chance?
Yeah. Be careful.
Now
who you're
you
wrong.
need them,
Yeah.
and now they're like, no, you
Be
got to go.
very careful who you're wrong in this world.
But see, even,
That's life.
But
Yeah.
it is life. But even in that, I think sometimes because with that particular situation, it turned into a who did who wrong in that situation. And I feel like there are times where even though David might have been an asshole to them, you have to look at the situation and just interpret that situation. And
Someone's an asshole to you, then they need your help later on.
if
That's
some-
what I thought. We're going to take a quick break.
No, wait, no.
no,
When
you
I tried
answered
to
it.
take a break a little while ago before your story, you know what? I'm gonna finish what I'm gonna say. I am one of those type of people where if someone's an asshole to me, I would take that into account. But if it's a certain situation and they did not wrong someone, I will have to point that out.
Yeah.
But I know my petty shady ass will also be like, you're an asshole.
Yeah.
However, you weren't right. You weren't in the wrong in this situation. But remember,
You
you're
an
an
asshole.
asshole.
But let me ask you a question. If someone's an asshole to
We
you,
have to
they
take
go
a
away.
break now. So
You tried it. Someone's an asshole to you, and then they go away. Maybe a year later, they change. They come back and ask you for a favor. You're gonna give them. You gonna help them?
Because I don't know they changed.
I see.
Yeah, you got to prove it to
I
me.
don't know.
I got to
I
see
see.
change.
I know you left.
Yeah.
And then you came back, and now
Yeah.
you ain't got nowhere to live,
Yeah.
and life is bad.
Okay, let's say
And
you do know they've changed. You helping them now? That's what I thought. We have to take a break real quick. We'll be right back with the rollout show.
Thank you. We'll be right back. Fucking move. 20 years ago today?
20.
Yep, that number ain't changed since we started.
Shade.
What happened? Oh, is my mic on? The mic on?
You hurt him feelings.
Oh, Speedy,
It's cool.
Did that hurt your feelings?
It's gonna come back around. Shout out to Tamar. Shots fired.
Damn it.
Anyway, it's the Rollout Show right here, rolloutstudios.com. It's your boy Speed Doggy Dog, the funniest motherfucker ever gonna meet. Why?
Cause you're never gonna meet Jamie Foxx.
But you come check out my new play. Where?
At the Wilshire Event Theater.
What's it called?
Mama, I ain't mad. I just think it's funny how.
We put that on a T-shirt.
Please
We
do.
got a whole lot of T-shirts we got to make.
I will take 20%.
Please.
And you
And
will
thank you.
not.
I wish you would
Thank
walk
you.
around with that T-shirt.
With your chicken skewers and water.
That's what it's going to say on the back. In the house, it's your boy Speedy in the building. We got.
Nikki Pam.
We got.
Tony Moore.
We got.
Evan Michael Lee.
No, that's not how you say it.
Shut up.
That was aggressive. That was very aggressive.
I jumped.
I just think it's funny
I felt
how.
bad. I felt bad for you, Speedy. I did.
Don't lie
Why?
to him. Don't tell that lie.
What'd you feel bad about?
Huh?
He was
The feeling's gone. Feeling's gone. Yep.
You know what, man?
I think at the end of the
This
show,
ain't what I do.
we need
not-
to. They definitely got to have their own radio show. But we got to have the chat room.
They
think of
ain't
names for
definitely
them.
got to have shit.
Oh wow.
You know what? Sorry.
They ain't definitely got to have shit.
I
know
see.
what?
I see.
What they really need to have is they can bounce. That's what they can do.
Oh,
No, you don't leave. Don't leave. Don't leave. No. Oh, I'm saying. No, the second one, leave it. Why you taking shit?
Everest in here.
No, I'm gonna need my white hand. In the building, from the group, you know, we all became best friends because they played ball. I played ball with the other brothers.
Allegedly.
Did you?
You play what ball?
LeVar ball.
The bar ball.
I actually play ball. And in the
Basketball?
building with us right now, who we got in the house, y'all?
We got Jon Jon from True.
So you got it. Let it build. What's the steps? What's the steps right here?
Yeah, what's the step? You ask. You got one next to you. Oh, gotta hit the every note. Me lovers. Yeah.
Oh, this is a remix. His mic's not on.
Yeah.
There it is.
Speedy, some things you should just be an audience member for. You don't need to.
No. I wanted to be in the group.
No.
I wanted to be a troop.
I see.
I wanted one of those jackets.
Well, we all have dreams. Hi, welcome.
So here's the question: Was the troop jackets y'all or somebody made those?
Oh no, those are actually the company.
But they were
You mean the
associated
record
with you guys.
No.
Damn.
No.
You
Really?
didn't see none of that?
We need to go to commercial.
Oh no, we just started.
Already?
Jon Jon in the building.
This isn't going well.
He said, "Cut to commercial, please."
Did y'all wear the jackets on stage?
On stage, no, just for the video. That was really basically it, just for the video.
True. And how'd you guys come up with the name?
Or
Or was that the first choice, or is it?
No, well, we had so many names in the beginning. We had Jazar, which was everybody's initial.
Jazar. Let me hold it. Let me see if I can do that. Please put your hands together for Jazar. No.
See, none of that stuff worked. Five of a kind, no, it didn't work. The guys, no, it didn't work.
The guys?
we
Well,
had
we
a
already
lot,
had this
high
group.
quality. It just, all those. See, I see the head. Now that's not.
We're
really
getting
working.
close. Keep going.
Yeah. So we're sitting there on the phone. We're having a phone conversation, and Steve is watching the television show F Troop, and he's trying to put things in
remember that,
in
F
front of
Troop,
that.
yeah.
And he just said, "Man, let's just be Troop," and everybody all agreed, and that was it.
Ding, ding, ding.
72 hours before Mamacita came out.
Mamacita.
Because
That
the
was
label was
champion
on us
for
like,
the
look, we need a
whole
name from y'all
ride
like
to
now. We need the name.
Nigga, when this shit dropped,
Woo.
we could, and then we find out y'all was from Pasadena. We're like, these is the homies.
Yeah, they from the hood.
From the Dina.
Right. What do you
video-
think? You got an extended version with it? Hey.
Man, and y'all had, my man y'all had the curl and the hang on it. And the motherfucker said,
Yeah, I mean, look at it right now.
And where'd you guys shoot that video? Was that in Santa Monica at the hangar?
That was in Sun Valley.
Oh, okay.
That was in Sun Valley, California.
Look at
Now,
the smoke.
mine was.
Here we go.
I never did this.
Okay.
I definitely couldn't do that.
I currently have that.
You have this one here. I was here, but it was a little bit more on the side.
I see.
Oh, more
Okay.
Prince-like.
Okay.
More Prince.
More,
Prince
more
that.
ready for the world.
But I used to play ball with the
Rodney?
two brothers. Yeah, with those two
I
brothers.
see.
And we
Yeah.
played, and then we argued. Man, we were. But as soon as the game was over, we was cool.
You
Right.
tend to
Yeah,
argue
yeah,
with
yeah.
everybody.
Yeah.
Tony, your mic is on.
Oh, mic check 1 2. Turn my mic up. You used to argue with me.
But that and when I met them and they're like, no, we're in the group Troop. I'm like, I had to hold myself because I was like, nigga, that's my group.
Yeah.
You wanted to be in it too?
Man.
We all
But
have
still-
dreams.
well, Speedy,
But you
well,
got that
might-
response from everybody you met, right?
Right.
You know what? I love the honorary members. We got a bunch of them.
Really?
Keep on coming. You know,
I'm
keep on
wondering.
coming. We love it.
Pam too,
We
don't
love
act like
it,
it
man.
ain't you.
Yeah, I mean, I used to love them. Like,
We love it.
Yeah.
And you guys still back on the road? You guys on the road now?
Doing spot dates right now. You know, in and out of town, working on new projects and all that stuff. There's a new single that we have out as well too.
Together, it's true.
Yeah,
'Cause I know you got your own.
it commemorates our 30th year anniversary.
Oh,
been
congratulations.
30
30
years,
years?
April 22nd this month. This is when Mamacita first dropped.
Wow.
Wow.
Now, did you know that was a hit? Or do you always like, he's going to
It was kind of weird in the beginning when we first heard it. It was like, can this actually like really work for some black guys that's singing a song called Mamacita?
Yeah.
You know, with
Right.
a Spanish name behind it. So it was kind of, but it had that beat behind it that kind of supported it with the choreography that we was doing for the video. So we kind of like put like two and two together and said, okay, it could work because of this choreography and the way how that beat was moving. You know?
Now, which album went platinum?
Attitude.
Which was
The 1989 album. All I do
remake.
is think of you.
Let's see.
Spread my wings. I'm not
Spread
sued.
My Wings.
Oh, okay.
Man,
Sing it.
Fly.
yeah.
Man, great. I'm talking about
Nice records.
fat. Even when they do the instrumental and then they do just
Yeah.
the vocals.
Yeah. Oh, just the, it was just the hook on there.
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah.
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 I mean, just that song alone. But that's platinum or double platinum?
It's still going, so I don't know where it is.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm going to ask another quick. Y'all seeing that, man?
Um,
We'll talk after this. Goddamn jacket.
Yeah,
Yeah, I saw the Unsung, though. The Unsung was
Yeah.
great. Fantastic Unsung.
Look at y'all.
Yeah, 1992 right there, Deeper, right after New Jack City.
Hey.
Oh, that's
Oh,
right. Yeah,
that-
yeah. They
the
had
collabo
something.
with Levert.
Yes, and Queen Latifah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Word.
Who
Yeah,
did
that
who
shit-
did who did the I'm sorry, go ahead, man.
So, no, I was going to ask you the same thing you were going to ask. Go.
Who did the beat?
That was Vincent. No, that was actually Vasal Benford, Rodney's cousin.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that shit was fire.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then how it came, like when the movie came on, money, 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 money.
Yes.
Money.
Yeah.
Yes.
Memories.
I thought y'all
At
was
the
gonna
Carter
be in the movie.
building.
I thought y'all was gonna be in the movie.
Carter,
I'm
not
like,
the Carter.
where's Truth? They ain't in
Right. Not even cameo, no nothing.
I would have wrote that in the contract.
Okay.
At least
We
got
get
a
a song,
crackhead.
we-
We a crackhead.
Let me walk by.
Now we were somewhere and you had the black suit on.
Was that the
Okay.
Taste of Sound of Soul?
Was it Texas Soul?
Yeah,
Oh,
and
okay.
so
Yeah, the
he was
way.
backstage, and you know, getting ready. I'm like,
Yeah.
"Hey, what's up, Johnny?" Like,
He had to get
Working with
mentally
Troop,
That
in.
man.
motherfucker was in the
you know,
block.
'cause
He
see,
was-
working with Troop is kind of deep, man. When we get together to rehearse, it's like we don't get together to rehearse until we actually really got something to do. You know, and when the show is getting ready to happen,
Yeah.
and that's when the deposits is handled out and all that, and everybody's okay. Let's get together. We only got 2 days for the show. 2 days. So sometimes it's like that to where you really got to be focused and and be on your game.
Does
And
that
do
make
what
you
do.
nervous or like you used to by
When
now?
it's like that,
You-
well,
yeah.
it's not like that a lot, but sometimes, we have those, well, okay,
Yeah.
we got a 48-hour situation going on.
Right.
Y'all want to do it or not? Okay, well, need the money, let's go.
Yeah.
yeah. And one key thing he did say, and that's one thing I learned, and we kind of both learned being in this business in Hollywood, we don't do shit to deposit come. It don't mean shit. You can show me a flyer. You
Yeah.
can show me a video.
Yeah.
Nigga, till the deposit come.
That's what seals the date.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Well, plane ticket deposit.
Right.
Right.
Oh, yeah. Plane
Right.
ticket. Gotta get a plane ticket.
Gotta get the plane ticket.
I gotta get a round trip.
Not a one way.
round trip.
Right.
Don't just send me that one way.
Now, do you trip about whether it's first class or don't matter?
Not really. We just happy to do what we do, man.
Because you'll sit down and somebody be like, nigga, you look like Jon Jon.
We did it a few times, being able to fly on certain like big airplanes like MGM and all that. Atlantic took care of that at one time, and it was, man, the airplane was huge. The seats was just like as big as this table. I mean, they were huge. You could lay down on them.
And that was
shit,
their
man.
plane.
Well, MGM.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah.
I didn't know they had a plane.
Yeah, fly MGM. MGM is the plane.
But I bet y'all paid for that in the end, right? Y'all
Oh,
thought
you
at the
have to
time
pay
it was
for
all
everything
free.
in the end.
And,
Yeah.
oh shit, we on
Pay
it. And then
everything.
that bill
Oh, yeah.
come, you like,
It's a loan.
right?
If I get paid, well, remember you flew MGM. It says here, Jon Jon must fly.
That's what y'all got to pay for.
Right.
I see.
What was your best tour? What was the tour you was like, I can't believe it?
It's the MC Hammer tour. Please, Hammer, don't hurt him.
It was you.
It was
like
True,
Charlie Earl.
Miss Chalet, After 7. Yeah, it was 357.
Oh, okay.
It was a It was a.
And you guys went
tour.
up when?
We went up like 3rd or 4th or something like that, and we kind of headlined with After 7 and some of the shows.
Okay.
Damn, they fell off like a loose Halloween match.
Yeah, what was that about?
Stop it. They're not with us no more.
I can't stand him.
I like After 7 was fucking fantastic, even though it was his brothers and cousins. So that was what was the worst tour?
The worst tour? I guess, when you're first starting out doing a promotional tour, sometimes you have to go to some of those clubs where the stage is just as big as this screen. And you have all 5 people got to be up on that one stage that size, and it's like,
trying to step touch.
Man, you'll be able to hit your face on the wall. I don't know how many times. All of that stuff, and that stuff is real. It happens. It goes down.
Yeah.
So I would say like the first time coming out the promotional tours.
So, did you guys ever have any incidents where, like, I'm real good friends with Mint Condition, Stokely Mint Condition.
Allegedly.
And so he would tell stories about, like, how they be on these big tours with multiple acts or whatever, and then they might kill one night, then the next night somebody will fuck up their mics or they'll fuck up, the sound somehow, some way. Did you guys ever have that kind of rivalry, any other groups or anything?
No, we always wanted everybody to do a good job because it's about the fans who spend the money for them seats to get out there to watch a show. So we want everybody to do a great show. Doesn't matter who it is.
Oh shit, they had that issue.
I told them about the battle of the
I
bands.
mean, it was a few things that went on, as far as like timing on when we were supposed to go on stage at a certain
when you're supposed to come
time.
on.
Okay.
You're right, stuff like that. But other than that, that's really basically it.
Yeah, that Hammer tour. Oh my
Man,
god.
that was
dope.
crazy. Yeah, and that was at his peak,
So you guys was definitely flying first class.
Nah.
No?
No. We were on a bus. We were.
Oh.
But we flew with Hammer a couple of times though, because we had to like really fly and get up out of there like right away to get over to the next state. So they went on and put us on the plane with Hammer and them.
Least economy or
I don't know what.
Don't say
I
coach.
can't even remember. I
What
just
you-
know
this is what
it
you
was
don't
all
want.
his dances.
You see a wrong
Everybody
letter.
was on there.
F2.
Right.
I know, right? I fly so much. I know right then. I'm in
Me
between
too.
some niggas.
I know that too.
And you coming down, you see the two fat motherfuckers. Like, please don't.
And they be right. They
You
gotta
got-
sit right.
you got-
You gotta be right in the middle.
You got to the point.
Man, that's some more.
That's me. I never forget. I'm sitting, and this dude was huge. I mean, huge.
Bigger than you.
And mother.
That's hilarious.
Well, I mean, manatee.
I see what she was doing. She was trying to fit when you said that the person was huge.
Right.
She was trying to see. She was trying to define huge, like
Yeah.
starting with your size and work up, or like around your size and just a little bit smaller. I see what you was
I
trying
set
to
the bar. I
right.
set
You
the
was trying
bar.
to see, so
Right.
you can visualize it. Yeah.
I know all this
The
kikiing.
rollout show is in
Yeah.
effect, y'all.
Yeah.
Stop all this goddamn kikiing.
Yeah,
Man.
I see. I'm with you.
So anyway,
I got you.
Tony got me.
I got you.
my man was coming down the
I want to
aisle.
hear the story. Yeah.
And the whole time I'm like, please, Lord, if you love me, please. And it's
you
just
love
me in the seat, nigga. It's the window. I said, this ain't the place. That motherfucker said, I went, all right. And that motherfucker sat down and then he asked for, because you can ask for extra,
An extender.
the extender. You don't want them to hand you the extender without you asking, because then,
Right.
Right.
you
Yeah.
might want to sue.
Right.
Happened to a friend of mine. The lady, he was on Southwest, and she automatically assumed he was going to need it.
Yeah.
She handed him the extender in front of everybody. He sued her.
Oh.
Southwest. And won.
I mean,
Even though he needed it.
yeah, right.
Right.
I mean, at that point, just get a rope.
See the shit I deal with.
Yeah, I mean, but see,
they're
this is my thing though. Don't try to act like you don't need it.
That's
you know what I'm
true.
saying?
Yeah,
like,
no, yeah, yeah. You
like
know you need it.
I would be that person that would hand it then be like, "Oh, bitch, don't try to act like you gonna really put that little seatbelt around
you
you."
know you need the extender.
It's like here.
No, the reason I asked you what was the worst, like, even on Jamie's tour, the worst tour was going from Detroit to Toronto into Canada because Canada motherfuckers, I guess they don't like us. And this is before Trump. And they gave us the worst time going through.
What?
Oh my God! They pulled us off the bus. They didn't have they walk on the bus and they ask everybody to hold up your passport or if you have a birth certificate, you could still get through. And as they get on the bus, I'm holding up my information. The guy goes, "Nah, everybody off the bus." And, you know, we having a good time,
right?
And motherfucker called us a bunch of banshees. They said, "Yeah." They said, "You doing all this laughing? It's banshee. What are you, banshees?" And we was like,
Not banshees.
Nigga,
That's
Fox
crazy.
went 5150.
Did he?
Yeah.
He went
Glad
5150
he
on them
did.
motherfuckers.
Yeah.
And but they made us get off the bus, made us wait as they searched our bus.
Wow.
Yeah. Somebody did have weed, but that's not why we're talking about this. When the motherfucking I think it was the one of the piano one of Lonnie's cousins had some weed on it. And nigga, they put
I believe that.
and they put the dog on the bus.
Yeah,
Fox
it was a
like,
wrap.
and that motherfucking dog sat down. We went,
Shit.
and that he had to stay there in Detroit or wherever the border's at.
Yeah.
He had to stay there till we did the show, came back and got him.
Right.
And they had to hire a organ guy in Toronto.
Okay.
Yeah. It was fucking when the dog got on the bus. We like, we ain't got there it is.
Yeah.
And he made that noise and sat down. I went, hey, I ain't my motherfucking dog. I know that goddamn man.
Hands up, don't shoot.
So you didn't have that too.
Nah. No.
Can't talk about that.
We had a situation that took place in Detroit, though. I think.
No.
Because
Y'all don't go to Detroit.
Okay,
y'all.
shout out to Detroit.
But it was because of Reggie. Reggie had this. He had a like an M80 or something, and I think it was either like a half a stick of dynamite or like
What the fuck?
It was
Well,
really
why?
huge. We would stop at these truck stops that had fireworks.
Oh, okay.
They
I
had
got
the
you, I
type
got
of
you.
fireworks that would really boom, you know, that
Yeah.
type of stuff. And Reggie threw one on the side of the bus. Man, alarms was going crazy.
Police come.
Man, it was crazy.
Yeah.
It was horrible. Yeah, we had to go on and jump on that bus and hightail up on out of
So
there.
you had to
deep.
preface it with fireworks because I'm thinking dynamite. I'm like,
Well, the
somebody
truck
about to
stop.
Go.
Yeah.
And for those who don't really travel, you should. Truck stops are incredible. It's
Man,
everything there.
Incredible.
Really?
And
Nigga, what?
everything.
A
Everything.
bed, you can get whatever you want at the truck stop.
You get everything at truck
It's
stops.
like
They
the
travel
mom
so
and pop
much.
store. Yeah.
Yep.
It's for truckers who's going across country and you got to go do stuff. In the house right now. Jon Jon's in the house. What else you got going on? You do anything solo or?
Yeah. I'm doing dates here and now and stuff. Somebody's supposed to be trying to book me in Inglewood to do a show.
Hilarious.
It's Inglewood.
I'll drive.
Always up there. LA is in the hood, y'all.
Good, nigga. Shit, the deposit here,
LA.
I'm there.
Right.
Now, when you do your solo stuff, do you still do the troop songs as well?
Just the Jon Jon stuff. I do like covers like Marvin Gaye and Luther and now adding Donny Hathaway to it.
Wow.
Nice.
So I kind of have a prefer, and then sometimes I pay tribute to Johnny too. I'll do like My or something like that. So and then I do like 3 or 4 of my tunes that I have. So I do like maybe like 30 minutes, something like that.
But isn't it true when maybe not in Inglewood, when you're in concert and you do a cover song, you have to pay for that song?
No,
That's not true.
No.
What?
Oh, somebody told me that.
I thought that too.
Yeah.
I just assumed it.
No, as we be paying Joe Bet a whole lot of money for doing all that. Who's thinking you?
Yeah.
And we do that.
I didn't know that.
Every time we do a performance, we have to do that song.
Which one?
All I do is think of you, and that's a cover.
Which is Jackson 5.
Mm-hmm.
And that's just the rule. Like, no one has to pay if you do cover?
No.
Yeah, I
you have
thought-
to pay if you're trying to release it as a single.
I see.
If you
Because I was
release
always
it,
told if they did it in concert,
You had to pay.
you had to pay.
I thought the same
No,
thing.
Nah.
Wow.
Only if you release the song as a single to be able to do some sales and stuff like that. You have to cut your deals with the publishing company and the person who wrote the song and, that type of stuff. And, everything will be taken care of.
Now, how big of a hit was that song
All I do,
for you guys?
incredible.
Yeah.
Incredible. Off the charts.
What,
Even before it was released, I mean, I kind of knew that it was going to happen for us. But it was the way how Steve sang that second verse, because he did it like Mike,
Yeah.
So I knew from
Can we hear
that
the
point
voice?
on, it was going to just go straight
Yeah.
off the charts. And radio
Is it
began to
good?
play the song before it was released. at the time, Spread My Wings was the single,
little bit.
and
Yeah.
radio was playing that. But it just so happened that they said, you know what? Let's play that piano intro. Let's play the song.
The topper.
So every time that we performed, All I Do Is Think of You, and it wasn't even a single, people would go crazy.
Yeah.
All right, great interception.
He's praise dancing.
I was gonna say, Speedy been bringing a lot of man code today with a lot of dancing.
Nigga just come on. But nigga, when my part came, I would have been like,
Oh man!
Did you look?
and wait for you to pass my way.
Find your nose.
I will not.
Oh man!
With the harmony though.
Yeah.
That Chucky Booker's a beast, man.
Oh, that's Chucky Booker.
Yeah, Chucky Booker.
Yes,
He
Chucky.
produced that one. Yeah,
What happened to Chucky? Did
produced
we know
that.
what happened to him?
Go ahead. You know what's going on with Chuck?
Chuck is a producer. If he's not a producer, he's on the road as a band leader for whoever it is. Chuck, he been doing
But I know
that
he was
since
for Janet for a while.
for
But
Janet
He's with
for the-
Lionel
for the-
Richie right
yeah.
now.
Oh, so-
wow.
Yeah, he-
okay,
Yeah,
Chucky.
Chucky, he did his money.
Shout out to
that-
Chucky.
his.
Okay.
And only had one album.
Yeah, that's all he needed.
That's all he needed was that
Sometimes
game.
that's all it takes.
That's that pinky toe.
So he
into it.
came in. So you guys are getting prepared, or they say we're going to do this remake of the Jacksons, and you guys are like, okay, whatever. And as you singing it, do you know? Wow, this shit is.
Well, from the get, the Jackson 5 recorded a record that was like incredible already. So when I heard it, I was like, look, Steve, look, the situation is this. If we record this record, it's a wrap. It's a wrap.
Yeah.
And he went on and, made the phone call and talked to Sylvia. And Sylvia said, okay, we can go ahead and do the song. We recorded it, and pretty much the rest is history.
Because see, not all remakes are like a 10 like that. Y'all, I mean, to me, I don't even miss the like it's rare that you have that. You know what I'm saying? So that good for you guys. Good for you guys.
And we're a daring group anyway. Steve redid "Rock with You" by Michael, and he did a great job with that. I have to give you guys. Also have to give you guys a copy of Alan and Steve's remake of "Lady of My Life."
Oh, please do.
They killed that. I mean,
Really?
so we're a daring group, man. Then for me to do "Never Too Much" by Luther, it's like you have that.
And you guys do that all in your sets?
Yeah, sometimes, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
And Spread by Wings. Who wrote that?
Chucky Booker.
Damn.
Yeah,
We're like, Chuck. Shout out to Chucky Booker.
beast,
Somebody said he had 2 albums, Speedy.
beast.
We don't count the second album. He had 2 albums because it
The
was
first single
obligated.
from
The
this
first
first
single
album
was
turned
dope.
away.
Yeah,
Turned away.
that was
Yeah.
dope.
But we like Turned
Spread
Away so
my
much.
wings.
We was trying to record Turned Away ourselves, and Sylvia said that record's going on Chucky's record. Y'all got to go back to the to the lab and do something else. So we told Chuck, hey, bro,
And
we
then
need something like
October,
that.
October did well.
Sweet November.
Sweet November, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Nigga just picked a month.
Your kikiing is way, you know what I'm saying?
You let him have his fun, Speedy. Don't nobody knock your
His
fun.
kakaka is
I'm just happy to be here.
I love it. I love it here. I love it here. Roll out show.
Oh my
y'all.
goodness.
Roll out show.
Do you have any other
Man.
funny stories about being on the road?
A funny story.
Yeah,
Shoot,
craziness.
Let's see. Just
There's like here what kind of trouble
Crazy
people get
stuff.
into.
Speedy wants. I mean, I know they don't want to know,
Not
but
too
Speedy wants
much,
to know
but
about
like
the
crazy
bitches,
stuff.
the chicks. On
Oh, the
road.
bitches.
Yeah,
Oh, let's hear about that.
I know you got stories.
I like, yeah, messy.
magical moments, magical times.
After
A
the
lot
show.
of
So
fun.
right after the show, are they by the bus, in the bus, near the
Right,
bus?
where are they waiting?
Who snuck
Hotel-
in?
Okay.
We ain't in first class, but get in, bitch.
Right. No, I remember our manager used to always be at the front of the hotel asking for IDs. 'Cause
Yeah.
There was
Oh,
people trying
good
to
for
get
him.
in at an early, they were trying to get in at 15, man. It was
They're like,
it
no,
was
Jon
crazy.
Jon knows me. He knows me. I
know him when he's just John.
I can just, I can just go in.
Right.
I can go in. Try to squeeze on it.
It was a lot of fun,
Yeah,
man.
the-
Hotels used to be packed, man. Those lobbies
Of
and
course.
those hallways, it was
Yes,
crazy.
Speedy
a lot
now.
of fun. man.
I'm going to tell you, Pam,
Here we go.
just being a
What's
dude.
Speedy know?
What's Speedy now?
Well, no, he always tells a story, which is a great story.
Not
about,
always,
no, you've told it at least 10 times. But it's you and Jamie, and then I think who was in the lobby? It was
D'Angelo.
D'Angelo.
But this is when D'Angelo was.
When he had clothes on.
D'Angelo.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
when he had
This
clothes.
is ripped.
When he had clothes on.
And he had the braids.
during the How Does It Feel?
Yeah.
Right before that one, the first album. This is the first album.
Oh, okay.
Oh, because
And,
I always want to know
but
how
it just,
felt.
I think every celebrity needs to gauge, where they are.
Yeah.
And at the time, it was Jamie Foxx show, and I think he had Peep This was out.
Yeah.
And Any Given Sunday. So he was
Okay,
still
Any Given
doing
Sunday.
stand up, and he added a little singing in there. And we get over to, because he's like, well, we're going to do our set. We're going to leave and go see D'Angelo. We go see D'Angelo. And at the time, I didn't know he smoked. He was in his dressing room, was smoking.
Yeah.
I was like, nigga, you got to go on stage?
Yeah. Like,
Went on stage, destroyed, come back out. They find out they're in the same hotel. He's like, we'll meet over there, we'll kick it. We go first. For some reason, we show up first. And like he said, it's packed. It's women in the lobby chilling.
Yeah.
And Fox walked through. And one girl said, girl, that goes Jamie Foxx. And that was it. And he said, I said, Speedy, should we go back through? I said, I don't know if you want to go back through. That didn't sound good right there.
Yeah.
So we go back and chill like we by the bar or whatever. And then D'Angelo come in and took all the bitches.
Yeah.
Even the one that called Jamie name. Bye, Jamie. Fox said,
I love this.
Wait, I got a story about that. We was in D.C. and Levert was on the show, and Reggie was in the audience talking to some girl. Drell jumped off that stage, man.
Oh, no.
And started singing, and the girl just went. Man, she went in like, yeah, she went in. And Reggie was like this, like, whoa. I said, big bro got power, bro.
Gerald Levert
Estimate
was
Gerald
knocking
power.
Damn.
He was no joke, man. Gerald was the beast. He was
And
the
cool
beast.
as hell.
Yeah.
Oh,
Very
man,
cool.
just a really nice
You open
guy.
up for him too? I'm just asking, did you open? That wasn't shade. I swear that was shade. I just want to know, did you open up?
Did it again. Motherfucking Kiki.
Did
See, I'm like, you're subtle. You'll just go.
Oh, so you want to be more like his friend?
Yeah.
He's Kikiing in
Yeah.
inside.
Yeah, it is from the pores.
Laughter's contagious for me. So is laugh. I laugh too.
If you only knew what was going on.
Now I don't want to know what's going on inside.
That's why sometimes you just sit tight and.
I hate this show.
We'll be right back after. Come on.
But the tour life, I mean, everything you think it is that, and you add 10 on it. Like everything, every scenario. No, that girl didn't. Yes, she did. Yeah. Yes, she did. Me, she did. Him, he did that motherfucker.
Wow.
And I tell you, the one white girl, we were in St. Louis. So, I do my set and I go walk the hall. Now this is now we're doing. He just got the Oscar and Blame It is on fire. So we're doing that. We're doing the Blame It tour, and so it's just me and him. Ain't no other bands. It's just us, and it's usually always us anyway. So I go backstage. I do my set. Come off. And when the homie said, "Hey nigga, they got one." Boom, go down. She do like 3-4 people, and she said, "Well," she tells the dude, "I just want to meet Jamie." So Fox gets off stage, he's in the dressing room. They say, "Hey, Fox, young lady, want to meet you, whatever." White girl, he's like, "All right." This nigga come outside. He goes, "So is this the worker bee?" I was like, "Nigga,
Oh,
Stop
not
it.
the worker bees.
you just call her a worker bee."
Stop it.
Let's go.
No.
So we take the picture with the worker bee.
Thoughts and prayers.
Reward.
But when I tell you, it makes your ego. It makes you think like this is what life is. Then you come home and don't nobody pay attention
No one
to
gives
you.
a shit
Kids.
about you.
Asking
I'm
for
hungry.
money.
Yeah. They want cereal. They want money.
Right.
Yeah. You're gonna be a worker bee.
Right.
Wow.
Why you ain't take the trash out? Yeah.
I don't care about your tour.
Okay.
Better go in there and make me some Kraft macaroni and cheese.
Tell you what you're not gonna do.
With the government cheese.
Talk about this tour.
Give me that Velveeta.
We got choices.
But,
Love Velveeta cheese.
You sitting there
is
thinking like,
Velveeta really cheese?
No.
I don't
No,
know.
I didn't think so. No, it's
I don't-
processed.
It's the
I
process.
love Velveeta cheese.
You have to look at the package.
too.
I had someone. I read all
Because
that.
it does. You don't have to refrigerate it.
You read
That's
all the
weird.
time?
Yeah, no, that should be your first clue right there. You don't
You
have to refrigerate it.
That's true.
And it says
And it-
processed.
Yeah.
And anything processed
Speedy,
is not what. Even though Velveeta, I'm gonna tell
Nigga,
you.
the taste of it is so emollient.
Like, don't tell nobody I tell you.
Here we go.
So back in the day,
Yeah.
I would go to the drive-thru and I had the cheese whiz. in the can.
Cheese
Speedy.
whiz.
And they would say, I'll take a burger. You want cheese? No, I got that. So like,
I have my own.
Not the whiz.
nigga,
That's
look,
so
you didn't see it. Look,
Oh,
nigga, I was dry. And then I got some McDonald's. I said, please make sure they're hot. And
The
so
fries.
as soon as the fries got in there, and it started melting, I went, oh, good Jesus. I was in the drive-thru going, nigga, y'all need to cook this here. I gotta get some cheese whiz, nigga, on these motherfuckers. If you don't believe me,
Evan and Tony are so disgusted by you
put some
right now.
cheese whiz on some. The fries got to be hot because it won't
McDonald's
melt.
fries?
On the McDonald's fries, freshly salted.
I will not.
Your poor toilet.
No. Stay focused. Stay out that room. So you put that little salt on there. You got now McDonald's salt.
Yeah.
The grain is perfectly grained.
Yeah, it is.
It's not like everybody else salt that hit your shit and bounce off. You're like, nigga, didn't get the salt.
Oh, yeah, it sure do hit
You gotta
the
get that
shit.
salt, put it back on.
Lands on there.
They shit.
That's Fat Burger's fries. They hit the shit and bounce off.
You do this, nigga, and everybody got a little salt on it. Then you take the cheese whiz and come up, smash down, wait for a minute, and then as you pulling them through, they're melting like, nigga.
That's deep.
No,
That's
Oh,
deep.
God,
I'll
Speedy.
pass on that. But thank you for that lovely recipe.
Yeah, that's
Rodney
Not
got
the
a-
recipe.
Rodney
Yeah.
got a story that he reminded me of because we all used to work at McDonald's.
oh hilarious.
Right in Pasadena on Lake. We used to work at that McDonald's, all 5 of us. Rodney was like crew chief, so he used to like
Not
call
crew
in the
chief.
orders. He was calling in the orders like, okay, no, this, that was Rodney's thing. That was what he was doing. He said, Jon Jon, when you back there, you making them fries and you making some chicken McNuggets. He said, take the chicken McNugget, and he said, dip it into some ketchup, put some cheese, and wrap it around it. He said, Nikki, it tastes like heaven. Dude, when I tried it, when I tell you, like you're talking about this cheese
cook it.
whiz.
So we're going to take the cook. We're going to take the
You're gonna
nugget.
take the nugget. You're gonna dip it in ketchup.
Ketchup. Both sides or one side?
Both sides. No, both sides.
Both sides. Oh,
yeah.
shit.
Then you take the cheese. It's like those half cheese that you would put on the fillet of fish. You take that.
I do like
know
that
what I'm
filet
talking
of
about.
fish cheese,
So
yeah.
you take that off and then you wrap that around the chicken McNugget, and you just go to town.
Like a chicken burger.
What the
Your poor toilet.
No,
Let's stay out of that room.
I'm telling you, it's
That
no.
sound nasty.
This show has fallen.
No,
Yeah.
now watch
Better.
this. Give me something out of there. Now there's
Right.
something that like some people like peanut butter and bananas.
Yeah.
which I think is nasty.
Yeah, I don't. That
Yeah.
ain't my thing.
What would be something that you eat that somebody else might think is strange?
Oh, I know I do.
The grocery store.
Okay, you eat the whole grocery store.
Yeah.
What?
Something I don't have like weird.
you don't?
No, I don't. I can't off the top of my head. Like no.
You, Tony?
I'm trying because I was a fat kid, so I ate everything.
No.
I bet.
Oh,
Let me see if I can do it.
I beg your pardon.
Did I do it right? Did I do it right?
no, you did not. Collar tug. Collar tug. Yeah.
I think I don't eat anything strange. I think I eat strange combinations.
Like?
A couple of examples. When I was in college, I used to eat beanie weenies, which is basically hot dogs and
You think?
you
You tried
tried
it.
my
You tried
life.
it. I know it's coming.
Did you
I
see
know
the
it
juice
was
and
coming.
berries go
But
forward?
it's
I knew it was
like,
coming. I knew it was coming.
So
Come on, Tony. Check it out.
It's pork and beans
You
with
set
hot
yourself
dogs.
Joke of the day. Beanie weenies. The Tony beanie weenies. Girl, is these beanie weenies?
Y'all ain't never had beanie weenies?
Hell no, I had no fucking beanie weenies.
No. Okay, but then the strange y'all.
pork and beans and
So
what?
it's pork and beans and hot dogs.
Okay, yeah. That's normal. That was earlier.
but before they were like, Bush's baked beans and all that kind of stuff.
They were beanie weenies.
I would take the Vanderkamp and I would sprinkle sugar in it.
Yeah.
Pour some barbecue sauce.
Yeah, that's how you
I wouldn't boil the hot
Weenies.
dogs. I would put them in the oven, chop them up, put some Ritz crackers in it.
Okay, see, the Ritz crackers just got you weird.
Your poor toilet.
That was some good eating. And then other straight, like I will always take
Other
ramen
straight
noodles.
menus.
She tried it.
I will
tried it.
I'll take ramen noodles and either put them.
I'll take beanie
with,
weenies for 4.
You tried it. I'll take ramen noodles and put them either with the Chick-fil-A nuggets or fish sticks.
Like mix it in.
That's
Not
gross.
mix it in, but like I'll have like the noodles with
Fish sticks?
yeah.
Yeah, that's
or-
nasty.
Yeah.
Now I've done the cup of noodles. Once it heat up, drain the juice off. Put it in a bowl. Put some Miracle Whip. Mix it up. Tuna. Bam.
No.
I ain't put no beanie weenies in it though.
No.
But that's worse.
Oh, well.
That's what you got the cup of noodles with, and you lost me at Miracle Whip. Nope.
Yeah,
That's
no.
Hey, I gotta chime in on this one.
Oh,
Okay,
here we
Please
go.
do, Nick.
So my
Mr. Hates Easter.
yeah, fuck Easter.
No, literally. Easter. You fuck Easter.
No, my pops actually made that meal for me. But when I told my mom about it, she was upset. 'Cause
Wait,
she-
the noodles
it
in
was
the
the noodles with the mayonnaise,
Miracle
Whip, Doritos. What else is in there?
He said Doritos.
See,
Yeah.
look, his eyes got big. Doritos.
Doritos is what you scoop because you don't use a spoon.
Wait, what else is in there?
Tuna.
Yeah. So I thought it was bomb. You know what
I
I'm
can't
saying?
help it
So-
because your daddy was in the league. I didn't make the league.
Yeah.
But I tell when I So when I tell my mom about it, she tells me it's a prison food.
It is.
Yeah.
Right. So she was a little upset about
Told you
that.
I ain't always told jokes, nigga. This.
Would a salad kill any of you? Would it kill any of you to have a salad? Goddamn wild.
I can't even compete. I had a weird one, but my can't even compete.
Yeah,
I think it's
don't
called
have any
spread,
weird-
right?
Spread, yeah.
It's called
Yeah.
spread.
What's your favorite?
All I do is a hot dog, like at the movies, and then I just put popcorn on top. That I have to, I have to have popcorn with each bite on my hot dog.
Get out.
And then but you think it's weird that I put ketchup on my tacos? I love.
Yeah.
I have to have. I can't even eat a taco without ketchup.
Black.
That don't
I
even
can't.
go together.
It does go. It's tomato sauce, and that's what salsa.
I'm still trying to wrap my head around the hot dog with the popcorn.
Yeah.
So you got a hot dog.
I got
Ketchup?
Yeah, ketchup, relish, a little onion, whatever
And
it is,
then,
mustard.
and then you top it with
I
popcorn.
top it like right on the cross.
Ketchup is the bastard child of tomatoes. It is not a tomato.
It's
It is a
actually
tomato.
it's actually made from tomatoes.
All the other
Tomato-ish.
Oh yeah, it's
Tomato
tomato.
adjacent.
It's tomato adjacent. Yeah, it's like all the bullshit they put in ketchup. Like that is not a tomato.
I
I
love
just
it.
think it's funny how.
I just have to use it. I have to have it with every bite, or I can't eat the hot dog. Like it has to be right,
Really?
like centered
Hey,
right.
so I got some weird food combinations.
Please.
If you guys
Okay.
want to check
Yes,
this
you
out,
do.
and you guys can give me a yay or nay on these.
Oh, I'm probably gonna nail all these.
Yeah,
All right,
you're bougie right now.
Yeah, very.
Let's start with something simple. This is like peanut butter toast with tomatoes on it.
Nope.
All right.
Peanut butter toast, yes, but no.
Yeah.
All right.
No.
Nutella and pizza.
Nope.
No.
Nutella and pizza.
That's like chocolate peanut butter.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
pizza.
All right.
Yeah.
What about watermelon and sriracha?
What?
Okay,
Hell
but you know
no.
that's sriracha, but you do put the what's the
Mexican
tahini,
sauce.
tahini on
Tahini.
that's a little
that's
ghetto
kind
too.
of the same.
This is a
You need to check
black
your
this is a
insides.
black mom thing right here. So
Yeah.
you can, well, you're not a mom, but
I mean,
ice
yeah, I got
ice in your
ghost
cereal.
babies.
You put ice in your cereal.
The kids do.
No.
My
Yeah,
my daughter will do it because she said the milk is not cold enough.
Yeah. I've only known women to do that, so I don't know what that's about.
Never seen anybody do that.
Do what?
You know we're not gonna do.
She said a syrup sandwich.
Oh yeah, I've had
yeah,
a
yeah,
sandwich.
yeah,
Yeah,
that's
That's black.
Oh, that's nothing wrong with the syrup.
Yeah.
I used to-
Sandwich?
That's black.
I
Yeah,
used to do-
I've
That's
done.
actually good.
I've done Miracle Whip sandwich and cheese.
No.
Okay, that's
I-
like a cheese sandwich because actually to get your grilled cheese toasty, if you put a little mayonnaise or Miracle Whip on the outside, it'll really
That's
get
disgusting.
it fried. Grilled.
No, it's on the inside.
No, but- okay, I know what you're saying, but,
that's good. I just use butter.
Butter.
Are these people putting their names next to these comments? I'm about to at them on Twitter. I'm about to at a whole lot of people.
You know what I used to love growing up?
What?
Sugar water.
Yeah.
Just water and throw some sugar.
Just
in
water
it?
and put
Sugar
some
water,
sugar
put some
in
sugar
it.
in it.
I would put
Yeah.
a pixie stick in it, but I
I put
A
the
lemon,
cup in the
yeah.
microwave, put some sugar in it. Ooh, that was some good
Tasty.
drinking.
Well, yeah, that was a drink before a meal. If you didn't have nothing, sugar water.
Sugar water.
Sugar water?
Yeah.
I've done a couple of
Oh,
times.
cool.
We tried to make me and my brother tried to make our own donuts.
Oh yeah,
So
you
we
take
took the bread,
Ma'am.
We
Oh,
took
not with bread.
No,
No.
we took bread.
Like Wonder Bread.
Yep.
Yeah.
Light bread.
Rolled it up.
Goodbye.
Sprinkle some sugar on it
Good
and
day.
put it in the pan. We're like, it ain't working. We thought we was gonna make some donuts.
Hilarious.
We pulled that shit out. I was like, I'm not eating that. You go and try that.
Yeah. Yeah, no normal person would eat that.
Nah.
All right, it is now time for. Can you hang out with us for a second there?
Let's do it.
big
Let's
homie?
do it. I'm with the rollout show.
It is now time for Sneakerhead and walk all over Coliseum floors. I step on stage,
Hey,
all the people and the pole got.
paid. Go ahead.
I wear my sneakers.
What shoes you got on
button.
today? What shoes everybody got on? I got on Tim's.
I got
on Converse. Oh, yeah, I love your Tim.
Thank you.
I can't rock Tim's like
Why?
that. I want to, but I can't.
Why?
I got something.
I don't know.
neon.
I saw the gray ones, and the gray ones was
Yeah.
dope, but they was 200. Yeah, I said I got.
You got to wait on that.
Yeah, but that's
Wait till
cutting
they get in
deep.
Jamie's
You gotta
on.
wait on that, but some of these other
Well, like-
shoes you show us, you just be.
You ready, Nick? First shoe up. There it is.
Hey.
I love this white shoe. Even though I have a love-hate relationship with white shoes, I love them. But every time I wear them, somebody step on them, or I step on me. You ever put your feet on your foot?
Yes,
oh yeah.
yes.
You mad as
And
hell.
then I'll fuck them up. But
How
these
you
is dope.
step on you?
We got big feet. You know.
Watch
Yeah.
this, watch this.
Boondocks.
The Nike Air Max 270s white with the, and now they have them all
like
colors.
that.
They have the
Yeah.
heel is white, now heel, but the air bubble.
Oh, that's a heel. Man.
I knew you was gonna say it.
That's a heel.
I looked at Nick as a heel.
That's a heel.
I like that color.
Well, they
Yeah,
have
it's
blue,
tight.
they have
Yeah, it's dope.
orange,
Yeah.
they have
It's a heel.
dark color, but but the shoe is still white, even though they have those other colors.
Oh, okay.
And at 150, I think it's a good buy. I don't know what you think, John. Yeah.
So not bad looking shoes.
Yeah,
though.
there you go.
They're
I would
really tight.
actually
They're really
mess
dope.
with those.
See,
Yeah,
For-
I would,
yeah.
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 I
I
would.
have to look
But
at
they
the
look like
colors.
a female shoe though, Speedy. The white does.
Damn.
It does.
Because of the heel.
Damn.
that's what I hate.
It does.
Ladies, do you like it? The
They
Russell-
like. They
Russells?
yeah. They
Thank
like.
you.
Yeah.
That's all I care about. The Russells. I don't care about nobody else.
Good.
Next one up, a very exclusive shoe if you can find it.
Oh.
They're called off white, but as you notice, they're not white.
Oh, I found them.
Off white is the name of the
Thank
company.
you. I said, it says it with that. Yeah.
I
But they
know.
made this a black Nike. It's $250, but
No.
how much is it, Nick? If you try to,
Actually, if you guys want this shoe, I actually got to connect to it. It's gonna run you some numbers though. So
Really?
yeah, you guys can hit me on my
How much?
1,200.
You trying to make a commission up?
And the white ones.
That's the
And the
going.
white ones was 150.
Yeah, that's,
not what the other ones was.
No, no,
150.
no.
This was a
I
special.
do like
brand.
it though.
Who is off white or who is that?
it's a company that's doing collaboration with different shoe companies. So they just make exclusive products. That's it.
Well, it'd be cool. So,
Yeah.
So-
They have clothes,
okay.
purses.
Yeah, they have their own brand.
1,200.
oh, I didn't know
Not
that.
just shoes.
I
black
never heard of
ones.
off white.
That's a lot
that's
for a
tight.
shoe.
Well-
They look like a jazz shoe. Like if you had Debbie Allen,
do.
take a little 5, 6, 7, 8.
Yeah.
Reach. 5, 6, 7, 8. Reach.
That's funny.
Yeah.
They are.
Let's go to the next one. The Air Jordan 11 Low 12.
My brother had those.
Maybe the
like
best
it.
shoes
Shoe.
ever
Hard to
designed,
find
right
this
Yeah.
shoe. Remember, Nick, us standing in line?
there. Yeah, what was that? 4 in the morning.
We were
What
at the
was that?
mall
I think
because
nah,
they wanted
for
a
the,
pair.
for the gray ones, the cool gray.
For the kids. You got to stand
This
in
when he
line
was
for the
younger,
kids.
and I went and stood in line, and I
Did you
got,
get 'em?
Yeah.
What was the shoe
you still got
store
'em?
that had the basketball court in it back in the day?
Foot Locker.
Foot
No,
Action.
not Foot Locker.
That was Foot Action.
Foot Action had it.
Yeah, it was Foot
Okay.
Action.
My brother
I remember
worked.
that.
Yeah, my
yeah.
brother worked there, and that's how he got those.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you can get them.
That's the
Now
only way.
they do them so differently now. But when they come in, you have to you already be on the list, right, Nick?
Yeah, or you can just hit me up. I got a contact.
I
So
know
if y'all
I
need
did.
the exclusive joints,
He was trying to make a
holler-
coin off the
okay,
shoes.
I know, right?
I got questions.
I don't like you selling shoes on my segment.
I'm just
But
saying.
it's it's brand. You got sneakerhead, and then it's like, oh, I like that shoe, and then they can.
I don't know.
I got a question though. Do you like these more than high tops? Because these are like the most classic J's out there. You feel me?
I like them.
those.
Period. I'm always. I feel always. It hurts my heart when I see somebody play ball in them. I got a homie. He cuts hair in these.
Why?
Wow.
They look fucked up.
man.
Yeah, it hurt my heart. This shoe here when it came out, people don't understand. First they were called spats, and everybody's trying to clown.
Yeah.
But they came off the shelves. I mean, literally, you couldn't find a pair, even back in the day and even now. And you see somebody with them now. If you have a little small foot, you wear
Yeah.
6, you're gonna get a pair.
Of course.
They got those. I wear 12.
You ain't gonna shit this bitch.
Exactly.
This bitch.
Nobody care you wear 12. That don't mean
Yeah,
nothing
no one's no goddamn
that you wear 12.
because nobody asked. You just divulged
that.
that information.
That's
Nobody
it.
asked. So
Yeah.
I
So
don't
let's
know
move
why.
on to the next shoe.
Please.
You trying to
No.
give yourself props for your 12.
Okay.
I like these shoes
No.
here.
No.
These
They
are
help you
No.
jump though.
Said-
They help you jump.
Yeah, they sure do.
Nigga.
This is a Nike Air Vapor Max.
Jumping ain't for everybody.
I love this shoe. I don't
Speedy,
care
that
what
shoe
y'all
looks
Tight shoe.
confused.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah.
This shoe
Now,
is comfortable.
Speedy, does it come in other colors?
Ladies, Russells, what do you think?
They said no.
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 I don't care what they think.
You just scared.
But you just asked them. You just asked them what they thought.
A minute ago was all
They
you
don't
cared
run
about.
this segment.
Throw something at him.
These are $225. A little expensive. I would wait till they go on sale, but actually
I
very
would.
comfortable shoe. The Air is very, very comfortable.
This the only color they come in?
No, they have them in this color, black. The black color, but I thought I'd show this one to be diverse.
Nice.
Diverse.
Going to the next one.
Here we go.
Okay.
I don't really
Right.
do
High
the
tops.
Nike.
that's old
old
Jordan 1 retros.
You don't?
But these is fly.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't you do a retro?
Because the sole is hard as hell.
Oh,
After a
it's
while,
no.
you gotta buy. You know how they ask you when you go to Foot Locker, would you like the insole? You go, because it's $22. You
Yeah,
add 22
right.
to my nigga. But you're gonna have to buy those with these, just because just walking around in them. Ain't no joke.
Yeah.
But it's a nice shoe. If you wearing
I
jeans,
think younger people can walk in those with no problem.
Because they bones.
I mean, I don't think they need an orthopedic
Damn.
insert.
Put all your shit on black.
Oh, he's like, ooh, the heel.
You got the Dr. Scholl's?
I don't think young people need a cane to walk around in them shoes.
Exactly.
But I mean,
they're 160. You can get them right now.
but go with God.
Next up is the Air Jordan 3 Retro.
I like those.
Actually like this
It's
shoe.
something about the bottoms that don't look right.
Yeah, it looked like too much.
Yeah.
I like them.
Too much, man.
Yeah, I don't know. I
did
think it's
it.
the great. I think if they just did.
Do you guys know who brought these shoes out?
Who?
Justin Timberlake.
Oh,
You got the
okay.
hook
And,
up on these too?
when he did the Super Bowl, right?
Yeah,
He had
so-
these on Super Bowl.
Oh, that's what he had on
Yeah,
Super
he
Bowl?
actually premiered these
Okay.
shoes. Yeah.
Oh, nobody was paying attention to Justin Timberlake at the
Shoot.
Super Bowl.
Oh, wow.
I thought it was good.
I thought it was great.
Yeah.
Janet wasn't there. What do the back of these shoes look like?
I like
What's the back of them look
Right there.
like? Yeah, let me see
No,
the
just
back.
It
click
just
on it.
says Nike. No, he's looking up.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
I-
Okay. I forgot.
That's okay, man. Next shoe up. I
Okay.
put this one in for
I
Pam.
like it. I like it.
I put this
love
Convert Chuck in there because Pam wears
Convert.
Chucks, and these I love this color. This color is dope.
I would wear it.
You feeling it, ladies? No.
That's like a salmon.
Why is Erin? Why is she, no,
No.
she's frowning. She has the
You don't like them,
she
right?
has the tangy frown.
But I like Skechers. I don't like anything.
What the hell? My kids would say, "What is those?" I thought about it. Madison said, "What are those?" I said, "Bitch, this is what you're wearing."
You better
I
smile.
love
What your daddy bought you.
Me
I
too,
do. I
yeah.
love Skechers
That's why they
too.
boots.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, kids don't like Skechers.
Well,
But these are only $80. Pam, bam.
Look
Yeah,
at that.
yeah.
That's it. That's within budget. Wait till they go on sale. though.
At Ross.
Now
They would have to show up at Ross.
budget.
at Ross they're about $29.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah,
Beautiful
they
thing
are
at Ross.
29.
I love it.
Next shoe up. I put this one in
Love
because
that.
Reebok has not been on the scene.
I like that.
And it's
Yeah.
probably like a walker, more or
Yep.
less. But it's a Reebok DMX.
Don't do them like that.
I wonder if there's
A
DMX.
walker.
You know DMX
No.
went to go to jail.
DMX,
Yeah, I saw that.
That's the name of the
5 years
technology
ago.
for
Not
the
a good
cushion.
walker.
Hey, yo,
No,
dog.
I'm saying, but 5 years you might be.
Hold on a
gone.
second.
Wow.
Somebody's trying to correct me.
No, I was just giving you some information. DMX is the name of the technology for the cushion of the shoe.
Bam.
He said, "Yo, dog, I didn't make a shoe."
Now it's squishy. They're only $130. This shoe here, wait for it to go down.
How much?
Don't,
It's only
$130.
That's not bad.
But wait for it. It'll go down low because no one's gonna buy this.
It kind of looks like one of those pool shoes, you know, as you wear it.
Oh, kind of.
It does.
Oh, I didn't think of that.
Pool shoes. What is pool?
You
Yeah,
know,
like, you
pool
know-
shoes, you
Like
wear
water shoes.
Yeah, water
Water
shoes.
shoes.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
does.
I never
yeah.
wore those.
My parents bought some. I don't know why.
And they bought you Easter basket. Anyway,
This
now this one here,
I know what I'm getting you on Sunday.
I'm gonna slash all his tires. I want those.
Nick. These motherfuckers is hot.
Those are nice.
It's the
Is that net?
yes, it's a net
They
material.
look like
Sorry
a
about that.
size 13. Them
Yeah,
motherfuckers look long.
But I'm telling you, that shoe here
that's
is fly.
Don't hurt
as
your glasses.
fuck.
What are they called?
It's a net Nike.
What?
Which number is this, Nick? I think it's
the
the
eights?
8s or 9s, but it's net. They all have net attached to it. But
I
they're
know-
not out yet. I
That's
think they
hot.
come out at the end of this month.
I was gonna say I normally don't like when
We at the
Jordan
end of
does.
the month.
I don't really like when
Right
Jordan
now.
does collabs like this, but this is actually a dope shoe.
I love that shit.
I want
I
that.
think that's a fly
That's
shoe.
a-
Yeah, I like
Ladies,
that.
Russells.
With no
too.
enthusiasm.
He wants enthusiasm.
I wasn't paying
She's
attention. This one.
she's
I
like-
want new segment to pay attention.
Oh, you got you a segment?
It was by default. It
Look
was
at
a-
God.
She's
Look
like,
at
yeah,
God.
they cool.
Now I threw these in because these are super
You
comfortable
throwing in
shoes.
a lot.
Go to the next one, Nick. Nick, go to the next one. It's the Nike Air Max 93. And
Oh,
if
okay.
you just need a shoe, you're
Oh, it's
going to
got that
Magic Mountain,
purple.
you're going to be walking around. that's the shoe to have.
I was thinking
It's
Mall
got that purple
Walker.
down the side.
Yeah.
Okay.
I
Like
like
you-
That's the
those.
shoe you want.
Like you to fly as a Mall Walker at the Glendale
Yeah.
Americana.
At the Americana. Not the Americana.
Is that you, Speedy?
I'll show myself out.
Oh no! You ain't got to go nowhere. You ain't got to go nowhere. You got to. You stay right here.
Oh man.
Okay,
No, he was
thank
right.
you.
Next one up.
No.
I thought. Well,
Dang,
these are Pharrell's new.
The shoes didn't even come up.
So-
No.
I don't like none of that.
No, the Pharrell ones, Nick.
Those for real.
Yeah, go to the Pharrell one.
Wait for
Oh,
it.
that's the email.
Wait
Oh,
for
no,
it.
y'all got
Wait
a lot.
for it.
Yeah, this one. Yeah.
Oh.
So Pharrell doing very well with this shoe, and so now they got all these different colors and different patterns. But Nick, tell them how much they are when you resell them. They're about $200 if you can get them in the store.
And he has a pair going for like $4,000 right now.
Shut the fuck
Yeah.
Yeah, so
up.
if y'all can get a hold of those,
four.
go ahead and
You
grab
got to
them.
hook up on those shoes.
Not on the ones for $4,000, but I do
yeah.
have a pair available though.
Let me tell you, I'm
I'm gonna get a pair of 200, sell it for $4,000.
Okay.
All right.
That sounds like a business plan to me.
Yeah,
Good.
that's how it's supposed to be. Go to the next one. Now this one I liked a whole
I like
lot.
those.
It's an
Yeah, I did
Adidas, but for those who don't know, a lot of the designers that were at Nike went over to Adidas.
Oh, okay.
And if you look at this shoe, it looks like it could be a Nike shoe.
Go where the money
I
is
like
at.
that a lot.
But this is a very, very nice shoe. It doesn't say Adidas anywhere on it. And
But
you
it say
couldn't tell.
Y3. Who
What's the
three?
Y3 mean?
I'm not sure what the Y3
It's
is.
Adidas like luxury brand.
Don't ever correct me on
Oh,
the
there's.
segment.
He didn't,
Man, 'cause he
well,
know
he
what?
didn't correct you.
Yeah.
You said out loud you didn't know because I was sitting.
Well, I
here.
usually leave it like that. I don't know.
Oh,
We never know.
oh.
Together.
Well, but if he knew what it.
Commercial. Back to commercial, please. All right.
So anyway, this shoe is very, very nice. It drops, I think, April 1st. So if you want it, it'll be available.
That's Easter. See,
It's an Easter shoe.
Yeah.
well, guess what? That shoe was coming
Now-
in somebody's Easter
now let me ask
basket,
you
and
this.
you ain't gonna get it.
Hilarious. Let me ask, you block this out. Can you wear sneakers Easter Sunday morning?
Why not?
Not unless you want to catch a right hook from your mama.
There it is. This is one double check. All right. Next shoe, I'll
Maybe
put this in there.
those.
Now I'll put these in for
That
you,
like
Pam.
an Easter sneaker.
Yeah.
This is
No.
Exit. How you say it, Nick?
Not that one.
Asic.
Oh, you talking about the Asics?
Yeah.
I thought this
Asics?
was the Easter shoe.
Yeah,
That one
That's
is.
it.
Now I got these for Pam because she likes colors, and it's
Pastel.
actually ladies. I think it's a nice looking shoe. No,
Oh, I thought he was gonna pull out a box
Nope.
of them and say, "I got these for Pam."
No,
And I was gonna
You
say
would-
that is so nice.
that'll never happen.
Oh.
No, that's not really me, Speedy.
that's
no.
what the hell.
You
I mean,
obviously don't know
They do
Nikki
have a
Pam.
gel
Yeah.
bottom though. Nikki Pam, they do have a gel bottom that might help for you.
Jam, my knee,
Yeah,
my
seriously.
bad knee.
Yeah, you
Oh.
need shoes that have
I
gel.
was like a jail bottom.
But you sniff at me.
Yeah, because you talking about orthopedics. Shout out to the lady that parks in the handicap where the handicap dude got to park by the tree.
Oh, damn.
I
That
ain't
nigga in the
like
wheelchair.
that.
Don't put her tea out there.
Somebody got to pour it. Look here. So this is a nice shoe, fellas. You buy shoes for your girls because I think every man should make sure his girls' shoe game is right.
Sure.
That's just my opinion. I put these in. These are the Rock's new shoe.
The Rock.
Dwayne The Rock Johnson.
Dwayne
look like
The Rock
Rock.
Johnson. This is his.
They
new
look
shoe.
like rocks.
And I guess it helps you lift weights or
Is that
whatever it is.
the people shoe?
The people.
They are both of us.
And these come out first week of April, if I'm not mistaken. But if you're into the Rock and you like the Rock, I think it's not.
What do you
a bad
think
looking
about
I think
that,
this is
Nick?
a horrible shoe, but I think it's really dope that you can get a shoe deal not being an athlete. So,
shoe. Yeah.
Mm.
Well, I mean, he was at one
different.
time.
well, I mean, he's not getting it based on.
Yeah.
Well, actually, I have a question though. You see, it has the that bull on the back.
Yeah.
So I don't know if he's using the name The Rock, but I know Vince McMahon owns half of that, so I don't know.
Well,
probably not.
Vince, they own the word Rock, the Rock.
Right.
They own that. That's why he doesn't use that anymore.
Right.
Because he would have to pay them for that.
Right, but isn't it also the likeness? So I know he can't do like that, the eyebrow
The
thing.
Brahma
like his
bull, the
right,
eyebrow.
even the bull, like
Yeah.
that was part of his signature
Really?
pose thing.
Probably worked the
He
deal
probably,
out
I
with
was
him.
gonna say they worked.
Or Under Armour went to him and worked the deal out to
Right.
put that on there. But I think it's not a bad. If you're in the gym working out and you got some rocks on, they're gonna be like, "Oh, you're gonna be like the Rock." Anyway, and
But not have his bank account.
they don't have a price on that shoe, which I was looking for, but it is Under Armour. It's called Rock Delta. Under Armour, Rock Delta.
That's
I guess is the
pretty
name of
bad
the shoe.
Now, that's
now,
me.
I went and got some high end shoes. I figured you'd like this.
Now, that's
Pam.
me.
Those are
You like that?
Yes.
Okay, it's only $175.
Sensible wedge.
What you looking at? That's a goddamn wedge on.
Yeah, I love that.
Yeah, it's a dope
those
shit.
are
I
good.
like that. I'd rock that. No hands down.
Me too.
I
My
see.
kids are gonna say, "What are those?" I'm saying, "You can't afford them."
Right.
Right.
Whatever.
Yeah, that's me.
Next one up is these. These shoes. I like a
Interesting.
lot. You like, Pam?
I think so.
I can wear that on stage.
I think so. Yeah,
Sta-
that's a
what do you think,
stage
John?
shoe.
Yeah, those are hot.
Those
Yeah.
are stage shoe, John.
Stage shoes.
Yeah.
They're
Yeah.
regular.
Yeah, hold on. What shoes you talking
The
about?
black.
Them patent leather looking ones.
Yeah.
Oh, these church shoes right here.
Wow.
Dang it.
They were regularly priced.
Like the referee
at
joints.
$750, but you can get them for $500. Pam.
No, thank you.
These is horrible.
To show them on stage, you would have to wear shorts.
Yeah.
And the tag.
Right.
Need to know, motherfucker. He's $700.
Were they Christian?
Right.
Oh, they're Christian Louboutins?
Yeah, they are.
Oh, okay. I like them.
Those
I
are
actually
Yeah,
do
they
like them.
dope.
You like?
I like
Nah.
it, especially for like a stage thing, like you said.
Yeah, wear them on stage.
Couldn't wear them every day.
Last one up is a Louis.
Louis Vuitton.
Yeah, kind of like
way
this
worse
one.
than the first shoe you picked.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
I
looks
actually
like
like this shoe.
That looks like a purse.
Yeah,
I
that's
like
pretty-
it. I like it too. I don't like it with the big.
The
with
LV?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I gotta let you know what they are.
No, I'm okay.
I need to know.
I can let people know if I want to.
You look like the flyest nurse in the hospital.
Hashtag facts.
I mean, where's the lie?
Yeah, I
Where
agree
is
with
the
you on
lie?
that one.
That's funny. Flyest nurse at the hospital.
Not hear that coming, man. That's a good one. Real
All right,
good
last one up. I got this one there for Pam.
Sure.
Yes,
I like
yes,
those.
yes,
Wow.
yes.
I knew Pam would like that. Let
Yes.
me make that bigger.
In
Yes.
the snow.
Yeah.
Pam, you rock that?
Yes, every day of
dope.
my life. I would sleep with those. I love those.
When
that
you
much.
walk to work in the snow, but you're a ninja at night.
Pam, they're regularly
Very
priced
very
$9.75. You can get them for
$9.75.
$9.75.
sold.
For that, give me two.
For a snow boot?
You can get them right now. And that's been Sneakerhead with your boys.
Hold on, I got a little throw in for you guys.
Oh,
Okay.
lightning round.
You know your
Something
your
a
daddy, you know your father
Like I
gets
said, lightning. Right? Now, what are those, Nick?
These are the new Kanye West joints that's coming out right
No,
here.
thank
Don't
you.
those look like marine
Like
boots, like in
sweater-
Afghanistan?
sweater shoes or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How much are they?
Yeah, that was the point. I think they're like, how much are they? $650.
No, thank you.
Sure.
That's somebody's rent.
That is someone's rent.
And this Adidas, right? Still Adidas?
Well, technically it's Yeezy, but they're under Adidas.
like those.
His
You doing
brand
that,
is called
John?
Yeezy.
What are those?
No,
That's Commando right
No.
there.
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
got a
that's
joke-
the
you don't have a
point.
joke for that one?
No, I would say they look like marine shoes in Afghanistan.
Yeah, they do.
They do.
They do.
Yeah.
If, unless you're into that, then knock yourself out.
No,
Yeah.
not for $650.
No.
Now, is this a basketball shoe?
No, that's the same
That's the
shoe.
same one in
That's just
black.
in black.
Same shoe.
They're just in black.
That heel is so big
Nah, I'm
and chunky.
cool on
That's the new style right now. with
Is
the,
it?
the thicker sole?
It
on
is.
the
They need to
shoe.
move on
It
past that.
is, huh?
Just let your soul glow.
Nick, what were the ones, those tan ones that Jamie had on that he was wearing? I think it was Saturday. What were those? I love those.
Remember the boots?
He had the boots
boot- it was-
on.
it was
Yeah,
a
I'll
boot.
find them right now. Those boots are pretty
Were they expensive?
Yeah.
Yeah, that looked like me too. When
And
I
was
couldn't
trying to
stop
con-
staring at
I
the
was
boot.
trying to comment about the jacket. He's like, "Oh, this is Gucci." I'm like, "Nigga, go bug. I'm gonna have it tomorrow.
I see.
It ain't gonna fit me."
Oh, look at them. Was that it? Was the one
Those
before?
are-
Yeah.
You like those ladies?
These are the joints he had on.
Yeah, but he had them in a tan. It looked better in another color. Yeah, but I loved it.
Okay, those look nice.
Yeah, in a tan, they was dope.
Those nice.
The way Kanye wears them, they look.
And that's how you supposed to wear them?
Yes.
Where the boot is showing like that. I have to put the pants leg over my boot. I can't.
Nah, you
Yeah, I
can't
like
throw your
those.
pants leg over your boot.
Yeah, I can't. I can't rock like that.
You can't wear no.
I can't tuck like the pants into the boot.
You
that
too old
would
for
bother the fuck out of me.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's not your
really?
age range.
Pants leg all
Yeah.
up to your skin and all that.
That
That's too much.
I didn't even want to lock eyes with him. 'cause I know
You
I
wear
was
squares on your calves and everything.
Damn it.
Tuck either. It's like wearing sweaters on your calves and everything. I can't-
Sweaters on your calves.
Right.
Like leg warmers, like in with flash dance.
Pam, I'm very disappointed in you right now.
Why?
Because you have taken some sucker punches and you've let the suckers punch too. And I don't appreciate it.
Block that from
Who you calling sucker?
Cause I'm gonna get you, sucker.
I just don't appreciate that, Pam. We thought me and you was better than that. I thought we started this shit together.
we did.
Your feelings hurt?
Yeah, he all in his feelings today.
So like when Tamar was making fun of their husbands, you're getting a taste of your own medicine,
right.
and now you're in your feelings.
Tell him.
I don't look like a Muppet.
Do you know
Where you're going to?
Sing it.
Do you like the things that life is showing you?
Everyone,
don't sing it.
just to let y'all know, I'm a solo, so I'm gonna need y'all to sing solo. That is just me.
All right. So for the first week in almost, I'm gonna say 5 weeks.
Okay, we'll take that.
Black Panther is number 2.
Oh,
Number 1 is Pacific Rim Rising. 28 million it made this weekend, opening week.
Oh, you were talking about that last week.
Yeah, that's what I do, Pam. I preempt.
What's that about? I don't even know what it's about.
You pre what?
I pre-cum. Anyway, Black Panther made.
You can still do that.
Black Panther made 16 million, but for any other movie, that would be that's a great weekend.
Yeah.
And the fact that it made 16 is still a great.
Do you have the
weekend.
movie pass?
No.
You should
I'm trying to get the hookup. You got a hookup?
You could just
Nick probably do. Get some shoes and a
Doesn't
movie
Black
pass.
Panther the highest grossing Marvel film now?
It's in the billions.
Yeah.
Well, it's been over the billion.
Yeah. Worldwide. So it's like
it's climbing the charts. Probably
Good for
number
them.
6 now.
Good for them.
Yes.
I Can Only Imagine was number 3. I don't even know what that was.
What?
Anybody know?
Neither.
What
It's the
movies?
second week out. It made 13 million.
I Can Only
Sherlock Gnomes, the movie I told you, which
yes,
made
yes,
10
yes.
million, and Tomb Raider, took a L, is in 5th place
Did it?
at 10 million. Well, it's only been out 2 weeks and it's already dropped to 10 mil,
Wow.
and it's only
How
made
much it
41.
It took an L.
Yeah, that's,
Yeah, that's a L.
for sure.
Well, video game movies don't.
Well, it's been done before. And
Yeah.
I thought she did. I thought Whatchcom did a lot better. But this young lady, I guess she's doing okay. Wrinkle in Time made 8 million, and it's at 73. But I think it cost 90 to make. So
Okay,
they got
so
a
they got a
little
little
further
bit to
They got a little
go.
more
They
to go.
got some more to go.
Apostle Paul.
Who?
I ain't never heard none of these.
Apostle Paul.
Paul, Apostle of Christ, made 5 million.
Yeah, I did see the
Game Night. Boom, and rounding out is Midnight Sun. I don't know what that is.
Oh, it's the movie about the girl. I think she's like allergic to the sun, so her dates and stuff are at night.
Oh yeah, yes, it is powder. Yeah. So she's allergic to. So
Like Bella- I
so
think
what does she
Bella
do
Thorne.
during the daytime? She just in the house.
Sleep.
So she go live in. She needs to go live in Alaska.
Alaska.
It made 4 million this opening week. So
that's good. Good for them.
No,
Good
4 million
for
they said.
them.
Because next week,
That's like $20.
The $4 million is a lot to me. You hand me $4 million, I'll make it stretch.
that's what she said.
Hey,
Look here, I'm here all week.
Are you? Let's review that.
I hate y'all.
Oh, they killing today.
60 minutes from the Trump thing, the segment.
They got the ratings
So she
already?
didn't know. Well, they're just talking about Anderson Cooper, and I guess pretty much the stuff you talked about, and how really weird that he always compares everyone to his daughter.
Yeah.
It's kinda
Can
weird.
we talk about the march? We didn't
Please,
even talk
let's
about
do
the
that.
march.
Let's do
I had
that.
never seen nothing like that in my life.
Shout out to all the kids and
Yeah.
Parkland.
but a lot of people were like, "Oh, the kids," but there were kids when civil rights. There were a lot of kids that helped.
Van Jones said it was 1961. I think it was the last time that he saw something like this. But I think we were talking before the show about how they immobilized all these people, hundreds of thousands of people in all these different states.
Millions.
I saw something in Tel Aviv.
Wow.
Yeah.
I don't know what they was marching for, but you know,
But they lies too.
Damn, they got issues.
We're not the only ones with problems over here.
She like, they was marching in Kentucky.
I'm just kidding. No, I'm just that's a joke.
Racist.
But,
I know it's so racist.
isn't it baffling how like you always hear adults say like, "Oh, kids should get off their phones and blah blah do something,"
And then when
and
they
then
do-
when
They
they
was on
are
the-
in the streets doing something, they still criticize them.
Yeah,
So
I
it's
actually
like,
saw people actually
damned if you do,
try.
Right. It's just like,
Yeah.
God, I guess I can't win, huh?
Yeah. And it's mainly because you're talking about guns, and
they don't wanna
And
give
they
them-
always try to associate the guns with our Second Amendment,
Exactly.
Which they're reading it wrong,
Right.
But whatever.
Well, don't they read everything wrong?
Yeah.
And I don't have a problem with
Really?
someone
They do.
owning guns.
Neither do I.
I just
I
think
don't either.
it should
You don't
be.
need no military
It should be. If they made it harder to vote,
Yeah.
than it is to get a gun,
Yeah.
And that's the one thing no one's really looking at. You need 2 pieces of ID. Your
Yeah.
ID
Yeah.
that you use to get on the plane,
Yeah.
does not work to vote.
And pretty soon you're gonna need a letter of
That make no
recommendation
sense.
to vote.
And here, and you can pretty much go anywhere and get a gun, no matter who you are, what's going on in your life,
Doesn't matter.
crazy, not
That's
crazy,
crazy.
been to jail, not been. I just figure that there should be more rules. There should be stronger rules as far as who can buy the gun. It should be a longer wait.
Yeah.
Shouldn't go to the gun.
And pick up one today.
Yeah.
And what do you guys think about the registry? They were saying for the mental ill, they should have they should.
They shouldn't get a gun at all.
Yeah, I agree. I think that they're saying that if they see the doctor should put their name in a registry.
Yes. So when I type in, what's your name? I'm working. What's your name?
My name is Speedy is funny.
Ooh.
You never want to hear that sound.
Look. Hey, nigga, who?
Oh.
Press the button, the buzzer.
My man, come out.
Also, you hear silent alarm activated.
Right.
Huh?
Yeah, I just think it should be harder to get a gun. You shouldn't be walking to get a whole bunch of bullets because I wouldn't want to know why.
Yeah.
Right. Even though I'm making the sale, I want to know why you need a whole bunch of bullets.
There in Burbank on Magnolia, there are 3 gun stores. And I've actually thought about it at times. I said, what if I just walk in and just bought one? Just to see what they're going to ask me.
I was watching
I've actually thought about it.
And there's a pawn shop right here, Sherman Way. Yeah. And they had the nerve to say, we sell guns. You can get AK-47. I was like, really? How inappropriate was this shit?
Yeah.
I was so pissed off to see that gun commercial in the middle of the march. I could not believe it. It was at a pawn shop.
Wow.
And
right down here.
What is your name, man?
Nikki Pam.
I'm letting you see me hit the button. I was so crazy.
I was gonna say I didn't watch the march, but I did see that commercial. That's pretty interesting.
With the brother.
For the pawn shop for the guns.
Yeah, the same one down street.
I've driven by that shop 1,000 times.
Me too.
I've never seen a commercial for that place.
Never until that day.
Especially advertising the resale of guns. So I thought that was.
So they really dropped that commercial.
They dropped that in, and I do know. I mean, working in TV all these years, it definitely was a local commercial, and it was done in local ad time. So we only people in a certain area saw. It didn't go out like nationally.
Yeah.
But the fact that kicked in, I had he said, we watch TV here every day and never seen a commercial for that. It was weird. I was so offended.
Do you think they pay for it themselves? Or you think the NRA
NRA.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Excuse me, sir. What is your name?
Good question.
What would you like to
I'm sorry.
What's your name? That's how we. I don't want them motherfuckers to come out and get you. You gonna go set up. You fine? What's your name? Oh, man. What is your name, sir?
Me?
No, the nigga behind you.
I'm hitting the buzzer.
So my name is the Tony Moore.
The eyes got big.
I never forget. Man. Again, we on radio. I don't give a fuck no more. So I was trying to do the credit card thing. My homie gave me the credit card. He's like,
you got denied?
He said, no, it's good, still good. I'm like, all right. So I go into the thing, and I put the credit card down.
Oh, there wasn't no money.
And I ordered some shit, and the dude said, okay. And I gave him the credit card, and I said, okay, let's see. Keep your eyes on the spindle. He did like this, and that motherfucker, he did the look up.
Uh-oh.
And he went back down. I went, okay, I got 5 seconds to get out of this motherfucking store. And then he did like, he went again. Then he looked up, and he went, okay, give me 1 second. And he turned a little bit. So it was a guy in there who I knew. And so I leave. So a couple weeks go by, and I see him, Speedy, what's up, nigga? Hey, what's up, dog? Nigga. Motherfucker dude. Nigga. He said, man, when you left, 2 minutes later, the police was all over that fucking
shit.
So the dude hit the button.
Yeah. He was,
he hit the button.
He hit it a few times.
Yeah, he hit the button.
Oh my
and
God.
I guess somebody in the back called and said, oh, this credit card is whatever.
Yeah.
And I was like, dude, I found that credit card.
Whoa.
Now that I'm here to talk about it, I'll be going to jail.
Bro,
Oh no!
Get bail money.
I found a debit card once, and the good Samaritan that I am, I took it back to the bank it belonged to.
Did you?
I mean, I was going to. I just.
But
We
here's
found one.
but here's the thing. Because it was actually a Bank of America card, and I was like, oh, if I was ever in this situation, like I would want someone to just take it back or whatever. And so I did that, and so I said, I'm walking in like proud of myself. I'm like,
Proud Mary.
look at me going in, good Samaritan, right?
Proud Mary.
So I walk up to the teller. I'm like, hey, found this debit card. Just want to bring it back, so that you guys can locate the owner. She said, oh, okay. I said,
You might as well have done
Wow.
And why did she say she did that? Or did
You
you?
shit on your good deed.
yeah, she did.
Wow.
And it was basically because she was like, oh, they probably already ordered another card
Yeah.
or whatever. And I'm just like, but bitch, you realize
You
I came in here to
I came in like, like sunshine day. Thinking I'm doing something good.
Time to change, right?
Yeah, very nice.
funny, man.
Thinking like, here I am
That's
doing
funny.
something good. And she's like,
That's
Snap, anything else I can help you with?
Like, you didn't have to do that in front of me.
right.
Yeah.
I want to be like, yeah,
Hilarious.
bitch, give me a reward. Like,
At least a pat on the back.
Like
right?
something.
Yeah.
Give me
A
some,
lollipop.
Give me a cookie.
Yeah.
Yeah, well,
tried
see, that's why like a little lady could drop $5. I'm putting my foot on it. Look,
Wow.
Speedy.
because I know if I give it back to her, she's gonna say thank you. She ain't gonna be like, here, $1. No, nigga, I don't need that.
Hilarious.
Look, you see my 5? Mm-mm. I help her look for it. Maybe it's over here. Is it by your
going to
foot?
hell.
I didn't see it by my foot.
Is going
Don't try to make me
hell.
lift. No, I'm not.
That's like this bracelet. I found it at the club.
Hilarious.
Did you turn it in?
I did not wear it for 30 days.
Here, the cold part. It was on the dresser. 28 more days.
Yeah. You just exit it out
saying.
on the calendar. Just one more day.
Days till I can wear it.
Any day now.
Today's that day.
I woke up that morning. Can you feel
That's a whiz.
it? Yeah.
Okay, so,
Oh man,
I love
Fucking
you guys so much.
Oh my God. That's so
Is it
love
Vernon?
it.
Oh, got a call. Caller, what's your name and where you calling from?
Vernon.
This me.
Oh, there you go. There you light. There you go.
No, you got to kind of be careful with that giving stuff back if you found something, because people be like, because this woman, she dropped some money and the guy came behind her to give it where he kept it in his pocket, and they put him in jail for theft.
Huh?
What?
How much was it though?
What?
She dropped some money. I don't know how much it was, and the guy went behind her and picked it up and put it in his pocket, and they arrested him for theft.
Wait.
Was a cop standing behind him?
No.
Wow.
How you somewhere and there's a camera.
They got him.
They
And
got
they
all
got
that
him.
on
They're
camera.
everywhere.
Cameras
And he got arrested.
Everywhere.
Yeah, true that.
Speedy, you going to jail for stepping on that $5.
Okay.
No, the hell he ain't. No, he ain't, because see,
Thank you, Vernon.
he hid it.
Yeah, I didn't pick. I directed it all the way to the car. Look.
It's away from the camera.
Ask me what's on my leg.
What's wrong with your
head?
head?
Nothing, mind your business, bitches.
I'm not giving you shit.
You ain't getting this $1, nigga.
So you don't turn things in,
I'm not
Vernon?
giving you shit.
You don't turn things in when you find them?
Hell no, because you really don't get, because a lot of times the Good Samaritan role don't work for you.
Sure, no.
Yeah.
A lot of times
true.
you get looked at like you're a thief, or they look at you funny, or some stupid shit. Let me find some money.
I think there's a.
I'm
skin-
going to be
there's
the
a-
thief. That's what
There's a,
I'm
there's a
believe
skin
exactly
color.
what I thought I was going to be.
There's a skin color aspect to that too.
Probably.
You ever find
Probably,
money,
yeah.
John?
If I
But
found a
only
piece
time
of
I would
silver,
feel, only time I felt bad is when this old lady, she lost some money.
right?
Okay, and she
He said,
lost
okay.
some money.
That's a story. I love it.
No, the old lady lost some money, and it was her rent money, and the guy picked it up, and he didn't give it back to her. But they, somebody paid her rent for her. That's the only time I actually felt bad. But other than that, I ain't giving you shit.
Thank us for making us feel good about ourselves.
Okay.
Here, Vernon.
Oh, no.
Shout out to Vernon. What's the most you ever found?
Most I've ever found, shoot, $20.
20?
I did actually find $20, and I found $20 actually at a gas station.
Ooh.
Oh, like on
I'll take 20 on pump one.
Okay.
Free gas. Yeah.
I actually borrowed some clothes from a friend, and was like trying it on, reached in the pocket, and found $100.
Oh,
Did you return
He
it?
returned it.
I
I know he
returned
did.
it.
I know he did.
Yeah.
Shit,
I did.
nigga. Look, Ask me how the
Keep it
jacket
tucked
fit.
away.
How the jacket fit?
How the jacket fit?
It's good. I mean, you want it
Yeah,
back?
you know how money feel. You know how money feels.
Yeah, ain't no money. It feel like money.
Yeah. Damn.
Oh,
I
man.
found 100. So Brooklyn puts on Jamie's. He gives him some sweats to wear, and he goes, "Dad, I found $100 bill."
Yeah.
Let me hold it. I'm your dad.
I'm gonna give it back to Uncle Jamie, but don't mention it.
That's one. Now that's one of those moments where you hope that they just like, oh, that's fine, just keep it.
Sure shall.
No,
It'll
Speedy
really
was like, "Give it to Daddy."
I'll take it to Uncle Jamie. No.
Wink.
Man.
Jamie Foxx, if you're listening to the Rollout Show, Speedy sounds like he owes you $100.
Ain't all. Y'all ready for y'all?
Oh, man.
Huh?
Y'all didn't do your shit? You didn't do your shit?
Oh, we just showed up.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, we just.
Let's just keep this going.
We just showed. I mean, we can.
Like every time I would hear, you hear shit and somebody found a bag of money and they turn it in. Mm-hmm. If you find a bag of money,
Yeah.
What depends on where
do
I
you
am.
turn it in?
I think it depends on where
No,
you
no.
are.
You're just walking along. Bag.
In the
You see a
park?
bag
No.
in the park, bag, look in, money, turn it in. It's a yes or no answer.
Well,
Yeah. Because you don't know who's looking. You got to turn it in.
Turn in.
is it just the?
No, your name's not on the bag.
Is it? Is it like a? Is it a bank bag?
No, it's a regular.
It's just a
bag.
regular
Like
briefcase.
garbage.
Whatever it was.
Like a trash bag or
Trash bag.
this bag.
I'm gonna go across the street and keep my eye on it for a while.
Really? Shit. For the squirrels to get it? No.
I
gotta chase the squirrel to get the money?
Man.
I just think something like that would scare me because then it makes me think like, oh, there's a drop off, and here I am, like, and
In the
now,
middle of it.
yeah, and now everybody, like, maybe I might reach in and take some,
Right.
And then roll it back up, make it look like it did. Look.
yeah.
Because if it's in a park and you see like cars parked on the side, then it's like
just say you found it. Y'all want to put the park on it. I'm saying you just walking somewhere and you see a bag and some say open it, you open it, and it's money.
again, it depends on where you are.
Pam,
I'm with them. I'm probably gonna hold it for about a week or two and see if anybody, if it comes out.
Yeah, week or two.
Somebody's in here, and if
So
it
week or
nobody-
two,
yeah, I'm
turn
gonna hold it
in.
for a little bit.
I'm gonna keep my eye on it.
keep
for a
eye.
little
He
bit.
going across the street, right?
Because this scenario, you're making it sound like it's a lot of money. I found.
Yeah, like 10
Well,
G's.
you don't know.
It's not like
Like
100.
10 G's.
It's not like $20.
You don't know T. Kelly.
$20.
More
Just a bag of money.
the bag of money.
I gotta turn it in. I would have to. If I've been having dreams of finding money, and if I found money the way I've been having dreams, then I'm taking that money.
Yeah.
But if I just a bag, I gotta turn that in. I gotta turn it in. 'Cause
Nick,
you just said it. I don't know who's watching.
Yeah.
know.
And if you find a
wait
random
till you
bag of
hear my
money, it's
answer,
probably
nigga.
stolen.
Shit.
Yeah.
Nick,
How big is the bag?
Black folk.
Factors that go into this. There's factors.
it's a nice
Factors,
size
man.
bag. It's what
I'm taking the bag, man. I ain't giving nothing back. You crazy?
Russell's.
You heard us.
They already at the mall. I'll take the blue pair, please.
Yeah, you got to spend it immediately.
Hold it for a minute.
You hold it,
See, that's smart.
Yeah.
Ryan.
Yeah.
See, if God called.
Stop it. Stop it.
Won't he do it?
Won't he do it? Look, you waiting for a signal. Ooh. The sun's out. I'm out, bitch.
You know what? I feel like you'd be
I
one
like
of those
that
people.
one.
You would walk up to the bag and then be like, "Well, God, if it's meant for me, let
it's-
me know."
if it's
and
your-
then if nothing happened, you'd be like, and just take it. Like,
That's a
I'm
good
telling you
observation
right now.
there.
but if
For
suddenly
real.
a
That's
bird
why-
had came down and like shat on
Like-
you,
like
or
a
shat on the
hawk.
bag, you would have said, "No, this ain't for me." But
Right.
if you like, I'm giving it 5 cents.
Okay.
I'm giving it 5.
If it's 900, I'm like, oh, this somebody auntie, this they rent, this they light bill, this somebody.
I wouldn't give a
this
fuck
money.
if it was money
If
on
it's
the
a
nail.
few steps, God, I've been needing this. You know?
Yeah.
Thank
I
you.
take care of my
He
money.
knows the
I
need.
tied last week.
Hey,
Right.
He knows the need.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He gonna give you the seed to fulfill your need.
Okay, well, how about this?
I'm gonna tell you right now.
God, instead of putting it in a bag on the street, just put it on in my account.
Right.
So that way I know
Venmo
that
me.
it's mine. You
Yeah.
know what I mean?
Okay, I'll come to that in a second.
Right,
But I'm gonna
right,
tell
right.
you right now, a bag of money. If Pam, tell me how much money you lost.
Hey, Speedy, I lost $13.50.
13.50. Oh wow, that's fucked up. I don't know how. Nigga, if I'm out, I wouldn't give a fuck. I'm not turning it in. Now, with that in mind, because sometimes people, you go to account and boom, it's got some money.
Right.
In there. You tell the bank.
If I showed up and there's
extra money,
there's 2,000 extra in your account.
They're gonna catch you eventually.
They're gonna catch.
Yeah, they're gonna catch you on that.
I'm not gonna say nothing. I'm gonna let it sit.
Yeah, I'm
And
not.
watch it from across the
I'm gonna move
street.
it to my savings.
Yeah.
I'm moving to my savings and let
because
it
if there's an extra 2,000 in my account, that's probably an error on their part.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna Tony. I'm gonna let it sit.
definitely. I'ma let it sit.
I'm not gonna spend it. I'm not gonna touch it. I'm gonna let it sit.
Yeah.
But
You
if
got-
a month later it's still there,
Then that's when the extra 2,000 gets transferred over.
real
Yeah.
quick.
I'm transferring it immediately to
Nigga.
the other account.
Yeah,
Damn, I'm at the
So they don't catch me
ATM.
now.
I'm at the ATM machine like 3,000.
Oh,
I
need to
take that.
I need to withdraw
need
3,000.
denominations of hundreds. And
Actually,
Yeah,
denominations
what?
of hundreds. Denominations of hundreds.
stop it.
And
Still
you
hundreds.
gotta
You get
look
all
like-
that money.
And then you look at it, it's a line now. You're like,
You got to do like the
you always
courtesy.
got to scoot over so nigga
Yeah.
don't see you. Look,
right,
You got to do like the courtesy smile though. You turn.
right.
you put your card back in.
How you doing? Your phone ring.
That's funny, man.
Because
That's
you
funny.
can feel when motherfuckers are staring like,
Oh yeah.
Like
Oh,
what
yeah.
is what is taking him
Oh,
so
yeah.
long?
Oh yeah.
or you hear the,
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
breathe all you want, motherfucker.
Right. I'll be done
yeah.
when I'm done.
I will say this: my old job sent me a letter that said there was a check that I had that had not been cashed, and they were trying to give this money back to me. And I was like, "Bitch, this is a scam."
Yeah.
Like there's
They want to find out where I am.
well because I'm like, first of all, there's no check that I haven't cashed. Like, you
Right.
know, I know I'm good with that.
Yeah.
So then I was like, I don't know where this money's coming from. And it was like $800.
Ooh.
So I drove to the corporate office. I was like, I got this. Is this real? And they were like, yeah. And I was like,
Gotta go.
so I filled the form out, and actually the woman remembered me from when I worked there, and she's like, yeah, I'll just go turn it in. You should get your check soon. So then I got an email that was like, you know, your check had just been mailed off. They had sent a picture of the check. The check came in, and me still thinking like
It's a scam.
it's a scam. I went and I was just like, can you just cash this? I didn't put it in their account or anything because I didn't want them to take it away. So I just had them cash it, and I haven't heard anything, so I kept it.
I know that's right. See, that's okay.
Ever since I watched, it was a thing where they did a sting, and they it was in New York City, and they were giving away Yankee tickets. And,
Oh, that's right.
and
Yes.
and the
I feel like I heard about this.
And the guy had his, and what it was all these people had outstanding warrants.
Warrants.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So they show up. They had to come somewhere to pick up the tickets. My man had his son with him. They got the
Golly.
Yankee shit
hung
on.
handcuffs.
They got the jacket. The son is happy. My man walk in. He said, "Yeah, what's your name?" He tell me his name. He goes, "Oh yeah." And the sheriffs come out. He's like, "What's happening?" "Hey man, the sting." And the son went, "So we not going to the gang?" "No." And ever since then,
And
you
he going
can't,
to,
nigga. I don't.
Nah.
I look at my email. You just want delete. I ain't want.
Yeah.
I ain't feel like that shit.
Yeah.
I was like, I don't remember entering that contest.
I call it what's your name? I mean, goddamn.
Call it.
Damn,
What's
we
your
got
name and
football.
where you calling from?
This is Vernon?
Hey, what happening, man? It's Walker Joe.
What it do, Walker Joe?
Wait a minute, man. Let me run this back. Hold up. Who was the dude who said that they returned the debit card?
Tony.
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 Tony?
Yeah.
Well, let me get this straight, homie. You came back to the goddamn store, and you expected them to erect a statue, a memoriatorium of your good Samaritism. For the next 1,000 years, people can read about your story and how you returned the damn debit card on that.
Exactly. No, exactly. I wanted to shut up in that bank and rainbows and unicorns come popping out and it clears and it rolls out the red carpet because I was here doing a good deed and I wanted everybody in that bank You'll always know the story of the boy who returned the debit card.
He said,
This nigga, hey, Speedy, this nigga wanted on barber and shit to do a fucking photo op with him and everything. That's why, hey man, that's why at the end of the day, man, I'll go to church with niggas like you, man, because y'all niggas be full of shit talking about Jesus. This. Y'all need to be doing shit for yourself, nigga. Jesus ain't got nothing to do with it, nigga. Hey, but let me tell you, hey, Speedy, man.
Yeah, man.
Man, one time I was at this gas station, right? So I go to the window door to get a beer, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And little shorty came in and she went straight to the register, you know what I mean? Straight to the register, like, let me get 15 on pump 7 type shit, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So she got there, I'm walking to the register, little mama reached in the back pocket, put a little cash, and she dropped the tea on the floor. She gave the girl the rest of that money, and then she ran out the door. I was like, oh, she dropped the 10. So I ran out the door behind her. I was like, hey, little mama, and you drop this right here, little mama, you know what I'm saying? And she's like, all right, thank you. And she continued to talk on her phone and shit, right? So I was like, damn, little bitch, you ain't get no nigga no pussy. nigga done went out his way to bring you this little 10, you know what I mean?
I'm so
look, man, that good Samaritan shit, fuck all that shit, nigga. I'm keeping everything from now on, you know what I mean?
I'm never coming back.
Fucking hilarious, yeah, man.
Before I dip out of here, Speedy, let me tell you something, man. If you and Jon Jon gonna be sitting next to each other, and no disrespect to Jon Jon, but one of y'all niggas gonna have to put a hat on, nigga.
Stop it!
Go ahead for that side throat.
Stop it!
Give me the forehead.
Cook bugs alone, bro.
Out of here, man.
Nigga stupid as fuck. One of y'all gotta put a hat on. I hate you, nigga.
I can't.
Fucking hilarious.
That's that moment where you just collect. You just bend the table and just
right.
gone.
Oh my God, I love Harsh fans.
Well, our 2 fans, because only 2 call.
Yeah, well, it's the same too.
We done gave out this number 95 times.
That's true.
2 niggas go.
That's all right.
Shout out to Outreach.
But you know what? That is a blessing in itself. That means a third person gonna call. One day, it's coming. It's coming.
Y'all don't even call.
Huh? Is my mic on? Hello? You know, because sometimes, you know, I've no, I'm not even gonna lie.
Thank you.
Just
Thank you, good Samaritan.
He said you wanted a statue.
You damn right. You damn right. I want photo ops.
But it's so weird because as people we go, I don't really want, but you still want somebody to go, oh, that was very nice of you, and then her to cut the card up and then go, who's next, bitch?
I mean,
But
You ain't gonna call them or something?
Right.
But sometimes you do things just for yourself, just to make yourself feel good. At least at least I felt good about finding the depth, because I could have just left it there. But my whole thought was, I know me as a person, and I know that if I take this card back, it'll be in good hands, rather than somebody who's gonna go and like maybe drain the account out. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I was trying to feel good about myself.
I get it. I get it.
And then that little bitch gonna cut the damn card out.
Right.
She didn't do shit to you.
I was so mad.
She's like, thank you.
AOL or
That's
the email?
cold.
I mean,
I sent it to you too this morning.
That's cold.
well, Jon Jon, we have your song. We're gonna play this as soon as we find it. Pam sent
Right there.
it. Is this her here, girlfriend?
That's it.
Is that
Okay,
That's
that's one
it?
of them.
I don't
yeah.
trust you, Pam.
Oh wow.
Is this
Oh wow.
That's
you
the one
don't-
they sent me.
You don't trust her after all these years? All these years.
Nah,
How long have you been knowing each other, Pam?
Yes.
That ain't sound good.
You know
I
it's a
don't
long
know.
time.
That sound like a month.
That means too
No,
long.
it was a long time. Because from Reach Around Radio to
What kind of
Reach
radio
around radio.
Yeah.
Yeah,
First
the
thing.
original name of our show when we
Reach
had
Around.
it before
was
now.
reach around?
Reach Around Radio.
Pause.
Or me too. Anyway, so it's called Reach Around Radio. And then when we stopped doing that one, I went because I was at Foxhole, did that, went back to Foxhole and had Speedy's Comedy Corner, and then I wanted to do a morning show. So I'm trying to think of a great name for a morning show, and we was coming up with names, and then I came up with Rollout, like Rollout.
Yeah, Ludacris.
And that we used to play that too.
Yeah.
And then I would just stay with that. Even though Reach Around was, for me, was a fantastic name because
Great.
it used to get that reaction.
Great.
Nope.
Yeah.
Great.
No, I'm
That
glad you let
sound-
that name go.
I mean, people don't mind to reach around.
We used to give people.
Awkward.
We used to give the. Well, we probably couldn't do it now, but we used to give celebrities reach around. Remember if we had the wheel?
Thank God
You
you
say
didn't.
we, motherfucker. I was saying, nigga, come on. Well, come on, Luther Vandross. Let me reach.
Well, thank God she didn't say children. I was like,
Right.
well.
Not the show for you.
Yeah, I'm like, this is not for me.
No, I didn't do. Did you?
The feds is gonna
Yeah,
come
we did
get
that.
y'all.
Yeah, we did that.
So we got your song, John. You want to play? You wanna
Well, it's still
cue
on the
it up?
way out, but tell them about
Tell
it.
me
But
what
then
to do, mother. Oh, what?
I wanted to talk about tomorrow too.
EWF.
Oh
Those are
yes,
the
tomorrow.
Commodores. That's
Tomorrow
dope.
is our top 5,
WWE, what?
Yes.
and it's that would
No.
be Wednesday.
No, which one is this one?
That's Wednesday.
Oh, my bad. Okay, not that one tomorrow. What do we do tomorrow? Top 5? I forgot what top 5 we said.
You came up with it.
I know I did. I forgot. Let me look. It's in my phone.
It was top 5
Oh, Ratchet songs.
ratchet songs.
Oh, Ratchet song.
Ratchet
I
songs.
see.
Wait a minute. Why did they smile?
They got excited because.
That's so
Love
sad.
the Ratchet.
Well, wait.
Top
Let me just tell you guys.
That's their
Speedy, I
wheelhouse.
had came up with top 5 Ratchet songs, right? And then he calls me like, "Hey, Pam, I think we should do top 5 songs that speak to you gospel." Like, nah. I was like, huh? He's like, Nick would really enjoy that. And
You're like, okay.
No, I didn't say Nick.
oh, who'd you see? You said somebody would.
No, I didn't say Nick.
Who you say?
Oh no, not the button. Oh no, not the button.
Get you out of here.
Security! What if my chair just dropped? He hit the button.
Oh, I almost said. Oh no, don't do it. That's my ride. But then I realized I drove. So I'm
Yeah, right. So she don't give a fuck about. She don't give a fuck about me.
I'm good.
No,
I'm all right.
she don't give a fuck about me.
No,
Ratchet song. That's
top 5 ratchet songs, and then on Wednesday,
We're doing Earth, Wind, and Fire versus,
Battle Royale. We're doing Earth, Wind, and Fire
versus Commodores.
versus the Commodores, and
Oh,
I
nice.
got
That's
Earth,
Wind, and Fire. I got
okay.
Commodores.
Okay.
You gonna take
That's
it?
deep.
Yeah.
That's deep.
Who do you think? What do you
That's a
think?
good one. That's a good one because
We should do
the
two.
Commodores got like some serious hits. They really
And if
do.
you
Yeah.
add
and Lionel in
Lionel.
Oh
there.
my God, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah, you like Zoom, and then you got
Zoom
like,
is my
oh come
shit.
on, man. Then you have like, ow,
Yeah.
She's a brick.
Brick house.
Ow.
that you have that one. I mean, they too hot to truck. They got
Now,
so
baby.
many hits.
Yeah.
Commodores
Too hot
is no
to truck.
joke. No joke.
So I sound
No
like you're on
joke.
my side.
It's gonna be a serious.
Nah,
That's a
Earth,
serious
Wind, and
battle.
Fire gonna kill.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah, but
I
Earth,
am
Wind, Fire,
an Earth,
man.
Wind, and Fire
Yeah, me too.
fan.
Yeah,
I
me
have
too.
all
Like
their
to-
greatest hits on my
The
phone.
interludes, I like. Just when they do
Yeah.
interludes.
Yeah,
Oh
reasons.
yeah, all the
and
interludes is
and
crazy.
then if you just do, if you do all the albums, which I plan on doing, and they're not gonna be able to hang with me hit for hit.
it's gonna be
Even
rough.
if you throw in
It's gonna be
Lionel
rough.
shit.
Yeah.
It's gonna be rough.
I'm sorry, Lionel shit.
Line-
Lionel. It's gonna be rough. That's
Does
gonna
he
be
look
rough.
weird on his face? Is like really tight.
Well, you know, she getting nipped
probably-
and tucked.
yeah, you know.
Is that because it pulls your face?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And now you're Japanese. What? North Korean? Chinatown?
Stop it. Stop it. Apologize to the Asian community.
Yeah, speak.
Wang Nang Wang?
Get yourself. Yeah.
Time, y'all.
Nigga. Fuck that nigga.
Oh man.
Well, we were gonna Stas. We were gonna do OJ's versus Isley's, but OJ's.
Versus who?
No, we were gonna do Isley's versus EWF, but we had already done Mr. Big.
But I think if you do OJ, you could do OJ's against the Whispers.
We could do Troop
Yep,
against what?
yep.
Like Ready for the World?
No,
Who would be
man.
good at you guys?
The
Yeah,
Whispers.
we
We
do
can
Troop.
come up with a
Man.
Troop against.
Troop. I would go Troop.
Didn't they do And the Beat Goes On?
Yeah, Whisper.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah,
I
sure
think.
did,
I think
man.
Ready for the World.
What you think?
I think you could do because that's yeah.
That might work. You can play "Still in Love" with "Love You Down." You
But
know,
that Ready for the World
both of
first
those songs
album,
right there
whoo,
together. That's, oh my God, especially
Fire.
a long time coming in
Fire.
my room and oh man,
You
this,
turn the lights down low, Speedy?
no.
Huh?
Oh. You said turn the lights down low.
Did you turn the lights down?
Ready for the
low?
World?
No? Okay.
They all had curls. They all had
Troop
curls.
versus.
Ready for the World.
That's
Yeah,
pretty deep.
I think I. Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
We'll get. We're
that's
gonna do
pretty
that.
cool.
We're
Let's
gonna have
do
you
that.
come back for that.
I see.
Oh, somebody
Cool,
said
cool,
Troop
cool.
versus Levert
Oh, I was about to say or Levert.
or Guy.
No,
Say
no,
Guy.
no. Guy get
Guy.
him. Guy get you.
But yeah, yeah.
Guy
Them
get you.
grooves, Guy
Even though they
got
got
grooves.
2 albums, because Future, Future was pretty bad.
Shit happens.
Blackstreet. You jumped that shit.
That shit happens.
Whoa,
Yeah.
the Blackstreet man.
Now, this is the cool part about if you go Guy anything, because you have to add in Black Sheep. Black
Yep.
Yeah, of course. They would be all
Yeah.
under the same thing.
So,
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
to take those two groups and you match them against any other group of that era is going to be hard to do.
didn't we do Kai? Who did
No,
we do
we didn't do
Jodeci
that.
versus? We did
Jodeci and
Who did we do Jodeci, you guys?
I think it was Mint. No, it was Mint Condition?
Yeah.
Was
Was
it?
it Mint?
No, it wasn't Mint.
I don't know. I don't remember. They said True versus Blackstreet. No, but that.
Now,
that
who would you
doesn't really
put
count.
Prince against? You have to go Prince and Michael, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
that you talking about shows getting shut down.
Okay.
Nigga, we could never do
They
that.
hiring extra
Y'all couldn't even
security.
talk. Right. Oh my
Right.
God. Yeah,
We
heck
couldn't even
yeah.
do shit. Huh?
Yeah.
Give
No
you
joke.
information?
You can follow me on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram.
what?
Shut the fuck up.
Damn, did you space that out?
Oh
Yeah.
my goodness.
Yeah. Exactly.
Oh my goodness. I'm so sorry. Speedy.
Yeah.
I'm so
Okay, I got a
sorry.
button.
See?
I got a button. Hold on.
They said we did Jodeci versus New Edition. We did.
Yeah, you did.
We did. Okay, that was
was
a good
New
one.
Edition?
Yeah.
Jodeci won, I think.
No, I think New Edition won.
No, I think Jodeci won. Jodeci won.
No, I won. I won every one except
Watch your
that one.
tone, woman.
Oh no.
Oh, what if we did Prince versus Rick James?
Oh, that
Oh no! You gotta go. No. You gotta go.
Because Rick has worked for a lot of people. Because you got Mary Jane Girls, you got
Deep.
Vanity
No,
Six.
That's
no.
deep.
You have to
Tina,
go. Rick
Sheila
James.
E.
Rick James.
James Brown.
Shit. Damn. I'm trying to think.
I'm with you with Rick James.
Almost
Prince.
Parliament or George Clinton.
No.
No.
Because Rick is funk, but then he's not, but then he is.
Sorry, yeah.
We'll come back later.
Yeah.
Give you information.
Oh, sorry.
You can
What
follow
if we
me-
do?
Oh, you know what? This month.
We do. I'm playing.
I said, you know what? You burn dinner one
Can't
more
do
time.
Prince versus Michael.
You can follow me on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at Evan Michael Lee. All one word. Like How to Get Away with Murder. Please
You're
say
the
the whole
only-
thing. Shut the fuck up.
I'm saying you're the only Evan Michael Lee?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
I'm surprised that name wasn't gone. No, because you type, you put in stuff and it go. You taking your purse? You taking your purse?
Yeah.
Oh, Viola.
You taking your purse?
Oh,
Viola Davis
Oh,
again.
Viola.
I'm just glad you didn't throw it across your shoulder. Fuck.
They said H-Town
taking this too.
versus Jagged Edge.
Okay.
Nah,
H-Town only had one
I
out.
would
Yeah.
say 112 versus Jagged Edge.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would do
112
112
Yeah.
against them.
Tyrese versus Poverty. But go
Versus
Oh.
who? Poverty. It's okay. Will and Jada got him on that.
That's true. That's true.
Tony.
Yeah.
Is he still broke? Who knows? Who cares? Go on, Tony.
Maybe. Hi, everyone. You can find me on all
What's
social...
like?
Oh.
Yeah,
I'm talking...
Yeah, that's what I was doing. I was
You
listening to the
found your
camera.
camera?
Oh, I always find my...
Thank you. Thank you. This is not our first rodeo.
Hi, everyone. You can find me on all social media platforms at Lounging with Tony or my website, loungingwithtony.com. Don't you try it.
Okay.
Don't you try it, Speedy. Don't you try it. Don't you try it. You can always sense when Speedy's trying to
Come with
tell
the
a
joke.
joke, and sometimes you just gotta shut that shit down.
What up?
But that.
He said what he said.
Thank you, Nikki Pam.
Okay, they said Eminem versus Ice Cube. Nah.
Nah, nobody fuck with Q.
No, not Rick James versus DeBarge. No.
Go ahead. They don't even go together.
No, don't.
You could do DeBarge and Switch.
But they're the same.
Yeah, but they had the same amount of albums, pretty much.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. Well, Chico, then you had Chico studied in there.
With the bar.
Really?
You don't even know who that is.
They have Google.
She said, "Yes,
They got
I do."
They have
Right,
Google.
right.
Don't sleep.
Oh, okay, lover. Okay.
That's my favorite song ever. Since I was a little girl.
D-Cos, I
You
see.
still are a little girl.
I'm grown.
Allegedly.
You saw she leaned in with that too. And don't you forget it.
She said, "I'm a grown."
You can reach me at Nikki Pam with 2 Ks on all social media. And don't forget, soon we will have up the comedy show, at least the audio portion of the one
Las
in Vegas. And we're still working on the other ones, but they will be around soon.
Shout out to the little homie. If you want to Instagram him, he does all our editing. And also, too, if you need some beats or something like that, hit him at Instagram at 8Wave Production. That's 8, the number 8, Wave Production. Speed Doggy Dog in the building. It's funny.
Why we don't? Does someone? Do you have something to? Who?
Your mic's on.
Oh, it is.
Speedy
Okay.
is funny on everything. That's Speedy IZ. Funny on everything.
Was IS already taken?
Yes.
I see.
Is that a self-proclaimed funny?
It It actually was. Speedy is funny. S was taken.
Oh,
so I put
I
the
see.
Z.
Somebody else think they're funny too?
Speedy is funny on there. See, I hate this show.
Me
Pretty
too.
much my last day.
I'm gonna play tangent. I have a question.
Uh-oh.
Sure.
When you created that name, did someone tell you were funny and you thought like, oh, that'll be great, or did you like make a joke right before though? Oh, Speedy is funny, and like I just want to know the origin of the. Speedy
I did just like that. I went, Speedy is funny. Yeah.
Oh,
So I laughed. So
you know, there's some things in life you should give a little more thought to.
I will not.
You know
Speedy
what?
is funny. Everything. Happy birthday goes out to James Caan. You guys remember?
Yep.
From
Yeah.
Godfather. He is 78 today.
Oh wow.
Martin Short is 68.
Martin Short.
That's it.
Leonard Nimoy.
I think he's older.
Oh, you
No,
did.
he's 68. Leonard Nimoy, it was born today. He's passed
Star
away.
Trek.
Diana Ross,
It's
the
her
diva.
birthday.
Yes.
Diva.
Yes.
74.
I want myself.
You would know
Oh,
that
remember
song.
that? Remember when they did that last time? They
You
did
would know that
They
song.
did their little head snap last time they were here.
When we played that
Yeah,
shit.
that was fucking hysterical.
Funny.
Steven Tyler,
Yeah.
70?
70 years
Shit.
old. Ernest Thomas.
Ernest
You guys know that?
Thomas.
Oh, that's from the What's Happening,
What's
right?
What's happening? Yeah, he's 68.
Wow.
That let you know he was very old when he did that show.
Yeah.
Von Miller, the football player, is 29. Happy birthday goes out to them. Talk to us, Jon Jon. Tell us information how to reach you. All the information.
Dwayne. Hey. He just had his birthday too. He's
Oh, he did?
58. He's 58.
Wow.
He older than me?
Wow.
He's
Hey, well,
58,
do you see what he looked like lately?
Not a good sale.
At the commercial, we'll be back. You can email me at jonjohnoftroop@yahoo.com.
Jon Jon,
email
the
me.
troop. Troop.
jonjohnoftroop@yahoo.com.
And the song we're going to play is what?
This is Girlfriend.
You wrote it? What was it?
I inspired the track with the producer Damone Arnold and his partner D. Coop wrote the song. He did the demo, but they thought that my voice would have been a whole lot better to do, to record the song. So I said, okay, let's do it.
All right,
Yeah,
give it up.
All right.
You got to find it first. You got to let it upload.
You didn't have it already queued up?
Shut up, boy.
Hey.
Yeah.
There be.
It's the Rollout Show. Tomorrow, Talent Tuesday and Top 5 Tuesday.
Ratchet song.
We
Make
learned
sure
a
you check
lot
us out.
today.
Yes, we have.
Great show.
And we're out. Listen to the song now.
Now, lady, this could be so powerful, amazing. If you give it half your chance, you'll find that I could be everything you want and need. You wish upon a star. I wanna be the dream that could
I know you thought we was gone.
Speedy's
We had to
like,
come back.
Nick, open up the mics for a second. I need to
Yeah,
sing.
just need to say something.
I'd rather hear Jon
It's a great
Jon
song. It's a
sing.
great song.
Not you.
Okay, I won't sing it then. It's your love. This is what you have to do on this. You have to go.
Do you need an EpiPen?
Fuck that, Speedy. That's funny as fuck.
I thought you were
Nick,
having
I
an
said
allergic.
open my mic.
I thought you were having an allergic. I was gonna just.
Only
Epic
at the
Pin,
real
not
life
the
show,
Epic
dog.
Pin.
Man,
I was trying to save you.
They love it, Jon Jon.
thank you. Cool.
Yeah,
Thanks.
these fans ain't
Thank
shit.
y'all.
They love
Thanks,
that.
man.
So go buy it if you love it. It's on iTunes. It's
And
on.
Yeah.
Amazon right now, Rhapsody, Google Play, all of that stuff.
Come on,
Everything.
fans.
Do
Show
it.
us show
Yeah.
support.
Yes.
Thank you for coming, John. We appreciate that, brother.
Thank you, man.
And
Appreciate
thank you. Okay. Thank you, EpiPen, and
Try me.
Yeah, try.
Don't hit that red button. Don't you hit that red button.
well, our security not here yet. As soon as they get here, you motherfuckers is out. Thank you again. Tomorrow, another great show. Thank you, ladies, for helping us. Thank you. Check out Ryan's son. He's gone viral.
He's gone viral.
Oh, yeah.
What's his name? Loren.
Loren.
And what do they type in?
Yeah.
Just go to my Twitter, Young Bass Mom.
Yep.
Young bass mom.
Yes.
Basement.
Spell it.
I don't know what that
Young
means.
Based, like bass.
Oh, B-A-S-E-D.
Yes, mom.
Young bass
Good,
mom. It
another
already done went viral, you guys.
Yeah.
And he's dancing to what song? I forgot what it was.
Black Boy JD.
Never heard
Yeah, I
of
don't
that.
know. Black
but
Boy
it's funny
somebody.
as hell, so definitely
Yeah,
check it out.
Yeah, check
She's,
out
on
Ryan's
the team.
beautiful.
Thank you,
beautiful
Nick.
baby.
He really ain't into it right now. I guess I'll see him Easter.
Is he hungry
Yeah.
again?
Anyway, Easter Sunday morning. You give your information, man?
Don't celebrate Easter.
Oh, wow.
.com.
Shalom to the people.
That's all he's got.
That's all he got.
That's what
You
it
don't
is.
get out of
You want to talk about what we learned today?
Well, we,
Oh, okay.
I took notes all session.
Nigga, hold on.
You know, Tanny,
Notes
here.
coming through.
I said, you know
Why
what?
you didn't say that?
I said it before you started playing
I don't
the
like
song.
it. Can you hold your shoulders still, please?
I said it before you started playing the song.
Do you need an EpiPen?
Oh, this bitch
That
is
was
my own
actually
material.
that was actually funny. That was funny. Well, Tangi's not here, but we do have.
You know, Tangi's not
What have
here.
we learned, Evan?
You know, Tangi's not here, but you know, today has been a wonderful day full of laughter
It
and
has.
laughter and learning. And we've learned today that the great advice from Tony that if someone is paying for dinner, don't order what you normally wouldn't order if someone else is paying.
Lesson.
Lesson. We've learned the phrase "I'm not mad." I just think it's funny how.
Love that. Love that.
Speedy has taught us that you can, in fact, cheat the system at Chipotle if you just kind of
Right.
float all around, whatever.
That's a lot of flow.
It is. Apparently, boys aren't allowed to have Easter baskets.
We learned that.
A lesson according to Speedy.
A lesson according to Speedy.
All I did was say,
She completely tried my life.
And then we can say, for not having an Easter basket.
According to Nikki Pam, Tiffany Haddish should keep Beyonce out of her mouth.
we in trouble now.
I was like, I mean, really? I didn't say that.
We've learned that Speedy is petty.
Very.
IZ Petty.
Yes. According to Tony, when giving advice, it is all in the delivery.
Is this true?
I did not know that Troop was formed from the TV show F Troop.
Yeah, that was a great.
little fact.
Little fact. Yeah.
Fun fact.
And if you are going to get your tickets paid for on the plane, get them round trip.
Get him.
Having talking about planes, Speedy does not like to sit next to large people on planes.
Pot calling kettle.
Truck stops apparently have everything.
Yes.
Literally everything.
I heard they have lizards.
If you're a singer
Probably
and
do.
you're doing a concert and you do a cover of a song, in concert you don't have to pay for it.
That's good to know.
Ooh, no. D'Angelo stole all of Jamie Foxx's groupies.
Oh, God, I love it.
Speedy puts Cheese Whiz on burgers and fries. Red
Gross.
button.
Red button.
Tony enjoys Beanie Weenies, and it killed Speedy. Apparently, I'm bougie when it comes to food. Nike 8s or 9s, whatever they're called, the Nets are fly as fuck. The People Shoe by The Rock. If you want to look like The Rock, buy that shoe. Speedy almost got busted for stealing a credit card. Tony did a good deed and got shit on by the bank.
And then got shitted on by Willie Joe. What's his name?
Sweet Willie Joe.
And we have learned that at the end of the day, Tony Moore is a good Samaritan.
That's right. Yes, sir.
Yes.
We have learned a lot today.
Erect that monument of me so that my story can always be told.
And on the erect, no pun intended. Look
Yes.
here.
That is what we learned
Which
today.
is a feeling that Speedy has.
Wait, Jon Jon. So did your name stand for total respect of other people?
Yes.
Oh,
yes,
wow.
yes.
Go ahead, D-Cause.
Yes.
Really?
Which Troop's next show also is
Wait a minute. I'm trying to look.
June
Total
16th.
don't start with a J?
Total.
Oh, my-
Jodel?
Jodel respect.
No, yeah, total respect of other people.
Okay.
That's all 5
Acronyms
letters.
are not Speedy's strongest suit.
Troop's next show is June 16th at downtown LA, Little Tokyo.
All right.
Little Tokyo. So come down.
Oh my God.
What? That's the lady with the ticket booth. Blah, blah, blah.
Apologize to the Asian community.
Right.
We'll
Choop,
be
choop.
Speedy ain't shit.
You here, see Choop? We got jacket and back. We have a coconut, pele pele, boo boo. Why you say la large? You look kind of big. You look kind of big.
You know, when they do the show next week and there's like a picket sign for the Asian community ready to fuck
You ain't gonna be able to read it.
No,
Look here. Hey, well, come on down here and see how it go down. I will push a button on your motherfucking ass. I'll take my son out there. Brother Milkshake will deal with you.
Say, no, you don't celebrate Easter.
You don't celebrate.
It's like, no.
I think everything's so like, you don't celebrate. You? What's that you wear? That's what they do it when they do. How you doing? I haven't seen you in a long time.
That is what they do when you go to
They're
the
like
national-
they ain't seen
I need to go to the
to-
national-
I'm glad this whole segment isn't racist. Look here.
And it's not. Hey,
All right, y'all. Peace out.
here we are.
Where we going?
Yes,
You
Take
treat
the pictures.
yeah, I was like, Speedy, fine.
Is Jamie on the way?
It's the rollout show. It's the rollout show. Once again, it's on. It's the rollout show with another dope episode. So here we go. Rollout Studios. Keeping it real, it's about to go down, y'all. You know the deal. Now Speed Doggy Dog. You know he got that heat. The funniest motherfucker you ever gonna meet. Nikki Pam, where you at, girl? Goddamn. Let's get it in like a Soul Train jam. A DJ Ron C hit him with a fat mix. Reppin' Lynn went to Long Beach with the dope shit. Yep. Tangy Ambrose. Got me singing like Luther Vandross. Now who's that coming in to say, hey, give it up for my big homie, Mr. Ray. Ladies and gentlemen, we back, y'all. It's the Rollout Show, bringing the funny for all y'all. Get 'em Ron C.